It's all the experiences that he has had as a conqueror. You have to take those into consideration. When a man has smashed men before.
When a man has smashed another man.
Mike Tyson had long given his last fight.
I mean, why can't I if
to
I'm
stay in a well-deserved retirement. Iron Mike is convinced he can still compete with young boxers.
When a man
and to prove it, he
smashes
plans to
another
gut
man.
the arrogant upstart Jake Paul.
That's what Joe
Friends,
Rogan
today's video will be dedicated to the technical breakdown
random
of the
guy.
fight between Mike Tyson and
I
Jake
don't
Paul.
think so.
Please don't forget about the likes, comments,
I
forwards,
think-
and subscribe to the channel.
Subscribe. We're
Here
promoting
we
another
go.
man's YouTube.
First,
I know.
let's
The
record everything that led us to the
needs to go
organization.
to the episode. Is this it right here? I'm just trying to show you what.
What do you want to know about this?
I mean,
Bro, it's real question.
Like who's gonna
Mike
win?
Tyson.
What do you want to? What are we talking about?
Jake Paul.
actually, I think it's gonna be a call. Like I don't know if it's a real fight. I don't
You
really
think
know.
it's
Well, like
rigged?
there's that kid that he's talking about, and it's just probably some skateboarder little kid.
Do they have those?
Yeah, I believe.
They still
so.
have those?
I don't know what you're looking up. You just passed it.
Oh, wait a minute. Dude, Twitter
Yo,
is the
go to
worst shit to search. Yeah, because the
but
clip's already clipped,
I
bro.
know, but just go back to YouTube. You just had it, and you literally went off of it.
I want to kiss Mike's big juicy lips.
I don't know what these two are. That's kind of alright.
Kiss me? Indeed.
He said he wanted to kiss you. That's so ironic that he said that because I saw a picture of him dancing at 16 doing that little dance on YouTube, and for some reason I had an erection.
That's weird. Yeah, that's just Mike Tyson, dude.
Alright, just-
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's just Mike Tyson saying some Mike.
Yeah,
Tyson.
Mike Tyson's a retard. He just knows how to kill people.
Why would you say?
I think the R word's back.
I don't think.
Yeah,
You
we're
can
bringing
say-
it back, dude.
Yeah,
Sorry,
it's-
I'm gonna have
it's
to
okay.
bleep that out. That's okay.
Okay, well, you know what? Mike
I'm already
Tyson
trying to
is
get
mentally
kicked off.
challenged because he's lived a life of boxing prowess forever. I
Then
mean,
do you wanna see
he
evidence?
only knows how to kill, okay?
He's a Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Yep,
Tyrannosaurus
that's
Rex.
it.
Eat your children.
Tiny brain. Tiny brain. Doesn't eat leaves.
You met him before?
I met Mike Tyson.
Oh yeah, right.
I did. One time I was in Detroit with
With who? Floyd Mayweather.
Lennox Lewis. Alright, I was with Lennox Lewis.
Man,
Look, I got a
quit
picture.
having-
I got a picture. I got a picture of the Golden Glove that beat racism. Where's that shit at?
You're so full of it.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, you are.
I was literally at the Cobo Hall where it's presented.
Oh, I don't believe.
You met Lennox Lewis?
Oh no, I didn't mean Lennox Lewis. I met
Hey,
met a guy. Said he met Lennox Lewis. Said he met Lennox Lewis.
Oh my god.
That's so fucking good.
I talked to the guy that worked there, and he said he met Lennox Lewis, but he was
What
just
about-
like a janitor.
What about
You
like
didn't have a fucking accent.
background music? You played background music?
A podcast?
No, I mean like right now,
Why?
because so you can
What
listen
fucking
to something.
podcast have you ever
I mean,
got fucking
But
like?
that's the
This
problem.
is,
Is Sue doesn't listen to
Just go on the
I
podcasts.
background.
do
music.
listen to podcasts, but my thing here is this is not a formal episode tonight. This is unedited.
Shit show.
It's not a shit show.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, just we're
We've
just
watched
chilling.
The
fucking
producers over here.
YouTube. We watch fucking Joe Rogan. We watch all kinds of shit. This is fucking. It's a mess.
We didn't even watch Joe.
You're a mess.
We didn't even watch
I guess I'm gonna have to
Joe.
buzz out the IPAs. I should have got a 12-pack. Will they deliver beer?
Actually, does DoorDash deliver beer?
It's like 1 o'clock in the morning.
12:46. Michigan liquor time stops at 1:50 a.m. I should know that.
Oh,
Because.
why we're in Michigan?
I was a bartender.
There you go. Hey, that's something interesting.
I make a hell of a sangria and one good margarita. I'll tell you that. I make vodka.
And do you think John Taffer's bullshit?
I was on that show actually.
This bar is a mess.
Who's John Taffer?
Show him John Taffer.
John Taffer's a bar rescue
The thing
guy.
is, you keep going to like show them. This ain't.
I mean, we could do clips, but
pull it
Yeah.
up, Jamie. You know, this is
Yeah.
just us fucking.
Pull it up.
Who is fucking John Taffer? Can't you tell me who John
Well,
Taffer?
I mean,
Yeah, John
you won't
Taffer-
know until you see
yeah,
it.
but no, well, not if he's never even seen it.
You
Period.
never seen Bar Rescue,
I don't think so. No,
where they like go save bars?
they rescue bars.
Yes, they rescue.
Yeah, they wear
bars,
suit
literally.
shit bars.
Show him a clip.
It's okay.
It's John Taffer, man. He's just always yelling
Doesn't
at
even
bar
know who
owners.
He is. He's basically the Gordon Ramsay of bars.
Oh, he's an asshole.
Well,
Yeah.
He like
Yeah.
yells at people.
But if you watch Gordon Ramsay on like the English stuff, he's not an asshole.
How do you? I never even seen an English episode.
It's like hyped up for Western audiences.
Have you seen the actual thing of Gordon Ramsay, his mentor?
Yeah.
As- yeah.
You made
did
him
you see
cry.
it? Yeah.
Yeah,
Jean
Yeah.
That's pretty great. Too.
Really?
It's not
Yeah.
Chef Jean Pierre. It's Chef something with an M.
Yeah. It's like
Supposedly,
this
and
is
he's only
why-
a couple years older than
Yeah,
him.
this is why Gordon Ramsay became Gordon Ramsay.
Yeah.
It's because this guy.
We'll have to
just
show
brought
him
him
the
down
clip. I
so
mean, I
hard.
don't see why we can't look at clips.
My favorite Gordon Ramsay clip is where he's like talking shit to all these grown-ups, and then he's
Where?
all nice to these kids, and they keep flip-flopping between
Really?
him just being the sweetheart to all these children.
Mhm.
He has a show. I haven't seen the show, but I've seen clips of it.
What is the clip? I want to see.
I just fucking talk.
Why can't we see the clip?
Because nobody's watching this shit.
I mean, who cares if they're watching? I'm watching. I mean, I care that they're tuning in,
Alright, I mean,
but
sure. But anyways,
that way I can
he's
see what
really
you're
nice to all
talking
these children. Like, he's a genuinely nice person to all these children. And he just treats these adults. Like, as soon as you reach a certain age, he just treats you like
I
you're a
want-
fucking
Who?
piece of Gordon Ramsay.
about. Gordon Ramsay. I wonder if like maybe somebody just did something like.
What do you mean, like he's
Well,
wait,
there's a
wait,
clip.
wait.
Just
Let's
look
back
at the
up here a
clip.
minute. Why? What is he doing that he's treating like you
That's
shit, and then he
what I can't
treats
look
you
at YouTube.
not like shit?
If you
a
the
YouTube
kids,
clip.
the kids on his show, he has a show with kids apparently.
Like cooking?
Yeah,
Yeah.
cooking show for kids.
Oh, okay, I
and
got
he's
you.
super encouraging, and he's like, "Oh,
Sure.
you know, oh, I love you, sweetheart.
Yeah.
You're doing great. I believe in you." And then they cut to him saying something like, you know, "Fucking shit, it's fucking shit."
Right,
you
to
know?
the older people.
Yeah, kill yourself kind of deal. And
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
like-
yeah.
Yeah, it's. I mean, it's all for television.
Yeah.
You know, like you couldn't say that shit to a child. I mean, that'd be fucking. good
That's
television.
content.
If he said that shit to a
That's
little
what I
kid,
want to see.
That would be fucking
mean,
an
I-
amazing show.
That's what.
I
Yeah,
think
that's
I've seen
TV
the
right
show,
there.
But I've never seen that.
Just ripping on them
episode.
kids.
I don't
you
think
know?
I've seen any of the shows. I've seen clips of them though.
Not me.
Yeah. But,
What do you guys think about Ice Cube saying that he didn't make no rape scene for Cat Williams to do, but Cat Williams going around saying that he had to do
Man,
that?
I was totally not about to jump.
Well, he's right here
into
talking
this.
about it.
I don't see him talk. I
I
see
don't
a
know the
clip
story
of-
either, man. What is? I'm
Yeah,
not
what-
prepared
where
for
is
this.
it?
What is this?
Oh, okay. Well, it's just Cat Williams. You know, he said that
They did not
they
say
tried to
that.
make him have sex with another man,
No, they didn't. They said he said.
and Ice Cube said, "I don't
he
put
said
that
he, like,
stuff in my
wrote
movies."
a lot of the script or something. Is what he said.
He said that too.
Actually, does he even put?
They
that
also
kind of
said
stuff
that a
in
lot of his
movies?
stuff was his. There's also people. Who's that guy that used to be on the Disney Channel?
Where did we get into this?
He
topic?
the guy from the Disney Channel, the
This
little
ain't-
black,
this
yeah,
no
but the little
date.
black kid, the little black kid, fucking hang with Mr. Cooper or something. That kid
That guy
said that
He said a lot of stuff.
that Cat Williams just have no teeth, and he rented all his cars, and he would try to drive around in a pimp suit, and he had a rented Prowler, and nobody would cast him and shit, and
Damn.
you know he was always driving around L.A. bigger than he was,
But then he.
but he
got
was the
big.
one who was into nefarious activities.
It all looks like it's a bunch of hearsay.
Bunza.
Yeah, I can't even speak
A
English.
bunza.
A bunch of hoopla.
Yeah.
I like Ice Cube movies though.
Family
Watched
friendly,
most of them.
I don't think I've seen any of them.
gangster turned family friendly.
I've
Dr.
seen-
Doolittle.
He did he do that?
Friday. I've seen Friday 2.
His son is very
Saw the Shark movie.
shark movie.
Yeah, he did a Shark movie.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that was LL Cool J.
Yeah.
You did not just
Deepest
confuse
stood.
the
My head is like a shark's fin. Yo,
Oh my god.
yo, Deep Blue Sea. I hated that fucking song, man.
LL Cool J. Does he still do music? Does he?
Deepest, bluest. My head is like a shark's fin.
I don't know. I remember Jamie Foxx talking shit about LL
I like
Cool
Jamie
J. though.
Foxx.
Jamie Foxx was like, they were shooting at Any Given Sunday.
I think I
It's
remember this.
We'd be in the fucking, in the huddle, and this guy'd be like, fucking flexing and shit, and he'd be like,
There's a
we
thing where
gotta
he's
get hype, we gotta game.
yeah, he's always licking his lips and shit.
Licking his lips.
Maybe
Yeah.
he has dry lips.
Oh man.
Maybe he likes mans. I
Alright.
shouldn't say that, dude.
Probably not. We
Shouldn't
might
say
need to
that.
cut that
Why?
one
Said,
out.
we've been drinking, so.
Why can't we say that?
I mean,
I just want to
don't
know
worry,
why.
I can edit certain
Yeah, but why
stuff.
can't we say that?
Because this is a positive podcast.
It
Like,
doesn't sound real positive so far, dude.
well, I mean, I'm talking to you two.
I mean, we're making content.
Yeah, you totally.
What the hell are you doing?
I'm just not even the host of this episode.
What are you even doing? I'm bringing up subjects and you're shooting them down.
Well,
all right, let's go to the
that's
next
why you're
one.
Producers.
What do you think? Well,
I mean,
yeah, I guess that's kind of how it works. You try to work with these directors. I've produced some movies in my time too, and
really.
all these directors just think they know how to take a project. Well, really, all they know how to do is just expand budgets.
All right.
You know what I mean? That's really all they know how to do.
We need a
And
music
hook up with
insert now.
actresses.
Music insert.
At 15 minutes. At
Fucking,
15 minutes.
You should be a radio DJ.
A
dude.
Yeah, you should be doing
DJ.
radio.
Yeah. Some Howard Stern shit right now.
I could. I mean, who knows? I don't really have a job right now, so.
Damn.
Oh, well, I mean.
Put that on the fucking podcast.
Yeah, I don't think everyone wants to hear that.
I mean, it's life.
Unemployed.
I'm not really unemployed. I'm just a person who's constantly on the hustle looking for work.
Man.
Constantly. From one gig to the other. And I
You guys
haven't
ever-
been
You know what
working.
you should turn this podcast into like a fucking like finding a job thing, dude.
How to find a job?
No, not how to find a job.
Hey,
but,
we got to do an ad read. BetterHelp. Get ready to experience the best of BetterHelp with our curated collection of promo codes, discounts, and offers. Whether you're looking for a limited time deal or a long-term subscription discount, we've got you covered. Site-wide 25% off with code SUSUYALLA. Use our exclusive promo code to get 25% off your entire
really my
order at
promo?
BetterHelp.
I only got promo.
This is the perfect opportunity to try their services and experience the benefits of online counseling. Okay, you got a gambling problem, you got a drug problem, maybe you got a 10 baby mama problem. Call BetterHelp.
I just summed up my whole fucking
Yeah.
life.
Call BetterHelp.com. Me personally, I love prime rib. I'm fucking got so much debt from buying prime nice steak dinners. And I'm trying to get that EBT though, you know what I mean? Because then I can get the free steak dinners.
Anyways.
Put it in my mama's name, you know what
Is
I'm
that a
saying?
real promo? Are we?
No, we're back. This is we're not in BetterHelp the coupon code no more.
Was it really?
But
good?
I would say that BetterHelp. I'll recommend it. I mean, you can
Have
get
you
a free
tried it?
travel boxers when you use BetterHelp with MeUndies, and then you're feeling like $100, man.
Really?
What about AG1, dude? You got to throw AG1 in
What's
there.
Athletic Greens, man. Take a spoonful a day. I
Start
feel
every day.
amazing.
Start every day.
Why? That's what you take for vitamins or protein?
Yeah, because I want to be like
That's what you take?
Corey Koski. You guys know who that is, dude? Probably the best
You think
MLB
that's
player
the
to ever
best-
live.
Best. No, there's a new guy. I just posted him or something.
I said ever
he
to
has
ever
the-
live.
What's his name? He has the best. Not home runs. He's got like the quickest speed. There's a new guy. I just saw.
The quickest speeds.
Like I swear.
Talking shit, dude.
There's a
Okay,
new-
well, what about
Guy.
what about
I have to look it up.
what are you guys' thoughts on Sammy Sosa?
Sam Sosa? He colored his skin.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah, he looks like a ghost or something.
What do you mean on purpose?
You ever see Sammy Sosa?
Purpose.
What?
You guys ever see him?
He turned white.
He turned into a white guy.
What?
He was dark as shit. for
Wasn't
a
it
minute.
maybe like for a reason or something?
I don't
Maybe.
know.
No,
I
it's
don't
kind of like Jessica
That's-
Simpson and all the Mozambique people,
That
You know what I'm talking
guy
about?
Pretty hard.
or
When he
Ben
was-
Affleck.
When he was dark.
Ben
he was
Affleck.
What's wrong with Ben
blasting home
Affleck?
runs.
Ben Affleck's been doing Botox too now.
You don't even know that for a fact. He looks the same.
I mean, that's
He
the problem with
literally
this.
looks the same.
That's the problem with that whole Hollywood thing.
No,
You
but
know,
I'm
it's
saying
like
he
you don't
looks
really
the
know.
same. He
What do you
doesn't
mean
even
looks
look
the
any-
same?
So okay, like Ryan Gosling, is that his name, right? Ryan Gosling, the one he played Barbie or
You
Ken?
know who the fuck Ryan
Listen,
Gosling
I'm
is.
just
You're,
giving the
you're,
right
you're
name.
in
Yeah,
the
dude.
Hollywood
Look,
game.
no, I'm not.
Who's that?
I'm
Ryan, you know who the fuck
Listen,
he is.
no, I just say that.
Oh yeah, Deadpool.
No, the one from Barbie. Deadpool isn't that?
Ryan Gosling.
Ryan Reynolds.
That's Ryan Reynolds.
Real
Wrong guy.
human being.
You're hilarious.
That's Ryan Gosling. Ryan Gosling's acting school. I went to it.
He doesn't even have an acting school.
Yes, he does.
You know,
Oh,
that
yeah, he
doesn't
does.
make sense.
Oh,
Does
yes,
he, really?
he does.
No, he doesn't.
Hey, little boy,
Really?
want toothpick?
That is hilarious, actually.
The Ryan Gosling
remember that.
acting range. Yeah.
Dude, now that would be...
Play guys from uptown. Play guys from downtown.
Oh, that is funny. Okay.
We got guys
okay.
from uptown, downtown, Williamsburg.
That was pretty funny. But as of August 2023, LED La Cruz, a third baseman and shortstop for the clinical or I can't even
Yo,
read
this
it.
guy's the third baseman for the league clinical sales in the United
This
States.
is like the Bill Burr podcast right now.
God, oh my
Can't
God.
read shit,
I
dude.
can't even read. I can't even see.
Fucking up to read.
For the
Dude, Bill
Cincinnati
Burr
Reds.
fucking wrecked Bill Maher though.
No, why you saw
That
it?
shit was good. And I don't really like
Oh,
Bill.
dude.
I don't really like the.
It was
I don't,
hilarious.
I don't really like how
Did we
Bill
watch
Burr.
it?
Like I don't like how he's turning from like an everyman to a rich guy.
Yeah,
But
if we're gonna watch
I
that,
used
dude,
to
we're gonna
be-
just watch it. I don't
but
wanna
the
put
Bill Maher shit
That's
was
a
good.
It's pretty good. He's
But
fucking.
She's-
like-
I
she
always
just didn't
used
pay
to like.
attention.
No, I used to like Bill Burr. I wanted to be like the female version of Bill Burr.
I saw him at the Fox with my brother.
Damn.
In person?
Yeah. I
Oh,
saw a
wow,
show
how was
a
that?
couple years. Dude, I never laughed that fucking hard in my life.
Really?
My fucking face hurt when I left that place.
Well,
Yeah.
But he talks a lot of
That
crap
would be
in
my
it.
He
kind
was
of
talking shit
style.
about Detroit, but it was hilarious.
No, but I'm saying
That
like
would be
when
my
he's on
style.
set because I worked at the comedy club. Did I tell you? I worked at the comedy club, Mark Ridley's,
Yeah.
and
That Bill Burr would be my style. I'd go up there and just talk shit.
that's why this is supposed to be a little bit comedic. But I did learn a lot.
But he's famous
from-
for that. He's
for-
famous.
for
He got
talking
famous
crap,
for He
right?
got famous because he was at the Apollo and they like booed him or something, and like he just
stuck it
yeah
up.
he just ransacked the hell out of him, dude, and they
Really?
respected him for it.
Yeah. He was bombing, and he just.
Yeah,
fucking-
he's a
Bill
white
Burr
guy at the
was?
Apollo, dude.
I thought it was Philadelphia for some reason.
Yeah, that
I
could be
don't
right.
know.
Yeah, no, AFC, yeah, that
It's
is
like two
right.
different
That
stories.
is right. No, it's the same story.
The same fucking story. It's just a different location.
Yeah.
But
So what was he doing? He went. This is like in the beginning of his
I guess
career.
all these fucking comedians were there. Everybody was tanking. Like
Okay.
this crowd was just eating
Yeah,
everybody.
because it's like a
alive.
black crowd.
And
That's what it was.
dude,
Patrice O'Neal was
yeah.
probably the only one I think
Oh, it's
reckoned
all
that.
like non.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
wow.
He
It was
was-
like going to see like fucking Kings of Comedy, and then they showed up a bunch of white dudes
Oh really?
type of thing.
He was eating
No way.
shit though, and then
Yeah,
he just was like,
that's
you
all
know
I'm
what?
saying.
Fuck this. I'm just gonna keep going.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah,
he
it's
just-
what you
he
gotta do,
Kept
man.
going, and eventually won the crowd.
Dude,
over.
he's rips them apart though.
Yeah.
Really?
He just roasts everything.
And he's like counting
Like, this
down.
fucking city,
He's
fucking
like,
in Philadelphia.
I got 5 minutes left, and then he just keeps fucking counting
Yeah.
down until he gets off the stage. By the time he leaves, they fucking like clap him off.
Oh,
It's
wow.
pretty dope.
Well, definitely one thing I did learn, like with the so this is what I realized, like when you went to Bill Burr, did he include the crowd a lot? Like, or did he have
Bill Burr
like
doesn't
a,
really do crowd work.
well,
like
well, that's what I'm saying. Like, did he do a lot of crowd? Like, it seems like they all included a crowd here and
Bill
there.
Burr kind of like
Yeah.
shits on himself in a way.
But this is what I did realize. A lot of like the new comedians now, they're literally it's like their whole show's based on crowd work. What's that new guy?
Yeah, a lot of
the
people
young
do that
guy,
now.
Matt Stripe. Matt Stripe something. A lot of he's not
Yeah, that's
bad.
his
A
name.
lot of his stuff is crowd work. And then who's the other one? The guy with the mustache and the weird
Guy with
haircut.
the mustache.
Oh my gosh!
What's crazy
He
is you
looks
find out how
Italian,
much
but
these
I
guys
don't
get
think
paid
he's
for
not.
15 minutes of work,
But it's probably years
and it's
of work
insane.
to be getting that 15 minutes.
Like,
worth right
he
there.
25 grand, dude.
He did a little bit of crowd work, but I mean,
But
he wasn't talking. to
Bill
the
Burr
crowd.
making way
The
more
crowd-
than
like
that.
he
No,
comes
he
with
was
the
just-
show. He's
he
on
was-
time. He's
yeah.
got his timing.
Yeah, yeah.
Like if you see his,
He's just
if you
riffing.
see his stand up, the Red Rocks one, it's like 90% of the shit that I heard at the Fox.
And-
Yeah.
right,
The other
because-
little bit, he's talking shit about Detroit.
Right.
and it's
That's
funny
how
stuff.
Robin Williams was.
Yeah.
It was like
Robin
yeah, but I'm saying like
Williams.
because that was the only but like he riffed on Detroit for like 10 minutes or something, and then the rest was like his act.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah.
For the thing, but this is what I noticed. A lot.
But that's
of,
what they're promoting because they're filming specials and
They're
Well,
practicing.
that's why
yeah,
they
they're
don't
gearing
let
up
you
for that
use
shit.
cameras because they take their show from one city to the next, and they're
Right.
basically doing like the same jokes. But what I did realize,
you know who the comedian is?
Who?
Dave Attell.
David Tell. I did honestly, man.
Remember his show?
Insomniac.
Yeah.
Yeah.
wait, that sounds familiar.
He was like
This is
streaming before
way
streaming,
back in the
dude.
day, dude. Yeah.
He was just going around with like a handheld camera, and he'd go on like the street after he'd do gigs and just go party with people and drink with them and shit. And he just film it. Yeah, just film
Who's
it.
your favorite comedian?
I don't know, dude. I'm pretty jaded by comedians, man.
At
Like,
this
I can't. It's real hard to find them funny because
Right
now I know what they're getting
Right
paid.
now,
Right now, dude, fucking the best one I've seen recently. I know this is super cliche. Is the fucking Beautiful Dogs by Shane Gillis.
You're a Shane Gillis fan?
Dude, I showed that to my mom.
And
My
she was
mom,
cracking
and
up?
she was cracking up, dude.
Yeah.
You know.
He's a thing now, but
Yeah, but it's a thing now to bring back the working class like guy.
What kind of guy?
Yeah.
Well, just from my experiences, what
Like
I
the
learned
pendulum swinging back a little bit.
with it, but what I learned being at the
But Shane Gillis is good, bro. I was just talking. I'm not trying to,
It's okay.
all your women viewers out there be like, oh, he's a hater. He's a hater. I'm divorced.
What does that have to do with
I'm a
it?
divorced woman.
So?
They're the haters.
What does that? What does a divorced woman have to do with anything?
I mean,
That
I'm just
doesn't
saying,
even
those are your
make sense.
listeners.
Who knows what listeners?
Divorced
that-
winos,
Ooh.
rant.
She said, "What listeners?"
Bitches.
Exactly.
You know, like shoot. Oh man.
You have one fucking creeper who's gonna be following you on this shit. Dude.
No, no. I think a lot of people, and that's the whole goal too. But
I mean,
like,
that'd be cool because then if you booked a venue, it's just one guy.
it's one guy shows up. Did
He
you
bought
see
he
that,
bought like a
the
$1,500
Instagram thing?
ticket because he bought everybody's.
He's a donation to
He bought like all 50.
in Indiegogo. Just so everybody knows, we are gonna have an Indiegogo.
You just gotta
coming up
grind,
soon.
man. Just talk and
For
grind.
real, we're doing
the
like an
fuck is
Indiegogo.
Indiegogo?
So it's like Kickstarter. You know what Kickstarter is?
Man, I feel like I'm in the dark on everything.
On
you're
every
talking
well,
about.
hey, you go to work every day.
No,
Not a lot of
that's
people
fair.
do. I don't know. Do most people with
I don't know. I got a
podcasts
remote
have
job
jobs?
now. I don't really do anything.
Congratulations, buddy. I have I don't know when I work. I just call places.
And it really is
Like,
fucked
hey,
up.
you
It's
need me
really fucked
today?
up because like
I need to work.
it's really fucked
I
up
have
because
bills
it's fucking up
today.
my fulfillment meter.
Your fulfillment.
Because,
meter.
like, yeah,
Is
dude.
that what men have?
Yeah, man. Because like, listen, bro. Listen, bro. It's real hard for me, man. Because like,
We need a music break.
listen, it's real hard for me because
30
like
minutes.
This shit been going this long.
Yeah, almost.
the problem with the
But
fulfillment
I don't know if
meter
we'll
I
do
have
episode 2, like do 2. We'll do like 2 30-minute.
is like a lot of people are just
I do
doing.
30-minute episodes, but I can.
Why does it? How do you know what the format is yet? You haven't done a fucking episode yet.
I have done one episode.
Yeah.
Yeah, with
What were you
Rick
talking-
called Raising Chickens with Rick.
Raising chickens.
Yeah, he was raised his chickens. You
that's
want to
a-
hear a clip?
Huh? Well, I mean,
I'd give you a little promo.
Yeah, I even made a
Here, you
song
can listen
about
to
him.
it. Yeah, we should play that song.
You
Let's
can play that. That's my song.
We could actually play that song. Let's hear it. So the episode is about Rick raising chickens, and he really teaches us about raising chickens. He has 6 chickens. They all have names, and I guess they lay 1 egg each day. I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
And they only like hatch eggs, or do they hatch eggs? Is that what that is?
No, in the they get
only
about 1 egg a
lay
day.
eggs
They get about 1 egg a day, but in
during a
the
certain time
in the
of
summer
year.
you get more eggs than you can handle.
But then he said they stop laying eggs in October, and then they wait until like the summer.
dude, this is super interesting shit.
No, for real.
Why the fuck are we talking about fucking?
I was trying to tell him, listen, bro.
I talk
Listen,
about a lot
yeah,
of
but
things.
Rick, I told him like take $50, buy a camera, put it in the corner of the chicken coop,
The chicken coop.
stream that bitch.
He halfway built the chicken coop
Everything. Stream
Because-
24/7 feed of the
of
chickens.
the chickens. People do watch.
People will
stuff like that.
fucking
It's like
dude.
background
People will
footage.
donate to the chicken to talk to it.
Donate
$1.
to Yellow with Susu.
$1.
Indiegogo. We really need the help.
Listen, if you want to donate to Suzu, just a Cash App.
Tobiah Productions.
Tobiah Productions, man. Cash
Yeah,
App.
no, but for real though, but I really do hope because
Donate so we can come to your house and fucking
no.
and
Well,
we'll do a
it's not
podcast
that.
live
The whole-
with you at your place.
Okay, well,
of choice.
we will do that.
You're
We will
playing the
do
choice.
Yeah,
that. Yeah.
the bar, the barn, the dungeon, whatever,
We're not
man.
going to nobody's
We
dungeon.
go into the dungeons.
We're not going to no one's dungeon.
There's a lot of incel dungeons out there, and they need
well,
help.
no.
Okay.
But no, for real, the whole
That might be an
reason.
interesting premise.
I mean, but this is my
Going
thing.
to
The
some
whole
fucking
thing.
S&M dungeon, dude.
I'm not.
Yeah,
going
just
to
live
that.
podcast
We're
from
not
it.
doing that. No.
Just some guy in the background.
Ah!
Real dude with a ball in his
No.
mouth and shit.
No.
Vandersex.
No.
Yeah, what happened to my song, bro?
Well,
I guess we'll just make a new one.
we're gonna go on to episode 2 here in a minute.
Why are we going on episode? Just keep
That
this
way,
shit
so I
going.
can make sure I'm able to edit this.
Then just fucking edit it.
My
But I
name's
don't
Rick.
know if I can edit
Farming
and split it
chickens.
into two. 'Cause
That's
I
my
do 30-minute
wild
episodes.
style.
Then just fucking let it run.
Cock-a-doodle-doo,
No,
gonna make it
everything's
go
30
wow.
minutes.
Why does it
30
have to be
minutes.
30 minutes?
Well, because then I know how to edit and keep up with everything. So we're gonna go to another segment in a second.
What's the next segment?
Whatever we talk about. Which I want to finish talking about the comedy club. That's the next segment. But after we hear the song that our DJ for the podcast made, because it talks about Rick raising chickens. For real. Wait till you hear it.
Plug in another episode. That's pretty
Yeah,
clever.
you know. But for real, we're gonna do it here in a second here. But yeah, he really told us like a lot on how to raise chickens. He halfway built the coop.
He halfway built
Yeah, I think he bought some of the part. I don't know if it was a pre-made coop or he had to really.
Do you want to do a break now?
We're
Embracing the magic of mornings, one feathered friend at a time. There's something uniquely fulfilling about starting the day with the gentle clucks and the promise of fresh beginnings. As we journey through our daily routine, let's take a moment to appreciate the simple joys that bring us closer to nature and remind us of life's gentle rhythms.
Thanks. Are you gonna play the song now? We want to hear the song.
If you were paying attention in any slightest, that shit said nothing.
Okay, it sounded great. Let's
Yeah,
play
but
the song.
it
gave us
there
a
was
lot of
no
insight.
there was no point to any of it.
Yeah, there was.
I literally said, write me a post. I said, write me a post that
All
says
right,
this is a
totally
trick you can
no,
do.
It's not. We're getting. This
You can
is
do
as far as
write me a
humanity.
post that says something that doesn't say anything at all.
Whatever.
And it'll just give you that.
28.12 seconds is getting cut out.
Or not.
It is.
All right. What are we playing here?
Okay, so introduce the song for.
I don't have the song. I don't know where it went.
It's Raising Rick's Chickens.
Sorry. I know, but it's gone, dude.
How? It's the last song you made.
I know, but it's gone, bro.
It's not gone.
Yeah, it's gone.
You
dude.
played it.
It's gone. I have another chicken song.
Okay.
I've got 2 chicken songs.
All right, let's hear the chicken.
But I don't
song.
have the one I had yesterday.
Well, did you
I scrapped
make this
that
song?
one. Yeah, I made this song.
It's probably in your.
It's called Chicken Coop Dreams, okay?
Okay, let's hear it. So this is gonna be. Why can't you even play it?
All right.
You have so many like.
It's called Chicken Coop Dreams, all right?
You're not singing, are you?
I mean, what does it matter if I am?
Ah, man.
What do you mean?
Thanks so much to everyone who's listening. Let's go back to that. For Rick and our episode about raising chickens. How do you go back?
This is actually about Rick E.
No, it's about Rick Stepney.
It's all the Ricks. They all own chickens.
The welder and the chicken coop man. I need this right here. Why did you do that?
I didn't do anything.
Yeah, I told you to stop moving off of it.
We're still recording.
No, we're not recording.
Yeah, we are.
No, it's not.
Yeah, we actually are.
No, it's not.
Yeah, we actually are.
Show me. No, you're recording on your thing.
This is on YouTube, Kick,
This is not live.
live
is it?
recording.
Why are you putting on me live? Or putting me on whatever. You know I don't know how to
And
speak.
chickens. Wild style. Cock-a-doodle-doo.
Just turned into a karaoke. Stop logging out.
I'm just clicking off.
I
You can't tab
understand.
out.
No, because I have to go back to here. And why is it only 30 minutes?
I don't know,
Dude,
'cause you ain't
stop.
a payer, dude.
Man. Seriously.
Dude,
It's a pretty good song, bro.
That's what D-Face said. He's like, dude, if you played this by me, man, it's like people would love this shit.
You want to dance?
I mean, you just stream that.
Do the chicken clucks. Wait, what was that thing? Did people do that back in the day?
That's a white person dance, yeah.
Oh, is it? I think I tried that
The
once.
chicken dance.
Yeah, the chicken dance. That's funny.
Just not fair. No way.
Is this what you use here?
Yeah, any output's fine. Use episode 2 anyway. Hey, welcome back to episode 2. You're with Greg, the producer, who's taking over this fucking show. Alright, because this Susu with yellow, alright, is fucking now the co-host, alright?
Okay.
Alright, we're back.
Okay. I think you are having too much fun.
I mean, hey, you gotta get paid somehow, man. You better start
Hey.
making content.
I've always made content. My life is a content.
Susu, she's a wannabe podcaster coming from the city, but her heart's in the coop with a dream geek ready.
Wow, what a hater.
No, man, it's not a hater.
Yeah, you're a real hater.
Come on, Sue. We love you, bro. That's why we're here doing this.
Really?
Yeah. That's my full feature, guys. Country debut. Story's got an end.
That's pretty good, dude.
Oh, we can't replay it. You're gonna have to
Alright.
download it, all right?
Well, yeah, you can go ahead and put that on there.
Yep, you can follow me on Spotify. Trip Code, that's me. DJ Trip Code.
Is that your
Thanks.
real handle?
Yeah, that's his DJ
Oh, that's
name.
cool.
Because that's what I said. He had some music for us.
Uh-huh.
So, and
In fact, we can make a song right now. You guys want to make a song? Okay.
No,
just
we're
saying.
going to play a song.
We can make a song
in
about
our-
Susu.
Listen.
We just played
Like,
a song.
2
Yeah,
seconds.
we no, in like 15 minutes, maybe. Yeah, we can play songs as a whole. I love music. So, yeah. I have my own song. We can play my song.
What's your song?
You know, I made a song. I sent it to you. I have a couple songs. I have some beats. I have 50 beats.
50 beats.
Yeah, over 50 at this point.
That's a lot of beats.
And I have a couple songs, yeah. So even in my podcast, the original, like a lot of the sound is stuff that I've personally made. You've heard them before. I've gotten so much better. I started at like 15 years old. And
I remember the Fruity Loops days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That definitely
Image
can vouch for
line.
me. I think it was even before, man, it's been a while. It's
Until
been a while.
Kellogg's sued them.
Kellogg's didn't sue me.
No, they sold Fruity Loops.
Do you eat Fruity Loops?
That's why it's not called Fruity Loops no more.
Did you know Fruity Loop cereal's banned in like different countries?
Yeah, like
Really?
Mountain
Yeah.
Dew.
I know Mountain Dew is.
Why is it banned?
Yeah, why is
I
it
think it's
banned?
because it's got the same chemical that Mountain Dew does.
Really? Oh, I gotta stop giving that to my kids, man. They
Oh.
fucking love Fruity Loops.
Well, I'm sure.
I like Fruity Loops too, though.
Yeah, they're fucking.
You know what's a good cereal? I highly recommend. Chocolate Chimps.
Hold on, I want to start this over.
Chocolate chips.
Chocolate Chimps.
What are you doing?
I'm about to.
Just let it
This
run.
story
dude.
gotta
Just
end.
let it run.
I know, but
This is
So she's gonna be a podcaster, always pausing podcasts.
do you wanna?
You're killing the vibe.
I know. I'm
I
sorry.
mean, bro, it doesn't.
But Greg,
I know we got a good vibe going.
I know. Are you recording live?
Yeah,
Because
we're
you say
recording
some
everything.
stuff,
What did I say? It was so bad.
dude. I know what you were getting.
What
to.
did I say? It's the best cereal, dude. It's organic chocolate.
That's not even what I'm talking about.
Well, what are you talking about?
Whatever. I don't consent to being live.
I mean, that's too late.
Oh well, it looks like
You
I gotta
signed an
pause this
NDA the minute
anyways.
you walked through the door.
That is not true.
Signed that waiver and everything.
We're taking a bathroom break right now.
That's all right.
Why are we live? Like you? Why?
Why
You
not?
didn't agree to being live.
Why not?
I mean,
All right, guys, we're gonna take a break. Everybody's got to go. Number ones and number twos.
So we can record.
Yeah, we're back.
Welcome back to segment 2 with Yellow with
There's
Susu.
no segments here.
Okay.
No cuts. Unfiltered, unaudited, unedited with Greg, the producer.
Really? You have to do it this way.
Yeah, whatever.
I don't. But why is
You are a
this?
professional sound engineer. That is true. You, why don't you tell us about that, Sue? Why don't you tell us about the times you've been a boom mic operator?
No, I've just dealt with a lot of sound.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
We know you're good at lighting.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
I always do the lighting for his video stuff.
What video stuff?
Like all
Like
his
that, I gotta do
interviews
I gotta do
and
like
all
the
those
Zoom
stuff.
meetings and shit. It's
Yeah,
just
like
me
the
with
right
a,
angle.
it's just me with a black void behind me, dude.
It really is.
It's
It really
crazy.
Is. Which
Focuses
is a
on
little
me.
even more different to light because a lot of people like there's a difference right between.
I realized
lighting
doing Zoom interviews though
coloring.
that like I might as well just make YouTubes.
You could make a YouTube.
Do you know what I
Why
mean?
not? I mean, so many people make YouTube.
Yeah, but like, why am I bullshitting?
But the issue with
I
YouTube
just bullshit
is,
for myself.
Man,
The issue with YouTubers, they're all a bunch of bitches.
no, but where is the why
I want
isn't
to do. We
this?
should do a stream from the Detroit sign,
Could do
like a
that.
podcast.
You want to do that? We can schedule. Now you're gonna have to show up on this episode
That
or
shit's fucking.
this show quite a few times now.
Fucking
Did you see it?
We'll
Where's
get
it at?
passerbys. We'll
Where's
interview
it
them.
at? Oh yeah, it sounds like a great
Yeah, we'll interview
idea.
like hood people and shit.
We'll interview everybody. Everybody goes. To
I mean, I'm from the hood.
okay.
Yeah,
So
Madison Heights.
okay.
You don't know nothing
You're
about
really
that.
getting all your info in on here.
Who
aren't you?
cares, dude? Donate. Hey, cashapp.com/leader of cola.
Really?
Yeah, hit me up, dude. I need them donuts.
Okay, this
Every dollar you
Yellow
donate makes this
Susu.
stream and all these episodes, everything way better.
But why don't you really tell people how much it actually does help?
It helps a lot. I'm gonna help starving children. I'm gonna
I mean, that's not a
donate
joke. That's
to
not
like,
a joke.
progressive
It actually
causes.
just came something up.
It
is messed up, dude. And this, no, for real, it's a very serious topic.
I'm gonna send urban
It really
youth.
is. I'm very.
I'm gonna
like,
send
serious
urban.
about that
Are
stuff.
you- are
I
you
really am.
donating?
Yeah, because
I'm gonna send
because
urban
it's not
youth
a
to
joke.
boxing school.
That's an awesome idea.
Yeah,
I would be all about that.
that's
for
what I'm
sure.
doing.
Because boxing can be an outlet for people.
Oh yeah.
It really can. Yeah.
Yeah.
It can turn one whole kid's life around. They go from nothing to something.
Yep, and into a complete meathead.
That's not true.
You know, it's
I
a head
mean-
concussion.
Well, God forbid.
I mean, unless you're that one guy.
What's his? What was that?
Who's
one
the guy that never
who's
gets hit?
Get hit? Muhammad Ali.
Floyd Mayweather.
No, I think Muhammad Ali got hit.
Well, no, there's one
he's
guy.
like-
No, there's one guy. I forgot his name. I think. Didn't he?
Muhammad Ali's like
Uh,
dumb, you know
No,
what
no,
I mean?
no.
I think he got hit,
Muhammad
bro.
Ali's not dumb
He's pretty fucked up.
He got messed up.
because of
I
being
think he
hit
might
so
be dead
much.
now,
Yeah,
but
he had a technique called
His
rope-a-dope,
daughter is in.
and
What
he
is
would
it?
just the rope-a-dope.
Okay.
Essentially, he would just get
you on the
beat
ropes?
He would get beat on like a motherfucker
Oh.
until you just got tired.
And then.
until the other guy got tired.
And,
Yeah.
okay, so
And
he
he would
kind of
just
like played
he
him out
would
a little
weather
bit.
the storm, and then once you were just drained, he
Then
He would
he'd
sting
come
like a
in.
bee.
Sting like
Yeah.
a bee. I watched that movie.
And I mean, he took out all the greats, but
Not Mike
One guy
Tyson.
who's
now he's
really
all
great.
fucked up.
Not Mike
Of course
Tyson.
He's not gonna fight
Well,
Mike Tyson.
different
That's like too
generations.
different.
But Mike Tyson's probably the best boxer ever lived.
I
Mike Tyson
mean,
says
Mike
Muhammad
Tyson-
Ali's the greatest.
Well,
Yeah,
yeah.
everybody's got a role model.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, for
A
sure.
little inspiration.
Did you watch the Mike Tyson movie?
You kind of, one thing I've learned is you kind of just stand on the shoulders of giants, you know?
Very
I like
well
that
said.
kind of quote.
That's well
But
said.
I don't believe in that. I don't idolize.
It's not idolizing. It's just good people make you look better.
I mean, no, a good mentor.
And when you,
learn
like, work with
from.
them or whatever, then it
Yeah,
makes you look
definitely
good.
may- no, it's not about looking good. It
Like,
really
like one
makes
time I was on a Hugh
difference.
Jackman movie, okay? And, like, nobody paid attention to me.
Oh,
but
really? I
when
wonder why.
when they found out I was in the same scene doing fucking karate poses and shit, they put the camera on me.
Which one was
And they
this?
pointed at me and shit. No.
Which one was this?
Belle Isle.
Oh,
Oh, this was a-
We're doing bows and shit.
Oh my god.
Oh.
2010.
I would highly recommend that for anybody. I say that all the time. I
Yeah.
wish they would bring the movie shit back to Michigan, to be honest.
Supposedly, well, I was just talking to my buddy, and he's like, "Why you want to move out of Michigan? They're about to bring so many incentives." He just told me that they're about to they've been trying to bring stuff back in.
Yeah.
It would really be a great idea because so many people need the work, and there's so much talent here.
I just think it's fun, dude. I'm like,
really
that was
is.
some of the most fun
It's-
I ever had.
The
was
pay's
fucking
gone
just
up too.
Doing bullshit fucking extra work. on these movies.
Yep.
It's a blast.
I actually,
Yep.
well,
You
there
could
is
be a professional
There is
extra.
an agency, well, not in Michigan anymore, but you can. in
Like, do you ever
different
see that
cities.
guy?
That
That
show.
redhead guy? He's in like every movie.
He is in every movie.
Yeah, he's a professional extra.
That is cool. No, he's more than extra.
No, I mean, but that's what he is. Dude.
I mean, he's
Even
not-
that guy that you were in a commercial with, that's how he got started.
The guy, the discount.
And now he's got
Snapchat
parts
guy.
and shit.
I forgot his name. What is his name?
I don't know, Javier Gutierrez
Is
or
that his
something. I don't
name?
know.
Yeah, I did a commercial with that guy. Hold on.
But he's like in stuff now. They give him lines and everything.
You
He's
can't get
been in stuff.
you can't get IMDb credits for being like an extra though. You know?
You okay? So
Yeah, you can.
So
You
as
can?
can I get? I know a little bit about this. If you're an actor,
You guys can see my resume.
okay. If you're
You're
an
on
actor,
IMDb
Yeah, I've been on IMDb, son.
for
well,
some
he's
extra
been in-
shit.
he's
For
been in
everything.
some stuff.
Oh wow.
I put
But-
everything on there, bro.
But here's my
Here you
thing.
go.
So when you're going to like agencies, a lot of it is looked down upon to put yourself as an extra to ask the production to put you on as an
Oh,
extra.
you got all your shit on here, bro. You got the real steel.
I don't have like any I have like my own.
That's actually kind of crazy because I got removed from one.
Probably the
production.
one that we got kicked off of.
No, I actually.
No, I
got-
was a casting.
Damn, I didn't even
I was
add
a
that
casting
one.
coordinator for that.
Damn, I forgot
You
to
were a
add that
casting
one.
coordinator.
Yes, I was. I
For the one
cast
we
that
got kicked
movie.
off of?
Yeah, I literally cast that movie.
That is true. Yep.
I casted quite
Forgot
a
about
few
that. I
films.
actually forgot about that.
Yeah.
What's that movie with the guy from Robin Hood or Men in Tights? I casted
Carrie
that.
Ellis.
Yeah, whatever that.
What was he in?
He was. Ashley was in
there's
it
a movie
too.
Here, I put. Oh yeah.
The Citizen.
Remember?
I was in that.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
was the casting agent.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah, I did quite a few.
Why don't you have that as a credit?
I think I do, as a casting
Are
coordinator.
you R-worded?
What's that mean? I don't even know what that means.
Retarded.
Oh, Lord have mercy. I don't know, but no, for real. This was always my theory. I love doing film. I love acting. I love doing all this stuff, right? But if at that time I can't find myself a job, I'm definitely gonna give my all to be able to at least help somebody else get a job. Because working is no joke, you know.
I think you casted me for some of these
I
things.
did.
dude.
I've
Yeah.
casted a lot of people, and I'm happy because it gave a lot of people chances, put some money in their pocket, and
Who's got
experience
later?
more
Yeah.
than anything.
Back in the day, like before I had kids and
Yeah.
full-time job and all that shit, and I was just piecing together all this
Right.
side hustle shit.
Is
Like
it
those
still
little extra jobs are pretty tight.
Yeah, because you know it's like it's extra work. Where's the thing at?
What thing?
The-
Next tab.
Where? Here?
Yeah, it's recording.
Okay, just making sure.
It tells you in this tab.
Oh,
look.
that it's doing all that.
That one was pretty great though. We were
That's
in front
kind of messed
that.
up. They removed me, bro.
Well, because sometimes like they will remove you.
Dude, I was passenger number 6 and sleeper cell number 6 in that movie with the guy
It just depends on the production.
from what's that show about the motorcycle guys?
I don't remember. Sons of Anarchy.
Yeah, that guy.
Really?
You know, I messaged the actor from there
No.
that's a teacher.
No. What,
Are you?
dude? I'm on all kinds of stuff, dude.
Because
That's
you worked
verifiable.
on 'em.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's verifiable.
What I'm saying is Sons of Anarchy.
What do you think I'm bullshitting? No,
You're
bullshit
talking
one
a lot
time,
of BS right now.
dude.
Just 'cause
Whatever.
You keep rambling.
Whatever, dude.
We're drinking, dude.
Take this
Fuck it.
show yourself, then.
You're having fun. This is your episode tonight. These are
Listen,
yours.
we're all just hanging out.
Yeah.
I'm trying to coach you on how to make this.
Thank you, Coach.
Wasn't this your shit?
It's
it's
alright.
Friday.
It's
We're
Saturday.
all just having fun.
It's holiday weekend.
Holiday
It's
weekend.
Memorial Day. You gotta be in memory and reminisce and have a good time.
But back to that. So when you're an actor and trying to pursue acting, supposedly, they don't recommend that if you do take on background work that you actually, take the credit for that or try to put yourself on that. Because agents or
Oh,
cast,
God.
I know, right? Because like at this time, it's like, it's a bunch of hoopla.
How many agents are from Detroit?
Well, it's not even that.
Yeah,
Even if
well,
you go
then
to
shut
Los
your mouth.
Angeles, New York,
Shut
wherever
up.
that you're going, for an actor, actress, they don't want you to put on the background.
Dude, if you followed everything they said, you'd never get anything.
That is true.
You'd just be
probably
doing
would
like
not.
corporate gigs.
That is true.
You'd be a
but I'll take
magician
corporate
doing
gig.
corporate gigs,
Not
and I'm
be a
sure they pay
magician,
well,
not
but
a magician.
You know,
But,
you gotta come to an audition waving guns around and shit.
No, you don't.
Yeah, dude.
No, that's like.
Trey Parker would have cast you.
Okay, well, character acting.
He lied about everybody in his movie. It's just him and Matt Stone.
Right. I'm not Trey Parker.
Dude, this is when he was a student film.
Right. And I'm not a student. I'm past the student films.
Cannibal the Musical.
I didn't do that.
He lied about all that shit.
Oh wow.
He put like 50 fake names
But I'm just
and casted
trying to tell
Japanese
you.
people as
I know
Indians.
you're taking it the wrong way. I'm just trying to explain to you why.
No, I get it.
It's looked down. It's looked down upon. But like you said, at this point, you have streamers, YouTubers.
Yeah,
you have
man.
all these people who are just passing
Disrupting.
by. You know all
Yeah, but
of
they're
that
disrupting.
right now. But yeah, it's kind of looked down upon. But I say, hey, you know what? If you have God behind you, who knows your greater plan? Than
You ever
to
see
have-
Selena Gomez doing a stream and she gets, or Adriana Grande or whatever, one of them two? She's on a stream and she finds out that like people were donating to her. Like she doesn't understand how
I
it
think
works.
that was Selena Gomez.
Yeah, whatever. And like they're donating to her.
Was that
She's like
Selena
starts
Gomez?
freaking
That her
out
name?
and stuff because she's like, don't donate or whatever.
Yeah, I
But
think that
like,
was a long time
no,
ago.
I know, but like they don't even know about that shit, you know?
Well, streaming and all these other like it is wild that YouTubers are. I mean, I was on a set, and this guy resembled Matt Damon.
Bam Margera actually had a good comment about that though.
What was
Because he was saying like, why don't you do YouTube? And he was like, because for me to do
Why
YouTube,
doesn't he do
he's like, why would I do YouTube? He's like, because like when I was doing Jackass, they were giving me $100,000 a stunt.
Oh,
So
yeah,
like, unless
that's what
YouTube's gonna pay me like
Right.
$10,000, you know, like,
But I mean, he'd have his own voice. On
well, he's just a,
YouTube.
you know, R
Right.
word.
Okay. Well, I don't think that. I just think he comes from a kind of like a wild story. His entire background. Now I completely forgot.
Yeah, but my point
the
is,
Matt Damon thing. So I was talking to this guy.
Oh,
it was
Matt
like
Damon.
a group of us. Yeah.
Matt Damon.
But like no joke. So this young actor, well, he wasn't even a young guy, just a couple years younger than me. He didn't even know who Matt Damon was. And I'm like,
No, man.
seriously, they did not know who
No
Matt
shit.
Damon was. So it was like, okay, so all these new
I
actors,
don't know who they are.
all these YouTubers, it's like they don't even know who these former actors are.
He's
So
not
it's
a
like,
former actor. He's still
I mean,
acting.
yeah, he's still,
I
Okay.
think he's always been a
Well,
former
no,
actor.
okay, all right, never mind. I mean, you know, like somebody who's seasoned, like a seasoned actor who's kind of been in the game for a while. So
This guy's been up for fucking awards and shit.
I know he's been acting for how many?
I mean, there's
years? Long
arguably
time?
he didn't write Good Will Hunting though.
supposedly, right?
Yeah.
I haven't heard this.
Richard Goldman wrote Good Will Hunting.
There's a whole
'Cause
conspiracy.
it's not
theory
even a
on it.
conspiracy though. It's
I
like,
mean, it is because it's not.
I mean, I
proven.
guess, but what is a conspiracy theory?
Conspiracy theory is a conspiracy.
What, like,
of a theory.
what, like two or more people having a thought?
Well, not a thought, a dispute against
Well, whatever.
facts. Or
I don't know if that's
I
really
mean,
what it
okay,
is.
maybe I'd have to put that.
But I
in-
guess you could
What
argue that.
technically? Okay, what is the
Because
definition?
it is like,
Now let me
it
see.
is
What
like
is
a
the true
theory,
definition of conspiracy theory?
like two people conspiring together
Well, is
to
that
have a
this?
different thought.
No, because I don't think it takes two people to have a conspiracy
I think
theory.
it takes at least two people.
Yeah.
You sure about that?
I'm pretty sure.
I mean,
Yeah.
is it a conspiracy?
I mean, you can't have a conspiracy theory with yourself.
I mean, you could.
You
but
can't conspire with yourself.
Okay, definition of conspiracy theory.
But yeah, the argument is like he didn't write. He couldn't have wrote that because it was like too mature for
Okay.
two like 20-year-olds
I'm gonna
to
give
make.
you the dictionary.
Are they saying he was
What the dictionary says.
And that Richard Goldman in his book, and I read the book. He I think it's Goldman, but he was like a writer who wrote Robin Hood, Princess, whatever,
Men in Tights?
Men in Tights.
That's the guy.
He wrote that,
It
and like
was Mel Brooks.
no, yeah, he was a
Another
director,
guy.
but the guy that wrote it was Richard Goldman. And here we can just look him up. But Richard Goldman, in his book, said that like Ben Affleck and Matt Damon were too like
Shitty.
Yeah,
to have
too
made such a good thing.
Yeah, like they were two shitty actors that
That's like
nobody
what Robin
wanted.
Williams is.
Nobody wanted to fucking do anything with, and that like Hollywood used them to fucking.
Do you guys like Ben Affleck? We just watched that recent movie of his.
Or that one, the basketball coach movie?
I'm
not joking. I've literally seen almost.
Is that his
every
name,
Ben
Richard?
Affleck
It's
movie.
hit and miss. I saw that. I saw bits and pieces of that one you were talking about.
The basketball.
The
coach
basketball one.
Yeah, I
I felt
rewatched.
like-
I think I watched it twice.
Dude, that seemed like it was Ben Affleck playing
Ben Affleck.
Ben Affleck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually,
William
that was
Goldman.
A really nice.
William
that was a
Goldman.
nice role for him. And the thing I did like about that movie is the ending. I know it's not the perfect ending, which we're not gonna spoil, but I mean it's an old movie.
Dude,
It's a couple
yeah,
years.
go ahead, fucking.
But because I think
Shooting
everybody
fucking
would.
hoops on the beach.
But
The Princess Bride he wrote.
I watched that movie.
He wrote that, though, because, like, he wanted a story to tell his
sad
daughter.
story.
Yeah, but he wanted a
Princess
story.
Bride?
Yeah,
That's
wait.
not sad at all. That's a fucking.
He
that's a
wrote
very
The
nice
Princess
story for
Bride.
kids.
Princess Bride or Princess Diaries?
Princess
the one,
Bride.
Princess
The
Bride.
one with the.
Princess
which
Bride is the
one
one with Andre the Giant.
Yeah. That's the one I'm thinking
You never
of, too.
seen Princess Bride?
Isn't that Carrie Ellis, too?
Dude,
Which one
yeah.
is Princess
Yeah.
Bride?
Dude,
that's,
Princess Bride's
my name
good.
is Inigo Montoya. You
Yeah.
killed my father, prepared to die. You never seen this?
I don't know. I
I
got
had that
another
confused
movie.
with Men in Tights, dude.
I'm thinking of another movie. I thought it's called The Princess Bride. It's
Nah.
about the dad like goes off and
There's
then the
only one
girl goes
Princess
to
Bride.
boarding school. You
No,
never
that
saw that
shit.
movie?
No, that's like a
It was
little girl
back,
movie or something.
No, that's back in the
90s
day.
girl movie.
That was-
Princess Bride's the shit, though.
Yeah, but Princess Bride, he wrote that because, like, he needed a story to tell his daughter. And, like, he didn't want to say, like, he didn't want to, like, use what's already out there of bullshit. And he just kind of, like, winged it.
I thought.
And then
Princess
he
Bride was
made that
book.
into a script. Yeah, he made it
That
into
was
a
from
book
the book.
after.
The same direct. Wait, the director.
No, the writer of Princess
is
Bride
the director.
made a story to his daughter.
Is the director?
Okay,
the writer?
like giving her a good night story every night, and he made it up on the fly. That's why, like in the movie, or maybe it's in the book too, but in the movie, it's like a grandpa telling a son a story.
It's Columbo, dude.
Yeah, it is Columbo. Yeah, I forgot about that.
Okay.
It's Columbo and the good meat. What's it? Boy Meets World guy?
Fred Savage.
Yeah, Fred Savage,
Oh,
bro.
I don't remember that guy.
The Wonder
But-
Years, bro.
But yeah, it was a
I
book.
wasn't allowed to watch that.
It was a
growing up.
The
book.
Princess Bride.
No, Boy Meets World.
It was a book, I think,
Or
and
Boy
then
Meets
a
Girl,
and then a
whatever, I don't
movie.
even know the title. But
It was
anyway,
a story, then a book, then a movie.
the definition of a conspiracy theory is a belief that some secret but influence organization is responsible for an event or phenomenon. I can't even talk. Phenomenon.
Whatever.
Phenomenon.
They be
Just
changing
like
shit.
that fucking. What is that from? Sesame Street or something?
Yeah. But
Phenomenon.
anyways, they sought to account. Okay, so that's what a conspiracy theory is. So it's just.
An organization.
Well, I mean,
Organization's
really,
like-
how's that even an organization? It's basically a bunch of thoughts that go against the main story. And then it has
Who
aliens.
dictates the main story?
The aliens.
Who's
The
dictating the main story, man?
I don't know. In 2024.
I think all of history's bullshit.
all of history.
Yeah, all of it.
What's that? What's that?
You know,
thing?
some people say Genghis Khan wasn't even real.
Well, what's that thing? Where it's a simulation?
Simulation.
No, I don't believe in simulation. I'm just
Dude.
saying history's fake. Like, for instance,
History's
okay,
fake.
here's it. Yeah, but
Think you've
here's
had
something
one
that I
too
know
many
none of you,
Coronas.
but all you motherfuckers think is crazy.
Why you have
That
to swear?
the real stuff in the Bible happened here,
Oh,
In
Jesus,
America?
there.
Yeah, in America.
According. Jesus
and that the
is,
Civil War, I think it's the Civil War. Civil War was fake because there's no photos.
All right, we're going.
Yeah, like, dude, look at the photos of it.
Really?
Look at the photos of the Civil War, bro.
Did they AI the photos?
think-
No, they're like bullshit.
Wasn't that prior to photography?
No,
No.
they have photography in the 1800s.
When was the first? Was what? Did you ever see that thing? It was like years ago. Where they said there was a picture of a cell.
They got
phone.
pictures of Abraham Lincoln, bro.
Yeah, you
There's
know.
pictures of Abraham Lincoln.
There's photos of Abe Lincoln.
I think
He's in the White House. It's not an art piece.
there might be some.
I totally forgot. But
Did you
I
ever
was
see
trying
that
to tell you.
that Norm Macdonald bit where he's talking about the first photography, dude? And how,
No.
like everybody's like fucking like angry looking on the first.
That's because they got to
photos.
sit there so long.
Yeah, dude.
Oh yeah.
That's why.
Sitting there fucking waiting.
Yeah,
To
dude.
get their picture taken.
Yeah, dude.
Do we have a break?
It was like a whole thing.
You
Nobody's.
forgot your ad break.
Who's fucking paying for these ads?
Him. They're paying us.
Who's paying us?
The sponsor.
Okay.
It's a real sponsor.
What's another one?
I got one. still.
Stamps.com. That's a good one.
Stamps.com.
Yeah.
No, I got one. It's oh, that's what it is.
But
Hang
it
on.
has to be legit.
Oh, this is legit. All right.
No, I mean like
you know.
Yeah.
You got to do the boner.
Listen, the last people you want to fuck with are affiliates, okay?
Hims is a
The
good
last
one.
people you want
I'm
to
not
fuck with.
sponsored by them.
Listen, I can tell.
You're not sponsored
I can
by
go on this sub.
I am.
I can go.
Sponsored
I
by?
have 2 sponsors.
Who's your sponsor?
God and Jesus.
Oh, fuck.
No, but really, I am in the making of having a sponsor.
Who's
I've
that?
already been promoting. I've already been working my bum off at this.
At what?
At just putting this all together.
Who's your sponsor?
All right, the all-day slimming tea is a powerful tea for supporting healthy weight loss, detox, digestion, and better sleep. Instead of a typical weight loss supplement that is full of dangerous ingredients and chemicals that you don't even know what's in, man. Like, dude, I drank some tea and it had dust mites in it. Okay.
No, you
when
didn't.
invest,
Why
yes.
are you what is this?
When actual
You just
tea,
got off
no,
topic.
when actual tea was
Okay, this is
inspected with a
getting cut out.
microscope, they found dust mites in it. Okay, and you're not gonna deal with that with all
Alright,
slimming
just
tea.
skip it. Just do a music.
So instead of
Put your sound in.
our this all day slimming tea is a delicious 100% natural tea based on the traditional tea recipe that has made the Nicoya Peninsula in Costa Rica one of the healthiest places in the world,
so
where people's lifespan is almost 90, folks.
That's pretty good. That was not a bad read. That was
Minus
a solid
the
read.
input of all the other personal stuff. But hey,
If you want all slimming herbs and tea, go to allslimmingherbs.com/coupon code FUFANU.
There you go.
That's real.
Plugging his own shit.
Anyways, that's fine. Whatever.
You can also visit the Healthy Society on Facebook.com. Members will like and subscribe.
With Yellow with Susu.
Damn, this is a battle.
It's all good.
This is a battle.
Are we
right
doing
now.
Are you gonna let some people hear a new song? Are we gonna do a
Why
little
the fuck
song
do we
break?
need
We gotta do a song break?
We always do a song break. I mean, that's part of the show.
Is the song break?
Yeah, because I work on music and music's part of. who
It's
I
not
am.
even your fucking song. We just listened to the chicken song. dude.
Well, I mean, music in general, because we can. There's actually, I do have an EDM song. You want to hear it?
EDM.
Like electronic.
dance. Okay.
Hey, can we put that song? DJ. No, just play that one song.
Wow, we're making a song real quick.
Dude, come on.
All right, what's the song? What's the song? You got it?
Yeah, no,
Where
it's on the EDM
Where?
song from
Where?
yesterday that we had.
Where?
We just played it, the Susu song. Did that get removed as well?
I don't know, man.
Man, you're supposed to be like the technical producer, but
I mean,
you're technically
we're
not
doing
taking
this shit
care
in
of
real
it.
time, man. What are you talking about?
Just saying.
Doing it
like-
in real time, and you're like, hey, make a song.
well, it doesn't take 1 second.
Hey, song break.
I know, but I'm
Hey.
not saying that. Okay, whatever. We can do song break at the end, but I'm saying I was just asking you to play a song that we have already worked on. You're silly.
Okay, let's see what we got here.
We need to get some better fucking chairs next time.
Okay, well we'll have.
Yeah, get some better
You want to
chairs.
sit here? You can sit here.
Squeaking
Here,
and
you can
shit.
sit
Yeah,
here.
we can switch
You're
on.
gonna be squeaking, dude.
It's fine. I stand up a lot, anyways. Even everybody's asking like, why are you standing while you're eating? I don't know, cause. Good boy. Should we?
You should be plugging your food, dude.
I will. My cooking.
Yeah.
Sue's cooking. I make some good food, everybody. I'm about to put the. Actually, I do have one of the recipes.
Wait, is this
on
a song break?
Well, it's supposed to be, but there's like a few minutes getting.
Yeah, I mean that's like a legitimate fucking plug.
It
That
is.
you could actually like, hey. buy
You know
my
what
food.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? We went to. I got sent to this robot conference thing,
In downtown Detroit.
and like I told Sue to come with because I was like, you should go one day and just check it out. It's kind of interesting. Like, dude, if I had like a 6th grader, I would have brought him to that shit. You know what I mean? Because this is fucking robots.
Yeah.
Like shit to check out, dude. And so I was like, you should check it out, you know. But she's like, well, what am I gonna put? Because you got to register as a company. And I'm like, what are you talking about, dude? You're a fucking sales lead at motherfucking Village Food, dude. Put that.
Yeah.
You know? So yeah, that's what I'm saying. Should be plugging it.
So where's the stream?
Party time. Yeah, music is a big part of the show.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because
Hollywood bound in the spotlight, chasing around. But something just didn't click. So she packed her bags and moved to country. She started a podcast talking on the mic, sharing stories and wisdom, shining bright. But the country tunes kept calling her name.
It's the B-side.
So she found a new passion.
Where everything? Holy shit.
Silver stories and wisdom, shining bright. But the country tunes kept calling her name.
Just chill.
She found a new passion.
it's 2024. Men don't tell women.
Yeah, I've got to say, when women tell me what to do, they don't know what the fuck they're doing. That's kind of the problem. I mean, it's, you know,
That's misogynistic.
whatever, dude. I mean, you guys aren't all fucking Chi Wang or whatever her name is, owning AMD semiconductor facilities and shit. There can only be one at a time. You know? I mean, how many women, like, clean their toilets? Well, how many women... I mean, I'm not trying to be mean. I'm just saying, like, how many women had to, like, pull themselves out of the dirt
I think
and fucking, like...
women have worked.
Oh man, I lost my kids, and I had to clean toilets, you know, and for years, dude, I cleaned up so much shit, you know. Who, Madonna, A League of Their Own.
Very cool.
Promos,
that
Susie,
part.
starting a podcast.
Really?
What do you mean? I own that
I
song.
mean, you're the producers. Yeah, you can play
I
whatever.
own that song. No, I can't.
own
I'm
that
just following the regular scheduled programming.
Yeah, I got you. For sure.
Yeah.
I mean, this has been a fun little segment. But I really do want to tell you a little bit more about the comedy club.
All right, bathroom break. So you're on your own.
Okay, everybody.
No, for me.
What's going on with the comedy club? Go ahead.
Well, no. I mean, the comedy club was really a great experience, but we'll definitely have to get into that in the next segment.
Next segment. What are you talking about? Next segment.
I'll show you. You'll see right here. Look right here. It's gonna change.
Change to what?
You'll see. Because it's like limited. Look, see?
What does it say? I can't read that.
Can you
Oh,
see it?
so you get 30 minutes. Mm-hmm. Oh.
I mean, but the whole thing when I was on the podcast was a whole 30-minute episode thing anyways. Because, you know, just dealing with people's times. I don't want to take too much of their day either. Whoever's like a part of it, you know, it's got to be natural too. And like, how do I say it? Like, I don't believe in forcing things. So it has to be all about the vibe and the energy.
All about the vibe and the energy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Because I want real people, real conversations. The producer is back. Thanks so much for tuning in, everyone. Definitely good vibes. Coupons, small town, songs. And we'll finish with Susu's Country Journey.
We already played that.
We did?
What do you mean finish?
What do you mean?
Dude, just chill.
You only get 30 minutes.
The
apparently,
podcast
bro.
is
You only get 30
30-minute
minutes?
episode.
Yeah.
Why? Because they cut you off?
Well,
You too cheap to get the pro plan? Listen, motherfuckers, donate! Donate to this broke-ass podcast, man. Some bullshit, dude. The fuck, dude? Whoever's listening out there in the ether, fucking dude, you spend $5 on the dumbest shit
You don't
possible,
even
dude.
know. I'm
So just throw
a
it this way, dude.
budgeter, and I'm trying my best
you
to
toss
make things
$5
work.
this way, bro. There's a lot you're gonna get, man. I'm gonna talk shit about you. I mean, you know,
I
there
don't
might be
see-
some boobs. There might be
No, there's not.
be all
What are
kinds
you
of
doing?
random ass
This is
shit,
a
dude.
PG show.
Dude, oh, PG.
I'm
What
cutting
is it,
dicks and
fucking
boobs
Pixar,
out.
even that's
Greg,
PG-13,
it's a PG
dude.
show.
I'm pretty sure
PG-13.
Toy Story's.
This
look
is
up
not.
Toy
I'm
Story.
totally cutting out dicks and boobs.
Is
part.
Toy Story
Why?
PG-13?
Because my show is you kids can listen to it. I don't kids, you know,
Dog.
Hey, listen to this shit.
or people.
mean-
This is about good vibes.
Okay, well then they're my kind of kids because the kids
Oh.
on the internet are motherfucking little shits.
I
dude.
do know that.
Little assholes. Okay.
I know that.
So.
This one right here. Why did they do that?
Oh shit, you got the squeaky boy, dude.
Oh, there it is.
I'm gonna get up. You guys
Want to know the
hungry?
number one rule in broadcasting?
What? Don't swear?
Don't have dead air.
What do you mean? We're not even
I'm
recording.
just saying.
You're recording
have that.
live on your stream or something.
No, we're recording.
We're recording where? Not on here.
So you can edit it, right? You want to edit?
No, I'm not editing your stuff. I mean, it's good to have that second copy, but
What are you talking about? You want us to edit shit?
I
Play
have
around.
to edit stuff.
So that's the way to do it. I mean,
Editing takes
I-
a lot. That is
We're
definitely
just
why.
chilling.
So how exactly does this work?
Dude,
I have to
shit
edit
on
it?
Kick is the most degen bullshit of
Okay,
garbage.
that's right.
that like
this is Yellow
what
and
you're doing is
Susu.
not like it's good.
Okay,
it's
I
fine.
got you, but
Like there's nothing.
but I get you're the producer.
Like, people fuck prostitutes on there.
Okay, I get you're the producer.
Live.
But this is a heartfelt, dynamic
I understand
show.
that.
It's
But we're
cool
all
to
adults
talk
here.
about certain things.
We're all adults
but
here. You never heard a swear
let's-
word?
You know,
Country
it's
girl?
not that. I'm not a country girl.
I mean, according to the song, your dream was Hollywood bound, acting in the spotlight, chasing around.
First off, we're not.
Started a
even-
podcast, talking on the mic,
Okay,
sharing
which
stories
one?
and wisdom.
Voice meter out BB.
shining bright.
Sounds good.
This one, Greg.
Yeah, any of the outputs are fine.
Welcome back to Yellow with Susu. Just sending out good vibes, good energy, and you know,
Good vibes, yo.
it is really important. Good vibes is
vibes?
very important. Yeah, it really is. Like to have, you know, just to lift people up. What's not about just getting paid in this world. And I know money. I know money's important. I understand this is America, but in the long run, one day we're all gonna get
Sure,
old.
no, yeah, money, I get it.
I know, no. Listen, I get money is like fuel, but the
Can't
show
buy
is about
character,
fueling
can
your
ya?
mind, body, and soul.
Can you buy a character?
You can build
Do
characters.
you think you can buy a character?
I mean, no.
Yeah. But characters is kind of the best thing to have.
Yeah, but character without
Yeah, but
organization, without
It's like the
motivation,
comedian shit,
without
bro.
a will,
like
and
they were talking about like joke thieves or something. I
Persistence.
can't remember. I think it was like David Lucas or something. They were talking about like joke thieves,
Okay.
right? And the problem with like joke thieves is like if you don't
You
get,
mean the people who steal jokes?
yeah, but like if you don't get big
Yeah,
on like
okay.
your own content type of thing, then like or whatever. If you're not, you know, if you're just constantly looking for other people's material, then like it's not gonna eventually like it'll show.
But if you
Like
learn,
because like you're not.
listen,
you know
if,
what I mean?
if you take somebody and you learn from them, that's
Versus
a lot
like Louis
different.
C.K., right? Because he gets
I'm
brought
not
up with that.
talking about
I know, but he
him.
gets brought up in that
Nope,
conversation
X
because
not
Louis
talking
C.K.
about him.
is always writing his own
Listen,
material.
We're not
He
talking
always writes
about
new
that.
material,
I'm
though.
not okay with talking
Oh
about
my
him.
God,
Sorry.
my-
No, because I'm all
This guy
Louis
jerked
CK.
off in front of Whitney Cummings.
See, we
Ooh.
just talked about the show.
Ooh.
I'm starting this over.
Why?
Because
Just keep it going.
I'm not talking about jerking off, Greg.
But that's what happened.
Okay, man, but like, come on.
But
Then
that's what
why don't
happened.
we make this episode Greg's show instead of
You do
mine?
whatever you
Because
want.
like, you're,
Do whatever you
just
want.
you know.
We're just chilling, dude.
I
I'm
am.
trying to
That's
help
fine.
you.
That's
I mean, you
cool.
don't have
But
to
you,
make it my
I
way.
know you, and now you're purposely doing shit.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not, dude.
Greg,
I'm trying to bring
you
up
literally
content.
sat
'cause you
at
sit
my
there quiet
family
talking
event.
about good vibes.
At my family event,
Mm-hmm.
purposely. He's purposely.
This is what you should be
Okay.
talking about.
Bro,
Yeah.
this guy looked like a D-roll Gotham City
Don't say
villain.
my family's names. Seriously, that's not cool.
That's my
'Cause
brother-in-law.
Do not say family names. That's,
That's
not
my
okay.
brother-in-law, son.
Seriously, do not do that.
Yeah,
It's like
I'll drop
inappropriate.
elbows.
Okay. Don't, man. Why don't you ever respect anything people ask of you?
I am.
It's kind of like wild.
I am.
No, you're not.
How am I not?
Like, that's not nice.
Did
Your
I drop
name,
any
like-
names? I said the guy looks like
Almost.
a D-roll Gotham City villain.
That's just because.
Just because he has a pinstripe
Welcome
suit.
back with
back
Yellow
to
with
Susu.
He has a
Susu.
pinstripe suit on with like a gold pocket watch. That's why.
Segment, who knows what, but you know what? Do even people know what yalla means? Yalla is an Arabic word. You know that? Yeah, did you know that? Yalla? It actually means like let's go. So that's why I always say
Andale.
Yeah, yeah, I guess maybe like no, like what's that the Spanish word? Like how do you is it aurora or something?
Yalla.
Yeah, yalla. Hurry, like not really hurry. It's just
Andale.
in the
Let's
way.
go.
Yeah, let's go. Let's get started. Yalla.
Andale, arriba, arriba.
Did you want to switch seats?
Dude, Speedy Gonzalez?
Did you? Oh, we actually were watching Looney Tunes the other day,
Speedy
and
Gonzalez.
I saw an episode, and I was like, "Yo!" Like I literally remember it. I
Huh?
literally remember that from my childhood.
These are great.
Anybody who
I
thinks
almost can't tell the
about,
difference between those and those crowns.
well, I was gonna bring you guys a pack of
But dude,
crowns.
man, people love those things. When I was in
They
fucking
do.
jail, man.
Wow, thug life over here.
Oh, it's just you can turn your life around. Look at me, man. I'm doing great. All right, I'm
Man.
professional minded, thinking outside and inside the box, dude.
Am I gonna
You
get?
know,
I
in
thought you
pursuit
can't.
of rigorous
I
pursuit
thought
of
you
truth.
can't swear on YouTube.
Why the hell not?
I think you can swear on YouTube.
I don't think you can. I've
You
never.
can't. I was listening to John Boy.
You did?
Dude,
Yeah,
you
and
can
it's all
swear on
kinds of
YouTube.
swearing, dude.
You can
All
swear on
kinds of
YouTube,
swearing.
dude.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't just
Well,
go fuck, but
I mean,
you
you
know,
just did.
you can't, dude. I mean, like for 10 hours, but you can do that even too.
Yeah.
You ever heard the 100% song?
It's 100%. But I can't even stop.
I'm just saying that's about as vulgar as it gets.
I don't want to hear it then.
You know?
I don't know. I don't understand why everything has to be used with swear words, and I think there's other ways to
It's
kind of
expression.
handle yourself. Yeah, but expression should be also limited, right?
English has the most words of any language.
I mean, you're adults, you can say things, but like a lady, you know, I don't think a lady should swear.
You don't
Ladies
think a
should be
lady should
speaking in
swear?
Yeah, I think
ladies shouldn't
women
be speaking in
be-
church either, but that doesn't
Oh,
stop
that's a
any of them.
whole nother
I think
conversation.
that's bullshit.
No, I think it's listen. It's natural. It happens, but it's not ladylike to constantly be swearing.
Here's a good idea
What
for you,
does that
Sue.
fucking mean, ladylike?
Like act like a damn.
Here's a good idea for you,
feminine,
Susu.
like,
No, no.
yeah.
See,
So you want a woman who's like, "Hey, bro, what the f?" Beep, 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 beep,
I'll
beep."
tell you, my sister's one of the most successful people I know, and she
I'm
swears
sure.
like a fucking pirate, dude.
Yeah,
You know?
but that's
and she's
not
got a
womanly.
great job. It doesn't. Whatever the fuck it is.
I'm just talking in
she's doing well.
attributes. It's like a woman is like a beautiful flower.
Yeah, but she got riz, you know?
But your sister is, I mean, one tough cookie.
She got riz.
She is. She's
She
the
really,
shit.
she's a successful.
She's
like
the
that's
shit.
for sure. She's
and
a.
she doesn't give a fuck.
She's a. No, she doesn't. But I just, me personally, I don't find it ladylike. It's not
What does that mean, lady?
ladylike.
You know what would be a
as
good
in-
content for you, Sue?
What?
Is going to finishing school.
Finishing.
You know what that
school?
is?
Oh,
What is that?
Finishing school was like,
it's like
they teach like etiquette and like
I don't
what
need
forks
that.
to
I've
use,
seen
how to
those.
hold the fork.
Yeah, I saw that.
all that
but
stuff.
I will
Yeah.
go to
But that's
just try it out
ladylike.
to get it.
That's
Yeah,
where
it
that
is
comes from.
ladylike. It is. I just believe that a woman should carry herself in a certain type
Do a
of manner. That's
podcast at
just
finishing
personal.
school.
on this podcast.
And anywhere in the world, in life in general. Like it's okay, like you know, we swear here and there, but you're not a man. Stop acting like a man. I'm sorry.
So
this
can
is
we swear?
Sure, but even if
So you can't swear.
I'm not saying can or can't, I'm saying it's
Well, you heard it here
just-
first.
It's just not as appealing. Like I said, like a woman's like a beautiful flower, okay? Beautiful
This
flowers.
sounds pretty
It should
fucking
be.
cliche.
I mean, how's it really cliche? You're a lady. Like,
I
you
don't
know,
'cause
be
it's like
sweet.
a lot of the funniest chicks you ever meet, like
I know.
entertaining chicks,
for sure.
swear it. I mean, you don't have to just drop f-bombs for no reason.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
I don't think
right.
anybody should do that, but like
Right.
that's one of the lessons my dad taught me. He's like, you
Right.
can like
Right.
interject. A
Dude,
fucking
my grandpa
swear
said that
word.
forever,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah, it's
Like,
like,
don't say fuck around your grandma.
Yeah,
Like, so say
But-
other things.
yeah.
No, look, I
but
know
a
it's real.
well-placed curse
I know it's
word.
real.
It's
Sure.
Right,
It's like
right, for
perfect,
sure.
dude.
But
It's
I don't
like
think that a
rocking.
lady, it's not ladylike to have a trucker mouth. Like, oh my god, how unattractive is that? Walking around like
take
you're a
one of these.
dude. You're not a dude, ladies. Act like a woman. Act like a soft,
Act
nurturing
like a
flower.
man, think like a
But again,
man.
to each girl their own. Like, some women are into whatever it is. Like, who am I to say?
Listen, any girl's got a problem with hearing this right now,
I don't
you
think
can
you're-
settle it in the ring.
I don't-
Okay, because Sue's looking for a boxing opponent. All right, she's
I
been
am.
training. She's
haven't
been
started doing.
doing film analysis on these boxers.
I do watch
She needs
a
to
lot
get
of
in the
boxing.
ring and box a bitch
my
who's got
first-
more clout so she can knock her out.
My first boxing match, I think I was like 5. I got my ass kicked though.
Have you ever won a boxing match?
No.
Okay.
Yeah,
What's
that's
your-
just the
what's your-
honesty.
What's your record?
Like.
I'd be happy
100
with
to
like
0.
0-3. I don't even care. I'll just
No, I
I'll
think.
be honest. Me.
Well, my first
I'll do-
my
dude, I'll
first
box
boxing
somebody.
match,
I don't
I
give a
was
fuck.
like,
I'll go in there.
I think I was like maybe 7 years old.
Who's a YouTuber I can box?
You should box Mr. Beast.
No, dude, that's way. Dude, she's way bigger. I'm never gonna get a
Is
hold
he?
of that guy.
Well, I mean,
You gotta get a
who
hold.
else
You
could
gotta box. You gotta
work your way up.
Yeah, you gotta find like somebody with like 20,000 followers or something.
Who the heck do
Who's
I?
got 100K? We'll do 100K. Man.
Why don't I just look up YouTuber with 100K followers?
I'm just saying, bro.
My
you know.
daughter's got like 1,000 followers.
Wow, you know you can get paid then now.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's already got 1,000.
Yeah.
Yeah, because YouTube changed the.
Is it 1,000?
She takes kung fu though, so she might fuck you up.
She's doing kung fu now.
She's been doing kung fu for a minute.
Really? She's tall.
How do you feel about that?
Yeah. How does it feel? How do you feel being a dad?
Kung fu.
I think
Yeah.
it's bullshit.
Is it?
It's completely.
I mean, it's a
impractical.
workout. Is that something she likes now though?
No,
Like
she
some...
doesn't.
Dude, you ever seen the foot?
So why
fist
is she
leg?
in there?
Why is she in there?
Why don't you put her in boxing? She's
Do
too
we
soft
want to
to be
really
boxing.
talk about this?
I know. No, because we don't have to talk
Yeah,
about
because
personal
girls
stuff.
are not allowed to fucking defend themselves.
Well, no.
Yeah, but that's not
it.
a kung fu. I mean, maybe I saw
figure something out, bro.
Dude, that's not a fucking legitimate way.
You
to
figure
yourself.
something out though. At least you have something.
Yeah. If you even listen to like MMA fighters when they talk about
I
like,
do.
defending
Oh yeah,
themselves,
yeah.
they're like, yeah, I'll fucking throw a brick at a guy or something like that. You know, they're not talking
Right.
about, you know, I use kung fu to defend myself on
Yeah.
the street, dude. You know.
MMA is like such a whole nother world compared to boxing. I wouldn't do MMA.
They literally swear and talk about all kinds of stuff, and the clips get put on YouTube.
I understand that.
You know what
I'm
I
not
kinda
talk-
meant, like-
Look, I know swearing is natural. I'm not saying that.
We're back on swearing.
Yeah, I'm saying, look, we all swear it's real, it's not. But as a lady, as a feminine
I mean, I
woman,
get that.
as a feminine woman, just watch your words sometimes.
All right. Well, as
That's
far as
all.
the MMA goes, have you guys ever seen any like the old MMA shit? Like
Yeah,
the original
Ken
UFC?
Shamrock?
No, even before that motherfucker, dude.
Oh,
Dude, these old.
because me and
fights-
Al got Ken Shamrock on pay per view.
Yeah.
Like back in the day, dude.
Yeah,
you
dude.
might have been there. I don't know, but
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, we didn't get that shit.
Dude, these guys used to be
It was like
fucking
bare knuckle
There was
boxing.
there was no rules. to
That's
this.
yeah.
wild.
It's fucking. I wish they still had.
And
this shit, dude.
MMA is already wild as it is.
Well, they're doing bare knuckle now.
That's pretty cool.
That's wild.
Like they have a
They
bare
don't-
knuckle league and
They
shit.
don't, yeah, but they only punch each other, and there's still rules to that shit. I'm talking about the original
Yeah, they're just
MMA.
fighting.
The original MMA, dude. These people will like fucking punch each other in the balls.
Yeah, they're just fighting.
Really?
Yeah.
That's wild.
Full blast, just punch each other in the.
Oh
Yeah,
my,
just
that's
fighting.
such a cheap shot. It really is.
But that's
Yeah.
what real fighting is.
Oh, that's what I wanted to tell you about. You're talking about boxers. I forgot the boxer's name.
It'd be better if they just didn't train.
No, you have to train.
No, man. Like,
What I
hey,
think is
next week you're
bullshit
fighting
is-
this guy.
You know what I do think is wrong? 'Cause
Like-
it's that whole steroids thing, because they said that
I'm for steroids, so you're
was
talking
it
to the wrong guy.
wasn't it? They said they
I'm
brought,
for as much steroids as you can
it does.
take.
Listen, the one girl got.
Dude,
Mutant League.
Yeah, dude.
So it doesn't
Yeah,
make sense. That
exactly.
one girl got in trouble because she
I want to
tested.
see fucking.
She's from Detroit, and
I wanna
I'm
see
not
King
talking
Griffey
about
Jr. baseball out
Oh my
there,
God,
dude.
why can't not Clarissa?
Clarissa
There's
Shields.
no, there's another
She's
girl.
shit,
There's
dude.
another girl. She's
Damn,
one
I missed
younger.
that bet, too.
She tested for steroids, and it's like, here's my thing. It's so unfair to do steroids and then go to boxing, because that's not real. Like, you're really building up the human body. Just do it, man. Just be honest about it. Don't take steroids. Work out, practice, and then
Dude,
let's
that
see
hasn't
two
been the
people.
case for,
But
like,
how many?
decades,
How
man.
many of them all do so many?
Like
of them
Hulk
do
Hogan
steroids?
was
It's
built on
bullshit.
being like an American superhero, and he's did steroids.
It's BS,
Did you,
man.
did you ever hear Arnold Schwarzenegger talking about this shit back in the day?
He took it.
He said everybody took steroids.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
that's
It
BS.
wasn't illegal
There-
though back then.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
in that point, you shouldn't even be fighting, because it's not real.
This isn't fighting. It's just.
I mean, it's just
bodybuilding or whatever.
Yeah,
Everybody
it's
was
fake.
doing this
It's
shit.
all fake. It's
Yeah, but think about it in
unfair.
high school, bro. Like, if you had like any kind of weight training, like people were taking that shit.
That's
Like,
so
remember
stupid.
Rip Fuel? Did anybody take that around you?
I think
That was the
that's
thing,
crazy.
like in our shit, was like all the football players be taking Rip Fuel.
That's
Dude,
horrible.
that
And
was
it, like, you
that
know,
was a
it-
weird.
it's
fucking
not
realization
steroids,
was
but
when,
it's-
like I saw that there were kids in high school.
And I mean,
even in my
Connor,
high
bro,
school,
at
taking
least from
fucking
what Nate
roids.
would tell me.
That's horrible.
Yeah, but even from what Nate would tell me back in the day, like,
What's the point of
like
that?
when all that Connor stuff was going on, like I remember Nate specifically and like Pudge or something, like specifically telling me, like, dude, he like whatever high school hit or whatever, like they blew him up.
That's wild.
Like he got and it's like that's not natural. Bro.
Is that something you want to talk
That's
about
not.
right now?
I'm just saying it's not natural.
But anyways, steroids in general is unfair.
And it happens, dude. Who isn't taking it?
To me, a fighter, dude, you're a fighter.
Even if I was like a professional
You are
hockey
a
player or something trying to be
fighter.
one, like I'd be taking that shit.
You are taking a steroid. That just means that you're weak. And sorry to say, it's very cowardly.
All right, so hold on.
So cowardly.
Even a step further than that, as opposed to the steroids. What about like naturally born men competing as women, whether it's
That's
fighting
wild.
or
No,
swimming?
I don't believe in that.
or
It's not that I
Well,
don't
you're not
believe in
gonna
that.
see
It's
too much
just
of it the other
not
way
fair.
around.
It's just, dude, your bodies
Because
are.
like they got
I
like
think
they got like 45-year-old guys
I think that's
becoming like women and just fighting women.
100%
Dude.
worse than fucking steroids.
I get that, but that's not even like an everyday thing.
Yeah, it is an everyday
has
thing.
to be.
Now it is.
Yeah,
No.
it is, dude.
That's how they should both be out. I mean, it depends.
I mean,
like,
that is actually
that's
mainstream
not-
now.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Like, it's just.
I was listening to you guys know Theo
But the
Bonus, the
Yeah.
community-
Yeah.
Road rules.
Yeah.
he had
Is that where he's from?
Yeah.
Yeah,
No
yeah,
way. Do you know I was gonna audition for that when I was like back in the day? Was it The Real World or
Probably real world.
I think it was Real World.
But he was on his podcast and his
Road rules is
idea.
kind of athletic and shit.
The
No,
idea he
it's
brought
not.
up was
Yeah, 'cause they made him do like athletic stuff.
all.
I was an athlete
You should
back
just
then.
have a
I'm not saying
like a whole fucking MMA league for just trans people.
Yeah,
And they
why
can
wouldn't
all
they do
just
that?
go at it, dude.
Yeah,
You
man.
know, whether guy
They're
to
not gonna
man
do
or
that,
man to
though.
guy or whatever.
But I feel that this
And
is
I'll say
only
this,
in America.
If that was the fucking case, I would probably pay to watch that, dude. I think that would be fucking.
Guess they'll be making a lot of
fascinating.
new
It's another
sports
league you
bets.
could bet on and shit, you know what I'm saying?
No, but it is. Look,
No, yeah,
you
I
can't
get it.
just. I don't know. That's really wild. But no, the steroids thing I think is just what kind of person are you?
I mean, they canceled Tinkerbell
You're
for being
addicted.
too skinny.
It just defeats the purpose. And that
So, I
girl
mean,
who
might
was
as well.
from
Dude,
Detroit.
the
That's me.
Tinkerbell thing,
What happened?
Damn,
to
you know about
Tinkerbell?
that?
Oh,
I do know
you
about
do?
the Tinker. That affects me in a weird way. The Tinkerbell thing.
What? I don't
Because
even
I
know
got an
anything.
ex-wife who's all about Tinkerbell, but
And she never brought race into it or anything?
no race. But
Exactly.
How can they look at cartoons as like that's so hurt?
I don't-
That's
Well, they're
so
saying it's a
weird.
skinny blonde girl, and it doesn't fit like.
It's a fairy, dude.
I
It's
know,
not
but
even
the
real.
skinny blonde girl doesn't fit like because Disney canceled it due to, they had a problem with like how Tinkerbell
What?
they're
looks.
changing all the old Disney movies.
Yeah.
Like, they're
It's
getting
just,
rid of
it's just,
shit.
isn't
dude.
there
Yeah.
like more important things to do in the world?
I mean, not for Disney.
I mean, my goodness,
That's their IP.
this is just wild.
But-
It's like
But,
who even pays attention?
Dude,
to
if you
that?
guys ever watched like the old Peter Pan movie,
Yeah.
like, Tinkerbell's fucked up, bro. She's a fucked up character.
Yeah,
Is
she's a
it?
weird. Yeah, she's like
Yeah.
trippy
She's
and
a
shit.
fairy.
She's trying to murder this girl.
Yeah, but she's
like, the
trippy
whole
and shit,
movie.
too.
Yeah. You ever
What?
saw Peter Pan, the original Peter
I mean,
Pan?
I do. I
Yeah,
just,
but all
I
those
remember
stories, that's the thing, like,
Thumbelina.
all those stories were, like, European folklore and Russian folklore, and, like, they weren't good stories. Like,
Okay.
Disney made them,
what they are.
like,
You remember Thumbelina?
happy-go-lucky. You would tell kids this shit because your kids were, like, dealing with people who were dying from poisoned water and shit, dude. So, like,
What the
dude, that's what happened fucking back in the day, dude. Motherfuckers were dying at, like, 35, dude.
From TV.
From TV?
TB.
No, from all kinds of shit.
I think about it sometimes. So like, back in like Egyptian times,
You would tell these stories.
we were like senior citizens.
Oh hell yeah!
That's not
I'll take
actually
that,
true.
dude.
How could
I
that?
would take that,
How could
bro.
that actually be true?
I don't
If-
really believe that.
If
either,
some
but I would
biblical,
take
some
it.
people in biblical
Like,
times
I'm like
lived
wisdom
up to,
and
it's
shit.
still
Like,
very
I'm
old.
gaining wisdom now. I'll take it. You know.
Lived up to very old.
And I do look at young people. I'm
Somehow.
like, y'all are
Talking
stupid.
about the motherfuckers who lived to be like 600
Moses.
years old. And
Moses
shit.
was like 80.
80.
Yeah,
Nah,
Moses was
like
old.
800.
Yeah. Did you guys ever hear the part? All right, we're gonna get a little weird here, but
Why
like,
is that weird?
I believe in that
the
shit.
the part of the
Conspiracy?
Moses story where he comes down from the mountain and he's like fucking glowing after he sees God.
I could believe that.
Oh yeah, after he talks to the bush and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he has to like go in the tent and be like away from everybody.
Because he's so like enlightened.
I don't know if he's enlightened. What the fuck?
Well, you know.
I mean,
He's like glowing and shit.
but he
Yeah.
didn't see God. He heard God.
Well,
in
he
the
figured
bush.
something out. You know, that's the point.
Man,
now
if-
he needs a,
Let me
he needs
say
a
this:
second.
if the government is legitimately telling you aliens are real, then at this point,
Do you think aliens are real?
I have a whole conspiracy on aliens.
I don't know, dude. After listening to like different theories on it, I think they might be.
Well, when I used to be a painter,
But
you
they're
know,
past civilization.
listen, when I used to be a painter, I had a boss. This guy was all about.
I don't believe they're from
aliens.
space. Let's put it that way.
If anything, they're from the water.
Interdimensional.
Interdimensional.
Yeah, I don't think they're from. Yeah, I mean, there's definitely probably, but like I would say that there's probably
Some
a
people
better,
believe
better
aliens
chance they're
are
from the water.
What is it? They believe that aliens are
But
the
they're-
ancient people.
Yeah.
That they're us from the future. That's
No,
another
I don't
one.
believe that. That's just.
No, they're just.
What's that? That's like too much Interstellar movie. What's the director's
Yeah.
name? I can't even
Christopher
think.
Nolan
Yeah,
kinda deal?
that now for me, one of my favorite directors is definitely Christopher Nolan.
What did he say about aliens?
What do you mean the movies? His movies, Interstellar, like the time.
I love
and
Interstellar.
That's one of my
Bro,
favorite.
listen to Interstellar soundtrack on a plane. Yo,
No, it's a good soundtrack. for
that
sure.
shit's crazy. Or the
That's
Batman. Listen to Dark Knight on a plane.
I watched
You'd be
Batman
like,
on the
damn,
plane.
Bro, motherfucker starts taking this
But I
over
watched
right now.
Batman with
Dude, I felt like
I watched
I'm surviving.
I watched Batman with the Michelle
I'm
Pfeiffer.
surviving on a plane crash.
And God forbid.
I mean, dude, there's so many. They don't
No,
crash.
there's really not that many.
There's like 100 flights a day.
Okay, but I'm saying like they you know,
How many of them crash?
not that many, dude.
Exactly, dude. It's an
Yeah.
Airbus.
It is Airbus.
That was one of my favorite
Movies?
experiences watching a movie. Was we used to just all get high as shit all the time.
Really?
And then
Well, I don't get high.
we
You watch a good
I'm
movie.
talking
it's
about back
good.
in the day, but we
Yeah.
we got high and we watched a bootleg copy of
Oh
The
man.
Dark Knight.
The Dark
Oh,
I
dude.
was
Knight.
fucking enthralled.
Yeah,
The
yeah,
Dark
yeah.
Knight.
I'm like, this was,
Sometimes watching a bootleg is good.
yeah, that shit
The
was
Dark Knight. Remember there used to be bootlegs?
I just watched a bootleg of Civil War.
Why are you? Man, you're
Statute
so
of limitations.
you're so smart. You should try out for the Genius Awards.
What was
Thanks.
the Civil War? What's
Yeah,
that?
the movie just came out.
I didn't see this one.
I don't.
I don't know. It's just about Civil War. They're
No.
trying to pump the Civil War.
Who are your
It's like
favorite?
Kirsten Dunst.
Kirsten Dunst.
Oh, I know something.
She's like a photographer.
Yeah.
Who are your favorite directors?
Christopher Nolan's up there for
Okay.
sure, dude.
Yeah, for
Pretty
sure.
good. I like some Stanley Kubrick movies.
Going that route. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm
He makes
not. I
pretty good
get it.
shit.
I'm just not into
Dude,
the
I love fucking Eyes Wide Shut. That's like one of my favorite movies.
conspiracy movie.
No, it's not a conspiracy movie.
It's
People
just
made
weird.
it a conspiracy.
It's weird that he fucking died.
Yeah,
When they were
man.
making that movie, dude. And
On
about-
6606.
Maybe the universe.
6606 is his
Yeah.
death.
Maybe whatever. The thing for me,
6606.
I what I don't
How
understand,
convenient, guys.
unless you're filming,
Hey,
unless you're filming something technical.
the Jew who was a self-hating Jew and said fucking shit that nobody liked, type of shit, dies on 6606,
Anywho,
exposing the Brotherhood.
all right.
Little weird.
Conspiracy theory guy.
Little weird.
I don't know,
yeah.
what YouTube channel did you pull that from?
Dude,
Uh,
none.
Is that what the conspiracy
Quentin
theory is?
Tarantino, he's another good one. I like a lot of his shit.
I'm
I
only.
got my quarrels with him, man.
Really?
He's got some
Yeah.
weird stuff. About
One
him,
thing I
thought.
do love
think I
about
like
Quentin Tarantino,
about
though, man.
All of his fucking movies.
No, I think he didn't. He just
Yeah,
did
but
some
one
weird
thing
stuff.
about Quentin Tarantino, there's actually a good video you can watch. It's like a 10-minute video on Business Insider. But like this dude does this like just little quick analysis of like all his movies, and people have like made Reddit posts, whatever, blog posts about this shit, like talk about it. You know, it's a discussion, but like but Quentin Tarantino's like, he's stolen everything,
Supposedly.
like every single thing, dude.
But they teach you that.
But
in
here's
film.
the thing with no. It's
Yes, they
different.
do.
No, because like they say it's homage, but it's not homage in his case. Because I mean, dude, he is actually taking shit, dude.
Dude,
And
like
now the
most
different-
directors do.
I know, but he's taking everything. There's not a scene in a fucking movie he hasn't taken. But here's where the credit lies to me
Where?
with him, is that, bro, he knows it that well, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Like the dude, you could say it's kind of like us in a way, man. I mean, he got lucky, but it's kind of like us in a way, like collectively, and then throw Al in the mix. Like, dude, we have all seen probably just so much shit. You know what I
Well,
mean?
I grew up on
That,
multi-different
like-
cultural.
That
films.
like it would be hard if I actually made a movie and like they were like serious about, if people were serious about like me making it, and I could have some kind of whatever going on, and people were helping me that were in the industry and shit. Like you know, we were all there or whatever. Like, there's no doubt I would be taking shit from like stuff that like, dude, yeah, like Bruce Willis in Die Hard is the greatest shit, dude. This, you know, he's like a working guy, you know, like even just that, you know.
I still say that's the best Christmas movie of all time. I get you.
Hell yeah! I mean, a lot of people love that. Say that shit now, but yeah,
Die Hard.
it is, dude.
It's just not a Christmas movie.
I've seen so many Lifetime
not.
Christmas movies.
Not a
I've
Christmas
not.
movie? You
No,
think so?
I mean, it's not. You know, when they made
I
it,
can
it wasn't.
tell you, I've watched over.
Unless they released it at Christmas, that would be interesting.
I don't know.
I have watched
when it was
over
actually launched.
100. I'm over.
But I love
100
Bruce Willis, bro.
Christmas movies
I've
off
seen
of
all Bruce
Lifetime
Willis
and the
movies.
Hallmark
I
Channel.
don't know about new Bruce Willis movies, man.
No, that's straight
Which
to
one?
DVD, weird shit. They're like feeding him a
It's
line
like
through an earpiece.
50 Cent movies and shit like that.
Yeah,
dude.
I know what you're talking about.
Do you guys think that actors should know all their
That's
lines
different
before
though,
they get on
because
the
foreigners love that market. That's where those movies make money.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like the Vietnamese people buy those and like watch them, and then like the older American men, like my dad.
Well, I grew
My
up
dad
on.
would, like, buy
I grew
that on
up
DVD
on.
and-
I grew up watching two different types of films because I had American films, and then I had Middle Eastern films. Which a lot of the Middle Eastern films were done by actors who are also singers. So a lot of
That's like the Elvis
like
movies.
musicals.
They copied all the Elvis movies.
A lot of musicals, but I don't like
All the
American
Arab movies
musicals.
copy Elvis movies.
Oh yeah.
Remember the Elvis movies?
I never saw a single of those.
Damn, my mom
Really?
used to grind those, dude.
Never.
That's
Wow.
another true. My mom to fucking. She took me to
Me
Halloween
too.
at like 6 years old, dude.
I think that's how I
was seeing
got
John
into,
Carpenter like right away, dude.
I think that's
That's
really.
another good one. John
Yeah,
Carpenter.
man.
He's from
Oh,
Michigan.
No, he's not.
Well, that one thing you said is from
No,
Michigan.
No, he's not from Michigan.
So what is it filmed
I'm not
here?
sure where he's from, but he's
What
not
was
from
filmed? Was it
He's
something
either
filmed
from
here?
actually California.
I thought you said the
he
fog
might
was
even be from
filmed here.
Illinois.
I thought you said the fog was filmed here.
He's filmed some stuff here.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like he.
I kind of like when the director has like an actor that they stick with for a while.
Yeah.
A lot
for
of them
sure.
do that.
Yeah. John
sure.
Carpenter. I think he had Kurt Russell in a couple. Of
Oh yeah, Big Trouble Little China.
Didn't we work with Kurt
The
Russell's
Thing.
son?
That's a really good movie,
Yeah,
man.
that's a solid one. Dude.
Big Trouble Little China is really good.
Yeah.
Dude. Like it's creative. It's fucking.
It's funny as shit.
It's how much shit is borrowed from that, you know? Like I think even Mortal Kombat took from
Yeah.
that type. You know what I mean? Like
Oh, what's his name, dude? Scorsese. He's got
Like
Leonardo
I don't like his
DiCaprio.
new stuff.
He
but
does
yeah.
always have a lot of Leonardo DiCaprio in there.
He used to have Robert De Niro in a lot of his movies.
Are you a De Niro fan? Would you say?
He's the same thing as Bruce Willis.
To you?
I
all
like
his
De
old
Niro as
shit.
an actor, but I
But
don't
not-
like him as a
Like-
person.
He.
I mean, he does get involved in a lot of shit.
Yeah, he's just shut up,
all,
dude.
all his new
Right.
shit is just like he's just trying to cash a check or something.
Yeah.
You know?
No, I do like Meet the Fockers.
Dude, but that's kind of the
That's
problem, man.
funny.
Like, dude, that's the problem with De Niro, man. Like these guys fucked their careers up, dude. Like you didn't have to be that guy, bro.
I think they might have to though, dude. If
I
they
don't
need
know,
money,
Do you
man.
really have to?
Yeah, if you need money.
But do
yeah.
you have
I think
to?
That, I think.
But-
I think.
What about dignity? What about your morals? What about your beliefs?
No, it's not about morals. It's like,
Do they
dude,
have-
you're Robert De Niro. Like, why didn't you take like the Pacino route or something? Like, why wouldn't you be in stuff that like you can actively be selective?
He's not Nick Cage, is he? We gotta
Nick
do a
Cage
whole
is
thing about Nick
completely
Cage.
different, dude.
Nick Cage is the man, though.
Nick
I'm
Cage is
sorry.
completely
People
different
hate
in my
on
book,
Nicolas
dude.
Cage, but
Nick Cage is probably the
He
best
is his
actor,
own-
dude.
he's his
I mean, Robert
own-
Downey Jr. is pretty good.
Robert Downey
I don't
Jr.
agree,
is a very
no.
skilled. I mean, he's talent. Like
But
he's good at
He's
acting.
he kind of is who he is, though.
Just so we got this documented.
Yeah.
The fact that he wasn't up for some kind of award for Tropic Thunder.
No, man, that's
Oh,
crazy,
yeah.
Fucking
dude.
travesty, dude.
That's
Yeah,
crazy, though.
Because
Straight
they don't.
up, straight
First off,
up.
you know why they don't? This is the thing with all the Oscars and all these movies. They only, or those show, or excuse me, like the award shows. They only include so many genres. That's why I don't care for it always, because it's like there are so many movies outside that realm that are really good movies and good parts and those types of things. So I mean, Tropic, whatever, Thunder, like that. First off, it's a very funny movie.
Hilarious.
Yeah,
The thing
very.
is,
It really is a funny movie.
You know, it's not even that old, but you couldn't make that movie today.
No,
You
yeah,
know?
especially with all the political and the,
You got a
and
white
you
guy
know-
playing a black guy.
yeah, and you know
Yeah,
the thing is,
fucking a million years wouldn't have enough.
yeah, and like even kind of like in that sense, it's like he's a very good actor. I mean, that really showed like he can play anything.
He's an actor playing an actor.
Yeah, he's an
And
actor playing an
fucking
actor.
Killing it.
Yeah, he's. I mean, that's a really talented
Yeah.
person. That is like a God-given talent for sure.
I think the only thing that I saw recently that kind of compares to that was Leonardo DiCaprio in
I know what you're gonna
Once
say.
Upon a Time in Hollywood. Did you see?
Oh,
You
where
like
he's
that?
actually like a
Did
character.
you like that
Yeah, dude,
movie?
I
I like
loved it.
Once Upon a Time.
Really?
Yeah.
I think that was
really
more
good.
like guys
I still gotta
liked
read
it.
the book, man.
I think I
I
did
think
read the
more
book. It was
guys
pretty good,
like
man.
it.
yeah.
But I think that
That was
like
like a
Brad Pitt in
different
that
role
movie, though,
for
dude.
him.
I think that should have been.
I love Brad Pitt.
I
in
think that
movie,
should have
bro.
been Quentin Tarantino's last movie.
No, he's got one more coming.
I know, but I'm telling you, I don't know how he's gonna top that. I think that was like fucking perfect.
Maybe people like
It was
Leonardo
a movie
DiCaprio
about
because,
Hollywood, you know.
But
he
see,
could've
like
did
that's
it,
the weird
so,
thing,
I
because
mean-
because I was just reading on this stuff with Quentin Tarantino, man, because it's like, you know, I'm almost envious of the guy, because it's like he got lucky, bro. But like Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, a lot of people hate it because like
I just think it was the
because
way
like yeah, but because like
it's all over the
it's
place.
just well yeah
really
that's
is.
that's actually what people say, bro.
It's
That
kinda
like
all
it's just
over
like
the place.
clips. But like the thing about that movie though is like you got to look at it from the perspective of how he kind of made it. Like, yeah, it might be like a little bit of like a propaganda piece in terms of like romanticizing Roman Polanski, but like I don't think
That's a little
I don't
weird,
think it
dude.
necessarily comes from that angle,
That's
dude.
more than
I think it's I mean I think that was definitely something, but I think it's also just like
That calls for
it's
being
like his
canceled.
homage to
Yeah.
like to what he grew up on,
Yeah,
though,
old
bro.
school Hollywood.
You know, and I thought about that with myself because I was like, if I was to actually like, if I was in those shoes, my movie wouldn't be that though, because like I grew up on like '80s
Yeah.
Right.
shit, you know,
I
and,
think
and
what-
Quentin Tarantino hates '80s shit.
Yeah.
Well,
So,
that's what we
like-
grew up on.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's like, yeah, dude, like the fucking shitty henchmen, the
Or
fucking
what's that Steven
like,
Seagal
all of it,
movies
dude,
where your
all
dad's
of it.
watching
like,
them?
The actors you knew from like a big movie were in this little shit ball, you know.
Well, so I
and,
guess this
like-
episode is about directors, but
And like, yeah, dude. I mean, I think I don't know. Like, I get it. Like, it's like he's paying true. Like, bye. Like, LA is not the place. You know, it's not the place it used to be to him. You know, and he left.
Is any place
He left, bro.
really
He lives in
ever the
Israel.
same place?
So like,
Oh, you moved to
It is
Israel.
kind of funny you mentioned like romanticizing.
Yeah, it's
Roman
just, what the
Polanski.
hell is kind of crap is that?
What?
Doing
it's a
something
spin
like
on the
that.
Manson
Well,
murders.
you know, I think it's like, think about like really talented people who got like fucked up personal lives.
Yeah.
And it's like, can you separate what they do from
Their
who
personal.
they are? See, Roman Polanski, you know,
Canceled.
really
I
fucked
can't
up
believe
guy,
anybody
but
even
he made,
supports
like, some
him.
really, amazing films. And then you got like Michael
that's
Jackson.
just how it works, dude.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
you got
Yeah, but Michael Jackson. You know, Michael
R.
Jackson
Kelly, you know,
created
like-
the soundtrack to Sonic the Hedgehog.
Really?
He owns all the right. He owned all the rights to that.
Oh wow.
He made them.
Sonic the video game.
Yep, the video game.
No shit.
He
I
loved
did not
it.
know. Really?
Yeah. I'm into Michael Jackson, bro, because I don't think he did what they said he did. In
Damn.
fact, even the women that claim they're having
I
their
don't know,
children,
that's a real
like
weird
all
thing.
called bullshit on it.
Damn.
Like they did it for settlements.
That's a bold take, bro.
No, they're really a lot.
I think his
of
dad castrated him.
All right, we're cutting this. Fucking
What, man?
part
That's a
off,
theory, man.
You guys, you go too far.
How's it too far? We're just talking.
I don't want to talk about that
This is
weird
a goddamn podcast.
This is but that's the.
shit. But this is like passing.
Nobody, people want to hear you talk
can
about
you-
this because they've
No,
read
nobody
it,
wants
and
to
nobody's
hear me
saying
talk
it.
about
Can
that.
you separate? So see, even if somebody did some fucked up shit, can you separate them from their art and say, hey, this is fucking a really
No, but
amazing
you
shit that they
shouldn't.
made.
You shouldn't. If they did something bad,
Well, it depends.
fuck
now.
them
Now,
and fuck all their footage and
Jean-Luc,
shove it up you know where. I don't support that.
Fuck. Jean-Luc Pierre?
That's
Jean-Luc Godard?
horrible. You still did those horrible
Who's the
things.
guy that did?
Your art is then now
Yeah, but who's
has
the
lost
guy?
its
The guy that
value
did the Fifth
to
Element.
me. That's I do not
guy that
like
did The Fifth
that
Element.
movie.
Okay.
That I always thought that's
I know,
like the
but we had
worst
this
film.
conversation when we were watching it. Remember?
That's like the worst
guy. I
film.
think it's Jean-Luc Godard.
Who
I'm not
cares?
sure.
It's just a Oh, that director.
Yes.
Weirdo.
Okay, now-
Fifth Element?
Dude, I think it's the
Nah,
worst film.
dude. somebody
I've
hate that
always
movie. I don't know
hated
why.
that. I don't
When you
hate,
told me it was
but-
your favorite movie, I was like, that's kind of
Yeah, that's like the worst
you
taste
liked
I've
it or
ever
whatever. I
heard
was like,
for you to
that's kind of
say.
interesting because then it came on like weeks later or whatever, and I was like, I'm gonna watch this. Like, and I remember when it came out, I skipped school to record it
Yeah, that's
on pay-per-view, dude.
I liked it.
And like, because I mean, it's like Bruce
It's
Willis. I
too
always
much
did.
going. I just did not care.
I always like Bruce
and
Willis,
what's
man.
that scene by what's that
But
guy?
Fifth Element is like actually a good fun movie, dude.
Nah, I hate that movie.
You know, and it's the
I don't
start
hate,
of.
but like
what's her
that's
name?
one of the
Cheesy
most
sci-fi shit.
that and Splice go on the bottom of the
Well,
most
I
list
wouldn't
ever.
push that
Have
far,
you
dude.
seen Splice?
No.
You don't
It's
want to see
horrible.
that anyway.
Somebody recommended it, so I knew from then
Adrian
on.
Brody fucks. an
Adrian
alien.
Brody's cool.
Adrian
He does
Brody
cool movies,
fucks an
man.
alien and they
That's
have a
what-
baby and it
no,
turns
it's just
out.
the movie's crappy. It's just like Dude, it is. Oh my
Yeah, but
god.
that's a Mark movie. That's what that was.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, somebody recommended it to us, and I was like, you know. But anyways, thanks so much, guys, for tuning in. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed the show. Feel free to voice message us, reach out to us. We'd love to hear from
Man,
you
hit
guys.
the fucking bell.
Okay, why are you doing that?
I'm trying to, because I'm not a
You're
toxic
hating. This is not your
not hating.
show. This is not an aggressive
sorry.
show.
We're not being
We're
aggressive.
connecting on a positive vibe.
It's not beating around the bush.
I'm not beating around the bush. Dude, it's an outro to the show.
Okay, well then you can just cut that out and then put your outro.
Okay? I'm kind of your whole ass out of this.
Damn. I made you content.
Whatever, man. You're credited, so be quiet.
I'm just Greg the producer, man.
Yeah, you say. Can you not talk about certain stuff I asked you not to talk about?
Like what?
Like weird shit?
I mean, we're still recording.
No, I know, but why are you recording?
I'm not talking about anything weird.
To me, I don't want to talk about those topics. I've asked you plenty of times.
So you want to do like structured interviews?
No, I don't. It's not just a structured interview, but you, not to be mean, like I'm asking because I don't, you know, I'm not talking about Mike, like this whole weird shit.
I know, but that's an actual
Okay,
thing.
it's not an actual thing to be talking on here. It's
maybe
not
here.
for not for here.
Yeah, maybe not
on
here.
your
Not
Howard
anything.
Stern show. Talk about what you want.
I mean, dude, that's what people want to hear. Howard Stern's
Who's
the biggest
people?
rated
I don't care,
motherfucker in
and
the
I
world.
do not care for Howard Stern's
No shit,
negative
but before
and dirty.
Joe Rogan, you watch Howard Stern because you get like a
Joe Rogan is
unfiltered
nice to
taken
listen
away.
to.
I learned a lot listening to Harvey Weinstein and Howard Stern. I'm serious. Kid Rock, Howard
I like
Stern,
Kid Rock.
good interview, dude.
You like Kid Rock?
Yeah, I like Kid Rock.
Really?
Hey guys,
I mean, we
welcome
got a
back
pretty
to
good
Yellow with
chance of working
Susu.
to be honest.
We're talking about music and movies
I
for
set up
this
the whole thing
segment.
for his dad.
He did.
What were
He
we
worked on
talking
a kid. He worked on a.
Yeah,
He
did
set
all
up some
audio
Kid Rock
and
stuff.
IP shit.
Yeah, I'm a Kid Rock fan for sure.
Oh,
I do
really?
support Kid Rock. Yeah, because I like the movies.
I support
I like the
Michigan
music.
people.
Just Kid Rock. If you ever come
Dude, if you're
across
from
this,
Michigan and you
I
rep it,
personally
you're-
no.
hey,
If it was up to me, I would. You know
set in my
what?
book.
Maybe I'm
You
gonna
do
reach out
not
to Kid
strike
Rock.
me as a Kid Rock
I
fan,
know
dude.
you probably just know my personality, but maybe I'm
Is
gonna
this
try
your-
to reach
No,
out to
that's
Kid
not
Rock.
mine. I just had
I
it.
personally
It is.
can't we use Kid Rock's music? He said, aren't we allowed to? Maybe
Yeah.
I'll play a song then
There
if
you
we're
go.
not allowed to. Yeah, can we?
I'll do more of those or no, dude?
Yeah.
Is that a legit thing to be able to use his music?
That's a fucking.
Yes.
That's a
All right.
plug we need to get right there, bro.
Yeah, Kid Rock.
Bell's Too Hearted.
Bell's Too Hard to Know.
Yeah, man. This is my
no.
fucking fave.
I think I'm gonna email Kid Rock or his people. Personally, I would like to shoot or help make a movie about Kid Rock's
I
story.
mean, I wish I knew you liked
What if you
those.
just got like
I
a
just kept
fucking
those.
like a cases of this shit?
Or it would just
What?
be in
Too
general
Hearted Ale. They
to
just ship
see-
this to the fucking crib, dude.
to see if
Wait, what are you talking about?
These guys
he
are
doesn't
sponsored,
like Too
bro.
Hard to Know.
Oh hell yeah, they're from Michigan.
Can
you know
beer
that?
are
That's
they
why I
can
buy
beer
it.
can beer even sponsor
The
you?
only
Why
stuff
not?
I buy is like when it comes to craft beer is Michigan stuff.
Michigan stuff? I'm not a
This
huge
is
beer
literally
person.
if I go to a bar, this
And it's got a picture of a
Only-
fish
That
like
is like a Basset.
like
That's the
old
only beer I get if I go to a bar.
old
Really?
shit at a
I'm applying. I've been applying to some jobs.
dude,
I've been
open bar
applying.
was so nice last weekend.
He had fun. We had a family event.
I mean, I was like,
It was
I
fun.
want double
Everybody was
vodka
so nice to
cranberries,
him. You know what was even the
Double
funniest
vodka
thing?
cranberries and free Coronas, dude. I'll
So
take
all
it.
the priests were at one table, right? And in Arabic, the word priest
That
and
shit
father
was
is
funny.
Abuna. And I said I will totally put this in a movie scene. So I turned around and I was calling Abuna. I
Her
was
dad.
like, yeah, and I was like, so I turned to the table because the chair, it was like 2 tables of 20 and like a table of 10. So there was like one table in front of us and then the other table behind us. He was sitting right next to all the priests by all the guys because we do a lot of events where the guys kind of sit on one table, the girls sit on another. We just always like even at weddings or certain events.
Yeah, I
like-
realized
like,
that after.
we do.
Not sitting by you again.
Thanks.
Just
Anyways,
saying,
it's
dude.
not girls and guys can sit by each other, but that's usually like
I
we do
actually
a
did
lot
want
of
to fuck
that.
with the priest.
So anyways, so they were all sitting and he's like, well, I don't want to go unless I sit by you. I'm like, dude, who cares? Like, we'll just
yeah, but
sit.
you were supposed to sit by me, and because your mom had a seat,
No,
and
that's
she was like,
somebody
you and
else's
Susan are
seat.
sitting here.
Right.
And then that Ramya, whatever the girl's name was,
yeah,
sat.
whatever.
And then, but she knew, like she was waiting for you.
It was a-
And then you showed up and were like, no, this and that, and it was like, dude, it
No,
was already
he didn't
figured
want
out,
to sit
bro.
because I was like, you could sit there. Like, I don't care.
Is this an Arabic thing? separating the
Yeah,
genders.
kinda.
Yeah, so in
Like,
a
there was
lot
still
of,
women at that table. Yeah, but Abuna was sitting by his woman, so I was like, I'm gonna sit by my woman.
right. So whatchamacallit? So
Then I
in Middle
realized I was at
Eastern
a table full of women.
tradition, like Jordanian, Lebanese, Syrian, we still do a lot of old school traditional things. So let's say we had, like, there's things called like a
Yeah, I like that
tanatha. A tanatha, or which is basically kind of like the engagement party, maybe. Let's say we did something. So I'll give you an example. Let's say we're doing a wedding. And in the tradition of Middle Eastern, we walk out the bride. So I would invite my entire family on my side to my house so that I get walked out of my house to go meet the groom, right?
Dude,
People would all come over. People would all come over, girls, guys, people. So all the men would be in one room. All the women would be in another room.
This is pretty traditional.
Yeah, or all the men in one table, all the women in another table. And a lot of people are like, oh, that's this and that. That's this and that, but it's like it's very nice actually, because it's okay to always be guys and girls, but it's also nice for each to have their own time or own conversations, and that's just how you do it. So like imagine we went to my uncle's, walk in the door, all the guys were in like the family room. Okay, and then we went back, and then in the living room was all the girls dancing with the bride, getting her ready, and doing all these kind of traditions. And then you do the tabla, which is the darbuka, the drum, and then everybody gathers and whatever, and then we all walk the bride out of the house. So I don't know how to really like a name for it in English, but yeah. So the guys were kind of at one table, and I turned to them to try to talk to one of them. I was like, Abuna. And then like five fathers just turned around and looked at me, because I was like, oh, how hilarious is that? Because they're all Abunas at the table, But one priest, which
well, it's like saying father.
Yeah,
like Father Mike.
We're actually probably gonna have
there's fucking 4 of them.
Father Chris is gonna be on the podcast, I'm hoping. So he's like 27 years old, and
27-year-old priest.
Yeah, wow. We were asking him.
You don't see that.
Listen, he's a really cool guy.
Yeah, he was cool.
He's a really cool guy. But he was asking.
Sending him pictures. But you can edit that out. Sorry, man. It has to be said, bro.
That's
for
not
context.
Even true.
I mean,
dude, you don't even know what you're talking about.
It is true.
Oh my God, this guy! I think you've had too many beers.
All right, dude, I'm chilling. All right, you can literally edit that out.
It's alright, and I have to I'll start it over because I can edit. I'll have to edit.
Whatever. So
hold on,
dude. I'm recording. You edit from my shit.
But aren't we live on your thing?
Yes.
Okay, that's not nice.
Just make it private when it's done. Who cares? Dude, who's tuning into your shit right now?
It doesn't matter. It's the point. You say you give out this stuff. It's not. You don't have to be sorry to me, but. You say stuff.
I'm saying allegations.
Of things that you don't even know about a person. Allegedly.
Allegedly, I've seen him texting a woman, and.
So I got a question.
Hold on, let me start.
Do you know we can keep running it? Fuck it.
It's not going in.
Yeah, I gotta start it.
It ties into this shit anyways. So
sorry, son.
There's what do you feel about a priest?
I signed up to be a priest.
Having to be celibate.
So,
I don't agree with that.
Okay, so what is that?
I don't know. Nothing big deal.
For me, our priests get married.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like I don't see why.
This is yours.
But this is mine.
That's yours.
You want that?
I mean,
no, you trade it for the heart.
Put it in the fridge. I'll drink it.
I mean, I'll just keep it for you. Over here. What?
Don't keep it for me. Andy's sipping on it.
No, I'm not. I'm grabbing. I put it in the cup holder.
No. So I'm Orthodox, and most I don't know if Malachi Catholic.
Maronite can be married.
It said Maronite can be married.
Yeah. I looked this all up because I was like, dude, I'm about to be a priest.
I get it though. I get being Catholic. I get being
Rabbis
dedicated.
Can be married too. Look that up too.
Can they?
Yep.
I get that being celibate and giving yourself to God. I'm
and being
all
a pastor's
for it.
whack. You don't want to be a pastor.
Being a pastor is different denominations.
Pastors, I think are listen, bro. I listen to
the
controversial pastors.
Right?
Yeah, and I get it because I would consider myself.
Are you guys hungry or anything?
I would consider myself Christian and not Catholic at this point.
I definitely consider myself.
But I will say that
Catholic
in the Christian thing, it's
Orthodox.
pastors and stuff, right? And this is just my 2 cents, real quick. But to me, and this is just how the country is and shit. At this point, dude, you can be a pastor and you have complete freedom of speech. The only best thing besides that is a congressman.
Where does that say that?
Because a congressman can't be held against anything they say.
Really?
Yeah, they're legally.
You know that legally?
They're legally like, what's the word?
Exempt.
Yeah, exempt from fucking like.
Then why do we
anything
have
they
like
say.
all the problems?
That's why you got like Marjorie Taylor Greene who can say what she wants. Like, well, they're all bought and paid for. That's different.
Right.
I'm just saying, like, legally in the book, like you are actually allowed to say whatever you want as a congressman.
I think that like
And you don't have to be a lawyer to be a
I
congressman.
feel like that would solve a lot of problems.
I don't think so.
If priests were able to get married.
Well, I
Yeah.
think not. Well, here's
Or
my
date
thing.
or whatever,
You can just
you
do,
know?
but
Now-
here's my thing. You
okay.
can, but not as a. But look, as
Yeah.
Catholicism is one thing, Baptist reverends get married.
Well, there's two different types of
Orthodox-
Catholics, though. Because there's Roman and there's Orthodox.
yeah, but no Catholic.
And the Orthodox arguably are doing it more real.
Orthodox is different
than the
though.
Romans.
But Orthodox is, and here's a weird difference.
And I mean, I was raised Roman
It's
Catholic
not-
through and
it's
through,
not
bro.
that
So.
it's not that the belief of Jesus.
But they've
has
changed, man.
When you talk Catholic
You
Christian,
got women altar boys
it's
now.
the tradition.
That was never a
it's
thing.
it's the description of the Bible. It's how, like, for instance, you go to a Baptist church. I might not agree with or I might not line up with like my big thing. Okay, baptism. In a Baptist church, they dedicate, right, and then it's up to the child or
Yep, John
whoever,
did
you know,
that,
as
Walter
they,
did
as
that. I
they
remember
grow
you
up,
guys
they
doing that.
decide. Catholics, usually Romans,
I think I got
usually 40
invited to John's
days.
baptism.
Orthodox, so Catholics, they do their baptism, but then they follow all the sacraments. So they do the baptism, then they
It's very ritualistic
then they have
in a
to
way.
do
Yeah.
their confirmation. I don't know
Yeah.
the order,
Yeah.
and then communion and all these things. For us,
I initially got kicked out of confirmation.
I'm sure you did. But for us, we don't do that. It's different. We do, and I actually asked the bishop. So you get your baptism, you get two sacraments at once, and then you get your communion. And then the
Yes.
reason that which Catholics, Roman
John
Catholic
got
doesn't
baptized
do-
and confirmed at the same time.
but he was older.
No, he was our age.
That's what I'm saying.
He was
older.
non-denomination, like.
No, I'm
Baptist,
talking about
basically.
communion, so you can take the.
No, I
blood.
know, but I'm saying like there were kids in our class when that happened that like they didn't receive confirmation like we did,
Okay, but is
and they were doing like their
confirmation
own thing.
Okay, I got a question. Is
But John, I
confirmation-
remember specifically like in this case, just because I was
Is
I knew the shit
confirmation
and like
communion?
No, confirmation
Yeah,
is like
that's what I'm
it's
asking.
almost like second baptism where it's like
Yeah.
I'm choosing to follow.
be this
Okay,
person.
so that's not what I'm
you
talking
choose like a
about.
sponsor.
We basically
mentor.
Yeah, but that's not
I'll
what
pick my uncle.
we don't do that. We get like our communion and all that at when we do it, because I asked the bishop. I said, why do us Orthodox do that? And said, because after you do that for that baby or that whatever, because for me it was 1 year
Well, then you have
old.
to live an entirely different life.
No, then it's on you as a person.
That's
like,
what I mean.
Like, no, dude, it's for you to follow that and seek
Yeah.
that. So in Catholics, you train
Yeah, like
going
ideally,
to school.
like
Us, it's like, okay,
I wouldn't say
that's
Nick, but I
it.
know me in my case, like being baptized as a baby, whatever. But like, I mean, there is like an argument to like you would have to be like I almost feel like if I was that hardcore on that, like I would just have to be baptized again
You could do that.
because that means like now I'm reformed
I mean, some people
type
do.
of thing.
But no, what you're talking about
Like
is
I have to
being
denounce
saved.
whatever the
No.
fuck I've been doing because now I've lived some life.
Okay, but that's called being saved. There's a difference. You can do communion,
Yeah.
this, but being saved. What is being
I
saved?
understand. Have
Have you ever been
always,
saved?
Yeah, but I've always
Well, let
attributed.
me ask
hold
you.
on, I've always
That
attributed.
means no.
Yeah, but I've always attributed being saved to like people who never had faith. growing up.
No.
Because there's a lot of people who grew up with no
dude,
faith,
no,
bro.
not at
And that's
all.
actually
That's
crazy.
not-
Being
Dude,
saved, that's not being
Like
saved.
I know,
we
I know.
grew up Catholic, and then
Yeah.
I went away from the faith for a long time.
Yeah, we all did.
And then like
But that's part of faith journey shit.
when I got married and got back into this shit and started going to like black churches and shit, that was a huge part. Was like being saved.
It's different.
Yeah.
And it's
That's
like
Yeah, because it's Christian.
No.
realistic. Like I
It's
think
more Christian as Catholic.
I don't understand any of the shit that they do with kids. Like I don't.
Oh, you
I
mean
don't-
like in the personal type?
I don't
community
understand.
shit.
I don't understand baptizing babies. I
I
don't
do.
understand any of that shit.
That's on the parents, because what is a baptism? basically, I think it's actually the most unique and as a parent.
Yeah, but I mean,
A baptism is like
is a big deal.
as a
like-
human being, it's like you don't have any.
it's
choice in the
superstition
matter.
that you
Well, you
hope that
do
you're-
because let me tell you how.
Dude, I mean, it's
I
superstition
think-
that
I
if your
think
kid
that's-
dies,
yeah,
it's
exactly.
fucking
No.
saved.
No,
Exact-
'cause
I- that's exactly
what
what
you
it
think,
is.
but here's
That's
that's not
exactly
what
what
I
it
think.
is.
Like,
I
oh
think
man,
you
if this
ba-
kid dies, at least he's
I think it's
baptized.
like
and
you're-
he'll go to heaven.
That's not what I think. It's your duty
'Cause
as
if
a
he dies,
parent.
he's going to hell.
Listen, it's your duty as a
Why
parent.
wants a baby in hell?
It's your duty as a parent to introduce that to a child. But in our tradition, you baptize the baby. But baptizing the baby doesn't mean anything.
at birth.
Yeah, baptizing the baby doesn't mean anything because even if the baby's baptized,
I think you just nailed it.
as
It
the
doesn't mean
child, well,
anything.
it's not. No, I'm not saying it means it's a big deal. It's for me. I'm all
That's
for
why I
it.
went.
It's a mother's. It really is
Plus,
on
I
a
was
mother.
at the ex's
It
fucking.
really is a mother's
You know
duty
what I
to
mean?
baptize because what is
XY
she?
is
What
fucking
are you
baptism.
doing as a mother when you're baptizing your child? You're going to
When that
God.
kid becomes a grocery king, I'm gonna say, yo.
when
Your baptism,
when
son. You better
when
give me that
when
Mob
you
cook jar or
baptize
something.
your child, you're coming to God and you're saying, "Look, you know, I am giving this child to you in your name, Jesus. Baptize him in the name of Jesus." So it's like you are showing.
But it has nothing to do with that kid. I mean,
But
it's
no,
a-
but
it's a
this is
child-
where-
it's a baby.
It's a baby. That's
Yeah.
the most beautiful time.
No, I'm saying it's like that kid's growing up. You can raise that kid however
Yeah.
you want. That
Sure.
means more than baptism, though.
Right. But here's the thing. Like I was saying back to the
Like, are you gonna
Orthodox.
guide it?
That
No,
kid.
it's on the child to do
Yes.
that. So
So
as an Orthodox,
That was how my cousins were.
but
It was up to them to get
yes,
baptized.
the only
so they're
thing that
they're
matters.
probably Baptist or
No,
non-denominational.
my uncle was just like, I grew up that way. He's like, but my kids don't have to. It's their choice.
Right, they're
And they made that choice.
non-denomination.
Like, dude, my little cousins, like, by 8th grade, they were like biking the confirmation and shit,
Right.
dude.
Yeah, but that's
Like, that
just
was
a
something
different
they
tradition.
wanted
Like
to do.
Baptist, like my cousins are
I mean,
Baptist.
one of them died
They
before he
do
could make it,
that.
but-
They do that. They dedicate. It's but what do
But
they
my-
do?
my cousin
they
Kayla,
don't just
like,
do that though.
straight up
When the child's born, they
did it.
dedicate that child and they say,
mean, I get-
"Here you go.
I
now
get
it's
it.
up to you."
I
get-
so
I
they're
get it.
still They're still. Let me how to say it. They're still giving that child to God.
I understand, but that's for you. That's
Yeah.
not for the kid.
It is for the kid and the
It's
That
not
was
for
the
kid.
problem I had when I was there. I was
not
like,
for the kid.
It
your,
is, though.
I was like,
No.
your
Because
sisters,
that
all these people are
child-
making it about
It's-
them.
Exactly,
Not the kid,
and that's
bro.
what
But
it
it's
is. It's
not-
And, like-
100% for the
But
people.
like the angels
for the
rejoice
adults.
in heaven.
Now,
So I think it's
listen,
for
I'll
the
be honest.
child's-
I'll be
But
honest.
there's-
L
you're getting a
L
3-year-old
Senior
there, dude.
made it about the kid when I was there. The women and stuff did not.
I'm not talking about the party, man. I'm talking
No,
about
I'm not either.
the
I'm
act
talking about-
of
I'm talking about
baptizing.
church.
Like for instance,
Yeah,
you
but you're
baptize your
doing that
child.
for you.
You're not. You're doing it for you in a sense to God. Like I have a baby.
Yes.
God.
Yeah.
You
Yes.
gave me this child. You blessed me
Yes.
to have
Most
this
people aren't
baby.
really looking at it like that.
Lord have mercy as I give
Most
this
people are looking
child
like, well, I gotta
back
do this
to
so
you
that I'm
in
good.
God's name. That Christ
I gotta
Almighty.
baptize my kids so I'm
you,
good.
you know what I'm saying? You watch over this child. This child now belongs to you.
So you don't think that God would watch over children
I
if they
do,
were
but-
not baptized?
No, I'm not sure God. No, God, because children are the most meaningful thing to God.
Okay, so what the fuck's the point of baptism?
But the point of baptism is
Yeah, that's
like
a weird one.
dedicating
Just
your.
for the person to dedicate that shit, dude.
Yeah, but it's so important. So important.
so
It's like
important
the
to
most
who?
greatest thing to give that
Yeah,
child
I
a
guess
blessing.
really it's like a double guarantee.
Well, it's not
You know
that.
what I mean? You got two-factor authentication with God. there, dude.
Oh my
You know what
God,
I mean? You
that's
got, like,
hilarious.
the double handshake.
You get the calling your number.
Yeah, you can just sign up, but
even-
now you added your mobile number and like
You know, but here's my thing.
now no one's breaking
Even
in.
if you're baptized and you don't believe in your heart, even if you're baptized, like here's the thing, like for us Orthodox, you get baptized, but even after your baptism and your communion, as you grow older, you have to see God. It is on you because here's my thing: you can be baptized, you
So
can
then
walk
what's the
down
point?
the aisle.
Then you have to get saved.
Well, that's
My point
that's
exactly.
Getting
Yeah.
saved is when you
And
get
I've done
older.
drugs and stuff.
That's one of the things I appreciate.
But a lot of people
about,
don't know what getting
That's
saved
one of the
is.
things I appreciate about like the other faiths
I always
besides
said if I was-
Catholicism is that these kids they have to make the choice themselves.
But we still have to make the choice ourselves. We have to make the
Yeah,
choice
but listen,
to
I
follow
heard it
God
from like a
to-
guy.
Yeah, so
to
that's
figure
what,
God
that's what I'm
out.
saying is like you're fucking making the point right here. It's like we have to do it ourselves as we grow up.
It's just
so
part of it.
What's at the end of the day, that has no meaning for a baby.
I think it's very sad
Yeah,
to
'cause you
not
gotta do it
baptize a
again.
baby.
Yeah.
It's
It's
very
n-
hard. It's like haram.
Like you literally have to repeat
It's
the
so
process
haram.
after
Well,
you've
you're
sinned.
not.
It doesn't
no, being
matter.
saved is different from being baptized.
Yeah, but you're literally repeating the process because
you're
you've
not.
sinned.
You are.
You're not though.
You're
Everybody's
repeating
gonna
the process
sin. You're not
because you've
repeating.
sinned, and now you're saying,
Baptism-
"I'm turning a new leaf."
No, baptism. No, because being saved. What is? Do you know what being saved is?
Well, like I said,
Let me
being
ask you,
saved
what
to
is
me
being
is
saved?
someone who
That's
never
when
grew
you
up with
make the
faith.
choice.
No, being saved is accepting Christ
but
into
you
your
are
heart.
but you are making that choice. A baby can't make that choice.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
but
a baby can't do any of that shit.
but a baptism is different than a being saved.
What if you're
Being saved is
baptized-
like
It
along
is.
If
the
you're
way.
baptized in like the Jewish church, and then like later
Do
on,
they
like,
baptize?
listen, when you're like 19,
Do they
you're
baptize?
You're like, you know what? I want to be a Catholic,
And
so you
you can-
become a Catholic.
Okay, so you're just switching.
You still have to get baptized.
I mean, if you want to be Catholic,
Yeah, but you were already baptized.
I don't. You might not, because if you're already Jewish and you're baptized,
My
then
point is
you're
like
probably.
your life changed in some way.
I don't know.
All I'm saying here is in my opinion, the only thing that takes stock. It doesn't matter when you don't have the reason or the faculties to make that choice.
I mean, my cousins didn't get baptized.
Well,
It doesn't mean anything for you personally. As if I'm that baby, it doesn't mean anything to me. All I'm doing, I'm just sitting here and people are dunking me in water. That's
well,
it.
think about this.
But-
If we're born in sin and then you're baptized, right? So when you're baptized, you are baptized
But
in
that-
the Holy
yeah, that's the
Spirit,
idea.
right? Because you're not born into the Holy Spirit.
That's the idea.
You're
Yeah,
baptized
I-
into the Holy
I
Spirit.
guess I understand
right?
that, but it's like
You can't die without the Holy Spirit.
I don't really. Yeah, I don't personally
you-
prescribe to that whole shit of
Yeah.
when some guy dunks me in water, I'm good.
Well, it's not. I think it's the prayers. It's the. It doesn't mean you're just good, because you still have to, like the Orthodox way. That's why with communion. That's why a lot of people, Catholics, don't do communion. How old were
What are
you
you
when you
talking
got?
about?
How
Second
old?
grade.
How old were you
Second grade.
Second grade,
when you did communion? What about and then,
8,
and then
7,
what about when you did
6?
confirmation?
8th grade.
Okay, so
When you become an adult.
you can't. So on your journey to
Arguably.
communion, you
At
guys
least,
have
you
to
know,
like follow things
by
to
old
do
world
it right and
standards,
take a
you become an
sacrament.
adult.
Yeah, but I mean, this just seems
So
like
ours is
it's-
a little
it's like
different.
it's like pre-programming. Like, hey,
Yeah.
you've already been dunked.
Mm-hmm.
You've already got all this shit going
You're
on.
stuck here now.
So it's like, hey, you're just progressing on the path to like, hey, you're already kind of just keep going with this. You're already kind of on the trajectory to follow this.
Yeah, but
faith.
as a parent, who else is going to introduce you to God? Your friends? Your friends are going to, God knows
Well,
what
who
they're
knows?
going to introduce you to.
maybe,
Who
But I
knows?
mean, as a parent,
maybe. But what I'm saying,
is it not your job?
as a parent, I think that the best thing you can do is be a good parent.
Right.
I
But
did.
where does a good parenting and these types of things and like Jesus' teachings? If you
Well,
really
that's
live
different.
by Jesus' teachings,
I think that's very different.
I think it's different because
baptism.
that's like having like a
Jesus
psychological
baptized.
moral core,
it's huge. It's a
that's
huge
way
deal to be
different.
baptized.
and like that is important.
don't
And these
think-
things
I don't
provide
think it's a
those
big
things.
deal.
I
But
don't
those
think
things
it's a big
provide
deal.
those
your,
things.
You're literally, your child is born in sin, and then you give your child to God and say, God, baptize in the Holy Spirit, because you don't just get the Holy Spirit.
But that's what I'm saying. Is you're putting stock in that, and I like me.
You don't believe in it.
I don't.
So you would be more like a Baptist, but the Baptists still, when they're babies, they dedicate. So it's the same thing.
Yeah, I guess I don't.
Because they say, God, I'm dedicating this baby. I hope
I don't
they make that
yeah,
decision.
I don't prescribe to any ritual that you don't perform for yourself. I
So
don't
let
think it
me
means
ask you,
anything.
how will your child? Is your child just randomly going to come across Jesus one day?
No, but I mean, if they want to go that path,
How
they're
would
going to
they
go that
even
path.
come across that path? If
Well, think
a
about
parent
think about
doesn't-
it. Think about it in a different way. Think about like fucking Aborigines or some motherfuckers sitting on an island. How the fuck are they gonna come across Jesus?
Well, here's the
They
thing.
don't.
They don't.
But maybe,
But that's it, they
but
don't.
if you have
So
the
are all
oppor-
those people not saved?
well,
No.
if they don't accept Jesus into their heart, how
They
will
never
be
even
saved?
knew about Jesus.
They're fucked.
They
Well,
didn't have a
then
chance.
God will
They're fucked.
God would deal them a different way. But
They're
here,
fucked,
I
yeah,
read
they're
this
fucked.
today. Actually, somebody said, if there are so many ways to get to God, but then somebody replied and said back, think about it this way: the God even gave you a chance, a one way to come to Him. Would you do it?
It's not your choice.
But how is it not?
Because you didn't fucking. You're a baby.
But if you're a baby and you get baptized, right?
I think it's important though because like
it is like super
I think it's somewhat
important.
important. Not the baptism thing, but
I
like
think it's huge. Dude.
I don't know.
That's me
I've talked to
personally.
people who grew up with no
I think it's
faith.
like the biggest.
And,
thing
like,
you can
they've
get.
said that
It's
to
the
me, like-
biggest blessing ever.
Yeah, they've said to me like a
That's
lot
it.
of people grow up with like no faith, and I'm like that's kind of crazy because like that's just the only way I know.
Yeah.
Like I grew up. Like
But you have to also be
my parents
open
went to
to faith.
church.
You know. But if your
you know?
kids, like I don't believe in
Like
forcing.
I was blessed
Orthodox-
with knowing like that exists.
Orthodox doesn't force the religion because even
Now
if
you can
I
make your own
baptize,
decision on that.
even if I make you go to church, even if I do these things, if you don't believe in your own heart, if you don't seek the light in your own way, then how are you gonna have a personal relationship with God? How are you gonna have a
I
personal
think
relationship
but
with
that's
Jesus?
all that matters is your personal shit.
That too.
Whether or not you got baptized doesn't fucking matter when it comes to that.
I mean, baptism.
What if it was say you got baptized and then your parents died and then you got put in an orphanage and you never knew you're fucking Catholic and then you never fucking found your faith? Are you good? No, because you still have to go find that relationship with God.
I mean, you're still baptized. So.
Okay, so say your parents. Here's another thing. Say you were never baptized and your parents die, and then you find your faith later. What's the difference?
Well, that person wasn't. But it's like this. Let me put it for you this way. Let's say I knew something, right? I hid it from you. So your whole life you had to struggle. Like, I know that you have to. I'm even trying to come up with an analogy. I know 1 + 1 = 2, right? But I decided not to tell my kid numbers exist.
Yeah, like Santa's real.
Yeah, and if I hid that truth from him that entire time, like if you were given the blessing to know the way, if you were given the blessing.
But I mean, you're talking about an infant. This isn't like, this is different.
I mean, I don't know. My cousins baptized their kids at like 10 years old. I wouldn't. Me 1 year old, bro. That's the limit.
I think that's different. I think if you're baptizing a human being where they have some sense of reason of what the fuck's going on, it's completely different than baptizing a baby.
I think babies are meant to be baptized.
Yeah, well, my personal opinion when it comes to that, it's simply human ritual.
Well, it's not even that. It's like
habits.
it's like this. It's like you're giving back to God. You're saying, God, this child is for you. But you gave me this baby.
And you're not wrong there. But who is that for?
For God.
No, who is that? You're doing that because you feel it's.
Well, no, it's like the right thing to do because you're giving back to God.
Because that baby feels it's the right thing to do.
Because first you
don't even know the fuck's going on.
You want to protect your baby. Second of all, you want to baptize. Because what are you getting baptized in? You're getting baptized in the Holy Spirit, right? So why keep that Holy Spirit away from your child? If you know, I'm saying if you personally know this, right? And you've promised to God, I'm going to give this baby. He's in your name. He's in Jesus' name. Because, right, we're all born in sin. And until you're baptized, right, because you get baptized in the Holy Spirit. People just do it different ways.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because when the Baptists, they still, instead of baptizing, they still do the same thing. They dedicate. And that dedication, they're still coming to God and saying, God, I give my child to you.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying, dude. It's just
how's like a better way to say it? Like, I would never keep food away. Like, how about this? If you know that you have to feed a baby, right?
I 100% get what you're saying.
It's like keeping light away in a dark situation.
But that's not what's happening.
It just doesn't fucking make any sense to me. You know, when you actually when you.
So then why dedicate? So then why dedicate it, baby?
Because I think it's just a ritualistic thing.
No, I'm saying why dedicate? Then why come to God and dedicate?
It's a ritual. It's a ritual. That's all it is a ritual.
But as a mother, as a parent,
it's a ritual.
God blessed you with that child.
It's a ritual.
And you are coming back to
the same thing. And you go, we'll get real for a second here. Like, ritualistically, you're supposed to circumcise your sons, right?
No,
dude, I didn't circumcise my son.
I don't believe in it.
I think it's fucking crazy that like you. I know this is gonna sound shitty.
No.
You mutilate.
I looked into this.
You mutilate a little fucking boy.
There's actually psychological.
Yeah, you mutilate. And now just listen for a second. You mutilate a little kid who has no fucking say in the matter whatsoever.
Bro, you watch
they just grow up with this shit, and it's like,
entire opinion.
And they don't have any fucking say in what's going on. It's like, hey, you know what? If you get to 13 and you want to chop the fucking end of your dick off,
you can do it at any age.
Go for it. Fucking, that's your choice. But for me as a parent to say, hey, I'm going to do this to you, and you have no fucking say in the. It's fucking crazy that's like okay.
But you can't do it when you're older.
Yeah,
that's the way
you can do it.
But why would you do it?
You can.
That's like
and
way
the
more
choice
hurtful.
is actually made more by the mothers to do it.
But here's my question: isn't it much safer and cleaner?
I think it's like a white women problem.
But then you're talking about safer and cleaner. Who gives a fuck about safer and cleaner?
Who
cares? Who cares about safe and clean?
It's not.
Why are you doing it?
I just told you.
Why?
It's not.
Because it's safe, more
healthy. No. Why? Why are you doing it?
It's not. It's been debunked.
Why are you doing it at all? That's a perfectly formed human being right there. Why are you chopping his dick off? Why are you doing that? That's fucking nuts.
You won't find it right away.
You won't find it anywhere.
No, there is though. There's a doctor who he does like speech on this. He shows like, it's in med school, dude, and but he's like published in this area, dude. But he talks about it.
Better to do
No,
that?
it's really
No,
not. Though.
it's not fucking better.
No, it's really not, man. It really isn't.
You
dude.
didn't see any fucking.
There's a lot of-
all
there's
the
a lot
fucking
of, like-
chimpanzees that are born. They
Yeah,
don't
but-
fucking bite the end
Right.
of the dick off of
Yeah.
another chimpanzee.
Yeah, but there's also another like there's also like another, even without all that though, like there's like more research in a sense, like flack, whatever you want to call it, like about this, and because I've seen it and I've read into it, because I agree with that.
Okay,
I wouldn't
so it
circumcise my
protects
kid.
you
I'm circumcised.
from. It protects you from.
No.
Can
That's
you
like the
listen?
Google result though,
Can
bro.
you listen?
That's not like.
All right. It literally says that it
NIH
lowers
or
the
anything.
risk of getting so many diseases.
It doesn't matter, dude.
So
Lower-
it's a human
a
ritual.
lower
Listen,
risk
this-
of cancer.
Okay, bro,
No.
but here's the shit it's not gonna tell you. Like, for instance,
I'm just reading.
just
it.
by circumcising, what happens with the foreskin? What do you think happens with
Dude,
it?
I don't even know.
They sell
That's
it.
a whole- now that's some weird
They sell
shit.
it, bro.
Weird
They sell it. It gets sold. Okay? And then on top of that, like, it's usually, and I'm not trying to make it like a sexist thing, but it's like the women are usually making that decision for it to happen. Okay? Now,
I'm reading
let's
this
get
right
to like the neurological issues real quick. The neurological issues are like you're putting trauma in, like extreme trauma, into like a very brand new person, okay? And like their brain is not developed, whatever. It's now experiencing mad trauma.
Then you're saying people who aren't have
Listen,
that done
just
are
let
so
me
awesome,
just
and I
let me-
personally know
I'm
some
not-
people.
Just
No,
let me
I'm not
finish,
saying,
bro.
like,
Let me
who are
finish,
very
please.
traumatic.
Let me finish, please. So, like, okay, so that's one psychological element that's like opening it up to fucked up things. Okay, let's say past all flying colors, fine. Like, I don't consider myself that way, you know.
All right, I'm gonna read
now,
this to you.
dude, I've read this stuff. Listen,
I'm just saying. I'm
now
still gonna read
but
it.
that's like WebMD or something.
It's
not.
the Bible verse for why.
Well, here, hold,
Yeah, people do it because Jesus was circumcised. But
It
my
says,
point is,
God commended Abraham and his descendants to practice
dude, if you practice that, then you shouldn't speak in church.
this painful
the same thing.
removal of the male reproductive order in order to
And like
signify
a woman
and
should
seal
always follow her husband.
the promise
and if
of
it doesn't
a
follow her
woman
husband,
should
she
follow
should
her
follow her.
husband.
She should follow her
But
father.
she shouldn't follow her husband if he's a deadbeat and not a good leader.
I agree with you.
Yeah, dude, I don't know. As a man,
I agree
think
with
it-
you.
I think it's fucking
In order,
insane.
it says, in order to signify and seal the promise of salvation to the nations of the earth that would come through his seed.
Yeah.
By
I think
calling God
but this is
Abraham,
like a Jewish
promising
thing.
that in him the nations of the earth would
Too.
be blessed,
What if you're not Jewish?
and number of the stars in heaven, and then sealing this promise with circumcision, we should really see the following. It says right here. So it's signified that filthy sin needs to be removed. So that is why that they did it. So with the removal of this portion, it's associated with the uncleanliness. And then by this act, God was showing to Abraham and those who showed to be blessed through him that sin needed to be removed in order for salvation to occur. So that is why they did
what
that.
happens with girls? Why don't you guys get circumcised?
Yeah, women should be circumcised.
Well, it's
Exactly. There's no
That's
fucking.
weird
There's no.
for a
There's
girl
no
that-
female correlation.
because we don't have those parts. That's like a whole different. What the hell?
Yeah,
is
okay,
that?
so look, in order to verify these claims, Dr. Tanari suggested that the brains of circumcised boys be analyzed both before and after the procedure using functional magnetic resonance imaging, or MRI, and positron emission tomography, PET scans, to look for changes. Using one of the nurse's sons as a test subject, her husband was insistent upon circumcision against her better judgment. The team evaluated the boy before and after circumcision. The child was initially kept inside the machine for several minutes to generate baseline data in his normal metabolic brain activity. This data was used to perform a comparative analysis after the circumcision procedure. Based on MRI data collected throughout the process, the research team noted significant trauma in conjunction with the foreskin removal process, with the most pronounced brain changes occurring in the limbic system, which includes amygdala and the frontal and temporal lobes. After presenting these results to a neurologist, it was interpreted that the circumcision process had inflicted extreme trauma on the boy, so much so that his entire sense of reasoning, perception, and emotions were thrown off kilter. And follow-up tests conducted 1 day, 1 week, and 1 month after surgery revealed that these changes were permanent. The circumcised baby's brain would likely never return to its normal baseline configuration. Like, you are literally, like, and I mean, there's more than this guy, bro. But, like, You know, it's a big thing, man. Like, there's enough
So
study
that
now
would
too.
basically say
You
that
are
the people
literally,
who don't
you're, dude,
do
you're
that
literally
are
like,
like-
in a sense, mentally castrating your
Okay,
son.
but here's my question. So the people who, according to that,
They've
people,
even done this with like
but
testosterone changes, everything. dude.
according to people who haven't done that, then they should be more stable, more this, more
Not
that.
necessarily, no.
Less trauma.
No,
because you're saying
no, because there's also like genetic haplogroups. Like
there's
two
a
people can meet and breed like a retard. There's two people who could meet and breed a genius, and they might not be genius themselves, whatever. But it just so happens sometimes when people breed that like the two genetic pools are a perfect match. Okay, and sometimes just shit happens. You know, I mean, whatever. So no, that doesn't mean that. I could circumcise all those kids from all those couples.
The only thing I would say is that I just don't understand why that would be.
I mean, I just told you.
Because of the Bible.
Well, what it says in the Bible.
Because of what it says in the Bible.
Medically it says,
and that's what I'm saying. Is like,
okay,
dude,
but
you're getting.
Medically, it says that it's better.
Medically, it's not fucking better.
Medically, it lowers cancer. Medically, stops urinary
Who the fuck are you?
Dude, eating Doritos not eating Doritos lowers cancer. And they just did a recent study. 23 testicles of men, 40 something testicles of dogs. Every single motherfucking testicle got microplastics in it. You don't think that's a bigger deal than causing cancer than fucking?
Know, like, in the vast majority of the world,
dude.
like, people don't get circumcised.
No, yeah, it's more often.
Probably why they got so many issues.
Well, I mean,
no, dude.
Look at other areas of the world. Do they live longer than we live here?
I mean, dude, they're still eating sand in places, man.
Yeah, but
I mean, just honestly,
but it's different though, dude.
And they do wild shit.
Here we
dude.
spend the most
rats.
on healthcare, dude. We're the #1 country we spend the most on healthcare.
That's 'cause
why do
there's
Americans
greed
want to make so
here.
much money? Because they want to spend it on health.
No, there's greed.
Okay,
here.
and
It's a
now
big
health.
difference.
No, it's not just greed. It's
Okay.
Americans spend the most on healthcare.
Why?
Because they want to
you
live
get
longer.
in charge
They want to
for
live longer.
everything.
Because you want to live
You
longer.
can't even go to the doctor when you're sick unless you can afford it.
I understand that.
Okay,
but
there's
Americans.
there's rich countries where they take care
and there's
of you.
rich people,
Look
and they
at
spend a
Kuwait.
majority of their money trying to de-age themselves and all kinds of shit.
I understand that. Like,
But guys, we are running out of time for this episode.
As a
just so
woman,
you guys
though,
know.
I don't know if you can have the same perspective on this.
On that, yeah, I'm sure,
because
right?
it's like,
but what if it does really protect you from all that stuff?
Nah,
lowers
bro.
risk of diseases.
No,
Lowers
get
risk
the
of
fuck out of here. We've already proved it's
nuts,
way
dude.
more or less beneficial.
You know what? There's other studies that say that all girls should be taking the HPV vaccines immediately, like at the age 10.
Yeah.
Because it says, hey,
I think women should be. I think women should be circumcised until they're 18.
You need to take HPV vaccine as soon as you get 10 years old.
Okay.
HPV vaccine, and it's like,
what's wrong with that?
Do we know if this is actually doing anything to benefit these girls?
No.
I mean, they've been doing this vaccine for a while, though.
Yeah, but there's another reason. And Dr. Drew talked about this even.
And did you actually know
most vaccines
HPV,
aren't
you want to know something
presenting
about
shit.
HPV? HPV is actually men carry it and they trigger it off.
Sure,
in
but
women
biologically
So you guys, like,
form
hold it
more diseases
dormant.
because you have an open wound.
Okay, but I'm trying to say it's the male that
There's
actually,
no
it's
argument
dormant in the
against that.
male, the
Straight up.
HPV or whatever. But anyways, thanks guys for listening to this episode because it's over. This episode is on to the next segment. So see you guys later.
The next segment.
Yeah.
What?
Who knows?
Diseased vaginas?
Okay, dude, you make me have to edit more than I have to.
Oh man, hey.
Just saying.
I'm the producer.
You're the producer. You should be editing, but I know I'm
Harvey
gonna have
Weinstein
to
gets do
edit.
what he wants.
Harvey Weinstein, the guy who just got arrested for.
And he's getting out of jail.
Yeah, I guess he's getting bailed. Do you guys want to eat?
That's not how that works.
Is there like a pizza or something I can make?
Yeah. There's two
Where?
pieces back there.
Where? All right, I'm gonna grab them. Can you go make it? So I
No,
don't
the
get yelled at?
circumcision shit is bullshit, dude.
I don't know. It's a weird thing.
No, look into it medically, dude. Stop reading fucking Google top results, bro. Look into doctors who actually dedicated their fucking research to this shit.
Man, this dog is still limping, bro. You shouldn't have took him to Rick's, dude. If this keeps prolonging, I'm taking him to the fucking doctor.
What? So they can give him a shot?
Yeah, so they can give him a shot, yeah.
Give him a muscle relaxer. You haven't given one of those every day. Which one do you want?
If it's flat crust.
There's no difference.
Yeah, there is. That's rising crust. That's flat crust.
418.
I think, can you make that? I don't want to get yelled at.
Hey Google, set timer 19
Welcome to
minutes.
Yellow at Susu, where curiosity meets conversation, and every episode promises a journey of discovery.
Thanks, Google.
I'm your host, Susu.
I had a teacher in school, dude, and like this is exactly like the same shit. It's just,
Yeah, it's always coming from a woman.
it's always coming from a gal who says,
Yeah,
"Yeah,
dude.
this needs to be done, dude. It needs
Yeah,
to."
dude.
It's like, why? What the fuck? It's almost the same thing as the
Do you
abortion
want
thing.
your son to have a weird looking dick?
Oh, that's a normal looking dick.
See, that's the problem.
That's the
right
thing
there,
is
dude.
that that's
You're worried
a
about a
normal,
cosmetic issue?
That's a normal dick. That's what.
Isn't it like not even a big
No,
deal to do a little
that's-
snippet? man?
No, that's how I was
it's
born.
a huge fucking deal. It's a huge deal, and it's a problem.
Why?
Is that just try to wrap your mind around this.
You can't.
For as long as human beings have been around, that's what a normal dick is. That's what a normal human male is, and all of a sudden,
You're
because
changing.
of you're changing that. You're mutilating every single man that
But
comes.
they've been
into,
circumcising penises from like over 2,000 years ago.
Yeah, but how long have human beings been around? 1,000,000 years? So you're talking about for 1% of the fucking time because somebody wrote
I mean,
it
this
down?
goes back to like the women or property things. I mean, not to say that that's what it should be. I'm just saying like it's another concept like that. Like,
Well, think about it this way.
like so much shit of
You-
society was ran one way.
Your choice, like abortion, right?
I don't
Men-
think that's a choice. That should be a man and woman's choice.
Okay. Well, either way, that's
Well, good for
that's-
you.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah,
That's
'cause-
crazy. That's crazy because you know what? Women act like they do it all on their own, and I think this is why there's a lot of it's really
Tension?
No, it's messed up because they're like, oh, I do. It's like, dude, the guy is just as equally as
I
important.
mean, you can't make one without the
And
other.
a man
yeah.
should be, and because a
Dude.
woman would be like, well, if the guy's a deadbeat, okay, if he's a deadbeat, that's one thing. He's not going to challenge you on the abortion, okay? If the guy doesn't want the kid, but there are some weirdos who want you to have the kid, and then, I mean, there's a lot of weird shit. But I think the
Yeah, but
guy,
that isn't the most cases.
The guy should definitely be,
Yeah, but
like,
we
if a
have to
girl
look
has
into
an
actual
abortion,
facts here, dude. And the facts
if-
are like 2% of women
if
that
a woman
it's
has
like
an
2%
abortion,
of women that happens
I think
to.
you should get charged. If a woman has abortion, not telling the guy, that's fucking crazy.
Well, that's
Because
what the Trump
that's
shit
fucking
is.
crazy, dude.
That's what the Trump
But
shit
I
is,
don't
dude.
think.
Well,
I don't
Republican,
think you
whatever.
have the right though to tell a woman to get abortion or not, and I'm gonna tell you why. People are gonna go do it, right? Because people are gonna do shit, but at least do it in a way where it's safe, right? Be able to go to the doctor and do it, and all these.
So
The
I
problem
guess
is
Because
late-term
what people
abortion.
don't
Why is-
understand.
why
The
is
problem
it-
that a lot of people have are late-term abortions.
We're not
'cause now,
recording. Just
Why
yeah, we
is
are,
it-
but
we're
they're
not.
no, not there, no. But like, this is just record for our
Yeah, I
own
don't give a
personal
fuck,
use.
dude.
Yeah. It doesn't even matter,
But
dude.
why is it okay to? It's.
Hey guys, welcome back to Yellow with Susu, where we are discussing some real
Abortion.
things.
Yeah, let's keep this nice.
Yeah,
and light,
that's
huh?
fine. I mean, no, I mean it's a wild subject just in general, but like I said, for me as a female, I mean what people don't understand, and there's a lot of women who, like the problem with abortion.
Well, we're talking about abortion and circumcision. Let's
I know.
Just keep this
Well, that was
on
our
the level.
well, whatever. But the problem with abortion, just in general, abortion is already it's unsafe for a woman. It's hard on the woman. But I'm not gonna tell another human what to do. Okay, I what I believe in, that's on you. But the fact that people go out of their way, like though I think, and a lot of these women who are having abortions and having their third
Well, they're using
abortion,
it
their
as
fourth
contraceptive.
abortion, or yeah, that's where it's messed up because
That's the most
why are
cases.
you waiting so long? Like all those videos, these women were literally waiting. I'm talking
That's the problem.
belly.
It's
Alright,
late.
so hold on.
3 months, 4
Dude,
months.
they do it at
What-
6.
Dude, you got
hold on,
nah.
so
Bro, they
give
do
it
it at
to- give it
6.
up. No,
Go-
that's
going
wild.
back to our original topic you were
Yeah.
talking about. So you're saying I would never tell somebody what to do.
Right, up to you.
You're not giving that little boy a fucking choice. You're just doing something to him.
Right.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, I don't know.
man.
It's wild.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. I'm
That's
not a
fucked up.
guy, so but again, I like.
Yeah,
I
but
don't
women-
know.
They never get it. Like I'm saying, like
Women overwhelmingly make the
reach,
decision to do it.
It's the same thing as
It's
baptism.
even women doing it.
It's way too different
The
than
same thing. The
baptizing.
same thing as baptism. It's like, hey, when you reach the age of reason, where you can make the choice yourself. Hey, I want to follow this path. that's fine. That's legitimate. You're as a human being, as a fully, as a.
You can go get saved, go do everything else.
You can do that.
Why not get baptized, though?
Yes,
What's wrong
that's
with baptism?
fine. When you reach the age of reason, yes, go do that shit. It should be the same thing with getting your fucking
That's
the
totally
end of your dick
different.
chopped off.
That's totally different.
It's
No,
like
one is
it's
physical as
it's not
fuck.
because you literally just said it. It's like, who am I to make that choice for somebody else?
That's
dunked in
different.
water
That's a
versus
stranger. That's not
mutilating.
my child. I want the best for my child. I want me
Then
not
you shouldn't circumcise
dedicating.
him.
Me not giving my child to God is a big mistake on me because of my beliefs.
So,
but
so-
I
so-
would never. I
all
would
right,
never.
so
Let me
you're
just
saying,
not to cut you off.
You're saying that giving your child to God.
Yeah, why would I be
involves chopping their fucking
disobedient?
dick
Why
off.
would I be disobedient to God, the person who blessed me?
You
to
do it
even-
every day.
Dude, God gave me a
If you
child?
believe that, then you
God-
believe that you
dude.
should not be talking in church. I mean,
That's a whole different.
No, it's
concept.
not. It's part of the
Bro,
same book.
I literally
It's
just
the
saw-
same book.
I literally just.
You
saw-
just quoted Abraham, dog.
Okay, listen. I literally
First
just
Deuteronomy?
saw Priest. You know what? I think I saved that.
Abraham is like
Priest
mad.
says it perfectly, and he actually talks about that topic about women talking in church. That's not what they were saying.
I mean, it
They're
is what
sa-
they're saying.
no, they weren't. That
Literally
was like in a
says that.
certain time. But
No,
anyway,
it just
back
says-
to the whole abortion thing.
Dude,
Look,
this is
should,
like.
I
This is
am
the problem
having
with
having
religious shit,
abortion.
man. Y'all
no,
picking and choosing,
no, I'm
dude.
not. No,
You're
I'm
cherry
not.
picking what
having
fits and what
abortion,
doesn't.
having an abortion.
Well, modern times.
Having
says
abortion
I
at
should-
6 months should be illegal. That's
I should not slay my
how the
enemy.
hell
I should
you're gonna,
welcome him.
You can't have an abortion at 6 months. That's wild. Have the baby, give it up. Okay, there's lots of families who would love
Well,
to
that's
have a
different.
baby.
Late term stuff.
But here's my thing. A lot
Now
of
that's
people,
different.
like I was watching stuff about abortion, and the woman
Yeah, but
said,
abortion was never even
"I
a
don't."
thing.
The woman said, "I don't want to use protection. I don't want to use birth control." Dude, we're in America in 2024. You should be at the same time. If you have that mentality or some type of situation, do your best to protect yourself, right? In those situations.
Yeah, but you're okay. Listen,
in
let me-
that same vein.
But
that you're talking about,
accidents happen.
We are in America. We're in 2024.
Yeah.
We have modern science. We have modern.
Yeah.
Why are we still chopping boys' dicks off?
Listen,
Why are we doing
circumcision, Jews, Christians. I don't
I'm
know
not
any
Jewish.
other.
Yeah, but you're immediately you're going backwards right now. We're
Yeah.
talking today,
Said
right now.
2024.
Why are we still doing this
Well,
shit?
that's different than abortion.
I'm going back to the original thing we were talking about previously.
Yeah, but both
about-
of them are bad, dude.
Yeah, so
The abortion and that's two different
yeah,
things.
It is two
No,
different things.
they are,
Way
but
two
they're
different
not.
things. Yes, they are.
Well, one's dunking in water, one's mutilation.
Yes.
Don't do mutilation. Dunk
That's
in water all you
baptism,
want.
there, but abortion is still very
You can dunk in
unsafe.
water all you want.
Dude, that's a total different topic. I'm talking about abortion.
Yeah. So all right. So
Abortion's
all right,
not
so
healthy.
well, we'll keep this.
But I
fucking
got a
in line
question.
here.
If you circumcise, you're not putting that child in danger.
Yes, you are.
I think it's fucking.
We just
a
proved
kid
it.
up,
I
dude.
literally just
Yeah.
read to you.
I
too.
mean physical danger.
Dude, I just read you way more than physical danger.
You're not doing what abortion
Dude,
does.
you're altering his timeline in his brain.
You're literally like, and when you have an abortion.
Bro, you are altering a fucking child psychologically, dude. That it will never amount to whatever it could have in a sense.
Then that would mean that all people
No,
who
it doesn't
weren't
mean that. It
would
means
be succeeding and
no,
not have
dude.
problems.
No,
That's not
man.
true.
No,
That's not true
man.
at all.
They might have had a better head on their shoulders. There's definitely a 10% chance that they would have had a better head on their shoulders. Yes.
Then explain the people that I know, because
It doesn't matter. They're circumcised then.
Sure, no, they're not.
Okay, well, it doesn't mean that it doesn't mean it's like this is guaranteed to happen. It just means if you chop that shit off, this kid now is permanently altered, and he's fucked.
100%.
He's fucked.
But nobody's gonna do that when they're older.
That,
What-
but the,
I got a
the problem
You can
is-
if you
look at
want.
the-
People have done it.
Why?
People have done it.
Why does it need to happen?
But here's
Why
my
does
thing.
it need to happen?
Because a woman
actually,
thinks
I think
that it
there
looks
was
better.
somebody who. There,
And I looked at this up. Listen, and I looked.
You're not wrong because
No,
literally, like,
I'm not.
I talked to my sister about
I'm
this,
not,
and
dude.
she's giving me shit.
Yeah, dude.
And I have two nephews.
I
One
was
of them-
wondering about her
one of
nephew.
them, one of them is circumcised. One of them is not circumcised. And my sister, who I love to death, incredibly,
No shit.
awesome chick. But that's her
Me
whole, her entire fucking argument.
Yeah,
is
dude.
What woman is gonna want that?
Yeah.
And it's like, that's the whole fucking argument. Is
For men, it even feels better if you're not.
okay, I don't know. If we
So now
should
there's
be
more
talking about
sensation.
this. No, I don't want to talk about that. It's weird.
Dude, it's
Why is
just
it-
fact.
How would you know?
Because doctors have done the fucking studies and written about it and made a career out of it while you're trying to do a podcast. And I'm just saying, for real, that's what they did with their shit. I went computer route. They
when
went
I'm
that
talking
route.
about abortion, first off, abortion, you kind of got
I don't
yourself
need to explain
in that
careers,
situation.
do I?
No, abortion, you got yourself in that situation. Not every woman, because things mistake. Maybe you're a young girl, you can't take care of the baby. Okay.
But these aren't most cases.
Listen, no, they're not most cases. But in that sense,
Yeah, we're talking about like 2% of people, man.
Shit happens, all right? And the sooner
Yeah,
you do
and like
it,
90% of circumcisions end up in fucking a kid's brain being altered
I'm not
during
gonna
MRI
tell you,
and PET scans.
I'm not going to tell you you're a horrible
Just based
person.
on that.
I'm not going to say you're a horrible
One
person
research.
because you had abortion. The reason I'm not, like, the reason I wouldn't ban abortion.
I don't think a woman
is-
should have any motherfucking say in this position. I'll be honest right now.
I don't know about that.
No, I don't care. I don't think you should have any. I'm not. If that's the case, you motherfuckers better all have your vagina sewn shut so you're not
All right,
18.
dude, I'm
Nah,
honest
dude.
to God, I'm cutting that out.
Cut
That's
it out
disgusting.
then, dude. No,
Why are
it's
you talking
not.
about
It's
disgusting?
because
That's
cultures
so
practice
different.
that.
No, dude, that is very
A Muslim
different.
doctor in Michigan got busted for that.
Okay, that's
because
very
Muslims were
fucking
going to him
different.
to get that done. So
That's
if
very
a woman,
different, man.
no, it's
I'm
not.
gonna cut this whole thing off.
Whatever, dude.
No, that's
it's
disgusting.
female circumcision.
We're rapping here.
That's what it is, man.
We're just talking shit.
Yeah, man.
Okay, I have to take it out. You got Muslim shit. You got that, like, you don't even
Dude,
know.
that's a belief.
crazy.
In Islam, they believe that.
That's not every Muslim. man.
No, it's not. It's absolutely not. There's definitely
So
like
you're
neoliberal
spitting out- you're
Muslims
spitting out,
that
like,
protest
non-real
Palestine
facts.
and like drink Starbucks and,
And
are
doing
lesbians.
that is not a common thing like circumcision. That's very different. That's
I mean,
that's not a health benefit.
That's
There's-
not totally
that's
true.
like very
the
bad.
majority of Christian population now is Nigerians, and Nigerians do that. There's 250.
Nigerians
There's 200.
live,
They make up the most Christian people in the world right now. 250 million of them, and a lot of them still practice that.
Well, there's nothing in Christianity that said that.
I understand. I'm not, but my point
I mean,
is,
you say you're going from like one whole
I'm
thing
not,
to another.
dude. I'm talking about 250
circumcise and
million
go do
people.
this. Okay, they're doing some Nigerian shit. They're not doing anything Christian.
They are
That's
the most
not-
Christian.
That's not a normal practice.
They're more Christian in
like
America.
the other thing is.
Well, I think this is where you get into the area of human ritualism. It's like,
Yeah, man.
What is?
But a woman is
what are we
making this
doing?
decision.
What are we doing, and why are we doing it?
A woman is
know?
making this decision most of the time. Okay, and it's based off like looks. Now let's get down to even the looks thing, because there's studies on this. Like even if you're raising a baby, bro, who's uncircumcised, like a lot of women, when they're changing the diapers and things like that, they feel a need to like pull it back if it looks weird, or if it's like if they're having like a urinary issue and they're peeing their diapers or whatever, like they'll do that to clean it. And scientifically, you're not supposed to do that. You're supposed to just let it flow for like the first year, basically, because like it will naturally form what it needs to do. Like you don't need to optimize it.
How many things do I do?
You know. So I
Damn.
mean, it's just natural, dude. It's what's happened forever, man. Forever, dude.
Until people start.
And I get the Bible thing, man, but now you're getting into like, it depends on what road you want to go down, because if you're taking it at like literal face value, then you better take everything in that thing literal, dude.
But we're talking
You
about
can't just be like,
abortion.
well,
You're jumping from
well, you
one
can't
thing
be like, well,
to a
Abraham
whole
said you
nother
should be
fucking
literal,
thing.
and Job says you shouldn't.
But I'm
and
saying
Paul
you're
says
talking
this.
about stupid shit now.
No, bro,
Yeah,
I'm
you
not.
are. You're like, oh, then do this, dude. We're
not.
that nobody's doing that. That is a very
Doing what?
taboo thing. Like, oh, you should do that till this, and like that's
No, I'm
very
saying
bad
that
for
females
women.
shouldn't make that decision, because if they are, then I should be able to make decisions about females.
Dude, what fucking decision are you making?
That like they're circumcised too.
You don't circumcise women.
A lot of people do.
No, they don't. That is very.
Yes, a lot of people do.
That's crazy.
A lot of people do.
Listen to what you just said. Though.
I understand,
that's
but
crazy. But
not
listen,
in America.
What do they do in certain countries, in certain cultures? They do mutilate baby girls.
Okay, but if mutilating a baby girl is like you're ruining her.
You're ruining a
Yes!
guy.
Okay, no.
You're
talking-
nailing it. You're making
no,
your own point
listen,
right now.
I know, man.
The
Thank you
man
for
is
making
a
our
man
point.
is still able to use his thing. Is still able to do
Not as
everything.
much.
A girl still is able
No,
to
you
have
can't.
a baby.
Not you,
Yeah,
but
she
you
can still have a
can't
baby.
even have anything when they chopping those parts off of you.
Yeah, you can.
Well, what they do is
just lose sensation.
They lose
Dude, that's
sensation.
you're fucking.
You're losing sensation
You're
as a man
literally
too.
taking the
Yes.
whole, and you're
Yes.
completely losing.
Yep.
You're not just a
Look,
little
thank
bit.
you.
You're making the point right
I
now.
understand.
dude.
That's
You're
so
making
different.
real. You really
Right
are.
now,
No, it's the same
Are
thing.
men losing sensation?
Yes.
Not like that. dude.
Yes.
Dude, you're cutting a girl's
men
complete
without
shit off.
men who are circumcised receive like extremely less stimulation. We're talking like 35% at least.
Okay, you're talking about fully mutilating.
Who cares?
a girl.
35%
Totally
it can feel
different.
35% better every time.
Okay, you're mutilating
Who cares?
a female.
Who cares?
You're mutilating a little
different.
girl. You're mutilating
totally
a little
different.
girl.
You're mutilating a little boy.
And so for some reason, over the
Mutilating
past,
a little boy would mean
oh,
chopping his whole thing off.
over
That's
the past,
basically what
no.
you're doing.
Over the past whatever 1,000 years, we've made that a normal thing. Mutilating kids.
But you're not mutilating a child's
How
whole
is a
thing.
girl an exception to the rule?
Because, dude, we are born differently.
There's literally studies done on this. You're literally denying,
Dude,
like,
you're
people
literally
researching
saying that
this.
chopping a fucking female shit is equivalent to a boy getting
It is.
circumcised.
It
How
is
the
roughly.
fuck
Sure,
is
one's
it?
gonna have more. Neither should be done.
Okay, one is completely one. You're literally
Yeah, neither
fully
should be done.
mutilating a fucking person.
Neither should
And
be
you
done.
don't think that that's mutilating a boy is by
Women
Snipping
literally
and
spread more
cleaning
diseases
his
than
thing
men.
snipping and cleaning his thing. So, but what you're saying is
It's totally different.
I'm snipping and cleaning this girl.
It's
What
basically
you're saying-
chopping a
so
whole
hold on.
woman part
essentially
off.
what you're saying here is every single man, every single male that's born is born fucked up.
Yep.
And they need this
But that's
to
not
happen.
the case.
That's what you're saying right now. Is
I'm
every
not
single
really saying
yes,
that.
you are saying that.
You
You're
are.
100% saying that. Every single man, every single male that's born needs to have this done, or there's something wrong with them. And that makes
Yeah.
no fucking sense.
Not only is it like
that makes
like
no
like
sense.
looks maxing wise, and you're fucking like telling me that it's like a health issue. When that's
that
not
makes,
true.
It's
Dude,
fucking
women spread more
insane.
diseases than men.
Are you putting a child?
You guys are literally
a baby
baking
boy
shit in an
more
oven all
in
day, dude.
danger than
No.
when you're mutilating a child like a female. You're literally
You
cutting
shouldn't be
her
doing
entire
any
organ
of
off.
this. You shouldn't be doing any of it. None of it should be
know.
happening. Nothing should be happening to a baby. Nothing should be. You should never be doing anything to a baby. And that's my opinion.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm wrong, but I don't think you should.
I mean, this guy says a good point right here. Like, females' clitori and labial folds should be. Women should have no. If women don't see anything wrong with the male circumcision, it will be no big deal to them when future patriarchy starts making adjustments to females' clitori and labial folds for cleanliness, aesthetics, and for the positive effect it would have on female behavior.
You would be chopping a whole thing off. That's
You're not
so
getting it.
different.
and you don't think you're chopping
You're
the
not
whole
getting
thing
it.
off of a.
But you're
of
not.
A,
That would be
Oh my
cutting his
God.
whole dick off.
No.
it's just.
That's the
it's-
equivalent of
no,
that.
no, it's
what
not.
Greg is fucking reading.
There's just a failure to communicate here.
Yeah, man.
Dude, Greg is talking about chopping the whole female parts off.
You're chopping a whole dick off.
No, you're not.
You're chopping
a
off his
piece.
foreskin, yes.
Okay, yeah.
And you're
not
chopping off-
chopping off
And
the
then you
fucking
sell it.
dick.
And then you put it on your face because Sandra Bullock needs better face cream. And that's a fact.
Yeah. It's nuts, dude. I
So
can't.
no.
Honestly, I cannot believe.
No. At this point, if you're putting it in creams and shit, nah, dude. It's done. It's done, dude.
I can't.
You're
believe
putting it
this
out for
is-
beauty products and shit? Get the fuck out of here.
I can't believe it's still like a normal thing that's like socially acceptable. To be perfectly honest.
Yeah, well, I mean, it got bigger problems too, man. Motherfuckers fucking getting zipper tits and shit.
Zipper tits.
Yeah, you know, cutting the boobs off to become men and stuff, whatever.
Oh well. Yeah.
But yeah, so, I mean, it's still the same thing in a sense to me because. What are you doing, Suad?
Man,
Don't touch my
can I pause
configurations.
it?
This is some
Dude!
rubber meets the road conversation right here, dude.
What?
This is it. I mean, this is
I don't know.
real
This
talk.
is
dude.
this is just getting really gross.
It's not gross.
This is a real.
You're
fucking
making a decision
conversation.
about a
Yeah.
baby being something done to it, and you're telling me it's gross.
I know,
and
but
you
then
already
you're
doing the
like
decision.
fucking equivalizing chopping an entire female part off.
It's the same thing.
No, it's dude. You're completely chopping it off. That's so different.
They're not talking about it.
Yeah, they are.
They're not chopping it
Okay,
off.
you're talking about cutting
Hey,
the
Google, stop.
fucking. You can't even cut that part of a female and even be somewhat normal at all.
I think
At all.
you're making the point right now, Suad.
Dude, but a man can still use his thing.
Yeah, a girl can still have a child.
Dude.
Yes.
You can't do anything. Who knows if you can have a child if you do
Yeah,
that.
but what they do is they remove the clitoris and they remove the sensory stuff that makes
That's crazy.
section. It is
Yeah, but
crazy,
you're
isn't it?
That's way crazy.
Listen to what you're
That's
saying.
way different.
Listen to what you're. It's
That's way
not
different,
way
dude.
fucking crazy.
6
Oh my
minutes.
God.
It's not way crazy.
You're taking total everything away. Is a man, you're not taking total everything away.
Oh,
You're
just take
still-
some of it.
He's still being able to do every fucking thing.
But you're arguing in the argument of cleanliness.
Dude, it says
Women
it lowers
have
your
more
risk
diseases.
of STD.
Women literally spread more diseases than men, sexually.
That's if they sleep around.
No, that I'm sure.
Then the whole HPV
Sure.
thing wouldn't, because that's
Sure,
a
then
man.
they sleep around more. Fine. Women shouldn't be sleeping around. Let's go to that too.
No
then.
one should be sleeping around.
I understand that, but more women
The fuck?
bake goods in the oven than men. So the point
It's
of being is,
dirty all the
if you're
way
talking about
around.
cleanliness and safety, then
Men trigger many diseases.
it's
'Cause they go
time
from
to
one
start
woman to the
getting out
next.
the needle and thread because women are spreading shit left and right, and it would
Sure,
be clean.
dude.
Not as much as women.
Dude, then HPV situation
Bro,
wouldn't be a problem.
you're literally arguing like fact right now.
I guess, dude.
You are literally arguing fact.
You can see shit more, maybe.
No, you're arguing your opinion versus fact right now.
I don't think so.
You are, dude.
How?
Because everything I've said to you, everything that you've said, I've debunked.
You haven't
So,
debunked.
Yes, I have. I showed
Dude,
you.
You literally told me chopping.
Dude, I showed you clinical
chopping the
research
entire
on
girl's
what it
body
does to a
part
male.
is equal to a boy.
No,
getting
dude, I've showed you
circumcised.
clinical research to a male boy, and you're still telling me that it's
Dude,
bad
you
or that
literally
it's good.
told me. You literally fucking said that chopping a female's body parts.
Yes,
is equivalent to
because if you
circumcision.
feel that way about men, then you should also feel
It's
that way
two
about women.
different
It's a
fucking
two-way
things.
road, dude.
It's completely two different things. You're completely chopping it off.
No, man, that's not what I'm saying,
So
bro.
chopping a female off and then chopping an entire boy off, then yeah, that's equivalent.
Why are you chopping anything?
Okay.
Why?
Well, because you were comparing circumcision to
Like, you
chopping
didn't-
a
you didn't
fucking
even-
complete. It's like.
So I think
a
let's just take this back to the roots. Why are you doing this for a boy? Because
Oh, what
It
I
looks
read
good.
medical
because
reasons.
no.
It looks
Medical,
bad.
biblical.
So the medical reasons they balance out. We'll say the medical reasons balance out on both ways. You say cleanliness, and
She
then
won't
on
accept
the,
that, then.
on the other
You
on
can't
the
accept
other
that
on the other
theory
spectrum
crap.
they say, hey, trauma and fucking there's no necessary thing to do this. So if those balance
Your brain
out,
is permanently altered when you're circumcised.
so if those we'll
I
say
guess I'm dealing with two idiots.
you could be.
for the sake of
You'll
argument
never know.
for the sake
because
of
we never had a
argument,
chance.
Is that why
Because of
you
when we
have?
made
Is
that
that why
decision.
you fucking get so upset? Because
Who knows, dude? Who knows?
For the sake of argument, we'll say those two things balance out.
I experienced
okay?
something you never did.
So, what is the reason outside of, we'll say, cleanliness and just keeping a boy as he's supposed to be, and naturally, we'll cancel those two things out. What is the reason for doing that to a boy?
I don't want to be on live no more.
Then don't be live, but I mean, nobody's listening to one viewer, dude.
Is there really a viewer?
I don't know. Go look.
How do you see it?
Scroll the dashboard right there.
How? I don't want to mess it.
Should be right here. Oh, wow, different guy. Nope, can't tell. Actually, yeah, dude, there's nobody doing. We're talking to a fucking to a space.
You have one person watching.
We're talking to you.
I'm not watching you.
All right. So, anyways, outside of that, the only argument
I did
is
lose 2 followers.
biblical.
Not today though.
That's it. The only argument for circumcision is biblical.
What are you doing with the pizza? Not to cut you
That's
off.
it.
It's still cooking.
It's gonna be like cooking in like 1 minute if you already put it. That doesn't stay that fucking long.
It's been 18 minutes. It takes 18 to. No, it's not. Watch how disappointed you are when you look at that thing.
Yeah. So, dude, that was a decision I made.
Dude, I listen.
With my son,
That,
dude, with my
I've
son,
asked Sue on every week.
I
I'm like,
didn't-
is your nephew? Did she do that to him? Because like,
dude, I had that.
don't do it, man.
I had the discussion with.
I have this argument in my head even too.
Yeah.
Because like, what would I do?
Both of my fucking.
But honestly, I have to
baby
say no.
mamas, dude. I 100% had the discussion before.
I gotta
was
say no, dude.
That's not something I'm fucking doing to my kid.
Yeah.
No matter what, dude.
Yeah,
I'm not doing it.
Yeah.
And you know,
Well, I mean,
obviously,
good for you. Because I would only do it because it's me. I have it in me. That's the only reason I have. Like if you're like, oh, are you gonna do this yourself? I'm like, yeah, because I did it.
Yeah.
But that's it.
That's it.
That's
you
all I
got.
have.
Is it? Hey, we've always done this. That's what we do.
yeah.
That's why we're doing it.
I mean, luckily I've been privy to the information of what it causes, so no, I wouldn't do it.
No, it's fucking, dude. I
You
mean,
know? Even if you just think about it anyway.
if that's what I'm saying. Just think about it as a fucking rational person. It's like, why are we doing this? because some fucking book says we're supposed to do this from whenever the fuck it was, dude.
Yeah, but I mean, we got the information now. You know, we've seen what it does and what it hasn't done, and like,
there's no fucking point.
The benefit is pretty bad, dude.
The benefit is pretty bad,
and we've taken it to like a different level too. Cause, dude, how many people are actually religious, bro? Do you know what I mean? Like, oh, I'm doing it because the Bible says.
Well, I mean, honestly.
I mean, that says there's something totally different. That's
lot
like,
of, at this,
on the Civ map, you're getting taken over by different factions.
Realistically, bro, it's like, how many people are just doing it for religious purposes at this point? Like you were talking about earlier, this is like just a normal cultural thing now. We just do this because that's what's aesthetically
in the West,
pleasing.
In the West,
yeah.
If you talk about Europeans, a lot of them aren't.
No, they're not.
Hey, Google, stop. Yeah, a lot of because like I've talked to Europeans about that, and like they're like, dude, that's like a Western thing.
It's fucking
we don't,
nuts.
We don't really
bro.
do that over here.
It's nuts.
You know,
and
then like even Mark,
hey.
like we were talking about Mark, because Mark's not circumcised, and he would say the same shit, not the medical stuff, but like it's like I'm not, whatever. But if you look at like, in a sense, like obviously Mark grew up American, but his family's Ukrainian, bro. Like in Ukraine, they don't do that shit.
Mm-hmm.
They just don't do it. So even people we know is the same thing in that kind of respect.
Yeah.
So like I just don't think I don't.
It's
and then like I've seen pictures too, man. Like people will show like before and after, man. Like there's a Facebook post, bro. It's crazy, man. And it's like, but this lady like has her baby, and she says on her Facebook like, yeah, little Billy, blah, blah, is fucking, like, I'm so glad to have him in my life, blah, blah, happy mother and shit, but like, he's going for him, whatever. And then she posts after, like, it happens. And she's like, for whatever reason, like, I feel bad for him. He's just been in there crying for like 2 days.
Yeah, because you stopped his fucking
and like, and then they show the baby when it's born. The picture, and then they show like after that happened, and it's like, all right, dude, you can see it in like as a person, bro. Like this person exhausted from crying. You know what I mean? Like they're like, and I just that alone, when I seen that, I was like, bro, how could you do that,
I think
bro?
You put it
to
at 400
anybody,
degrees.
dude. It says 400 on the box.
No, I would make a pizza at 425.
Whatever. But yeah, it's like heartbreaking, dude.
Ooh.
Like I see that picture of that shit, and I was like, and this is like after I've read the stuff on it, and it's just crazy, dude.
When I
like, why would you do that to someone who just got here?
When I first read that shit about what they were doing to those little girls in Africa, it's the exact same reaction.
Yeah.
It's like, it doesn't make any fucking sense, outside of people just doing what they've always done,
Yeah.
And
well, for the girl thing, I was just reading, like they argue that it prevents R word.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm not fucking buying that.
No, I know, but I'm saying like the cultures do that because like that's a reason too.
Yeah. I don't know.
But I'm just saying, like, if you're gonna argue that it should happen to guys, man, then it just should happen to everybody. Because like, why are you making a exception to the rule all the time, dude?
Yeah, where else in the fucking kingdom of fucking animals or anything that exists
Nowhere
does something happen like that?
No.
Where it's like
There's only Moyals in one culture, man.
Yeah, dude, it's fucking nuts. Dude.
Only Moyals in one culture, dude.
It's fucking crazy, dude. It's like we keep
and to be
doing
quite honest, I'm not part of that culture, so.
No.
Unfortunately, I got subverted into it. Like,
well, you did. The thing is that you didn't.
My parents did, or whatever.
You didn't get a fucking choice, right?
No.
And they were just doing what they were. Hey, this is what we do.
Yeah, but back then that was something they said too.
Yeah.
Like, well, it's more clean this way.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, dude, it's been 35 years.
Yeah.
Just since that point.
I think.
And we've figured out a little bit to the people who are actually chirping out there that it doesn't work. It's actually the benefits don't outweigh the disadvantages here.
Yeah.
Because guys aren't going around like spreading disease more than they are fucked up from having foreskin chopped.
I think it's gonna be one of those things that's just kind of fucking, probably in our lifetime. I bet that's one of those things that just kind of goes away, dude.
Oh, I think it already is. I mean, like I've read like younger guys, and they talk about that shit. They're like, yeah, you know, like my wife wants it, but it's not happening. You know, so like people are kind of hip to it. I think that one anyway. At least men.
Yeah. Well, I think at the end of the day, it's like
I also think some men just don't even care either. Like maybe they don't even think about it, you know, but they're just like, I had a baby. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, you know, you're probably not right there, dude. But at the same time, it's like, I don't know. I think if you have
and like
any
we just
kind of,
raised
like,
it because like we don't know what to trust in the world anymore.
Yeah, but I think that if you have any kind of like fucking rational brain going on, and you're thinking like, hold on a second, what are we doing?
Yeah.
Why are we doing this?
Why would I do that, dude?
Okay, so that's.
I mean, I could just go home with a kid.
Yeah.
Why would I?
So what's wrong with him right now?
Nothing.
Nothing
No.
at all. Nothing's wrong with him. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna do that. That's fucking crazy.
I mean, it's different. Like in my case, you know, like I was incubated for like 2 months. You know, but that's different. I wasn't incubated because I had a circumcision. I mean, who knows? Maybe I was, but you know.
Yeah.
But it's just like that's different versus like, hey, your child's born, it's healthy, you're free to go. You know what I mean?
Oh, by the way, hey, bring it back over.
Yeah, dude.
Hey,
Here we got a sales pitch real quick.
We chop that guy's do over
Hey,
bring it back over.
and then, dude, another thing is too is like, during like all that picture thing I was talking about, like, another thing is too is like, they've had these people like post. I mean, that's the scary thing, man. That's the shit that scares the shit out of me when I see stuff like that. Because it's like, and I don't want to make it a sex thing, but it's like, the girls that are nurses are like posting it on a fucking social media, like for validation and shit, from their friends or whoever. You know what I mean? Whatever. Like, just like, hey, I'm a nurse and little Steven is going in for his circumcision. We feel so bad for him or whatever. But she was like, but the one picture was like the station they do it at, where it's like there's tie straps and fucking. I'm like, dude, what the fuck are you doing, dude?
Yeah.
Dude, how fucking like mind fucked are you to go through med school in any way and then be like, oh well, dude, I'll tie up a baby and fucking. Yeah, well, you know, they only pay me $32 an hour. You know, that's my job.
It's pretty fucking crazy.
Now, if they absolutely make that choice, I guess there's really nothing you can do. That's different. That's different than being like, well, you know, I didn't want to, and the mother insisted, and I didn't feel good about it. And, you know what I mean? That's not what's happening, though.
No, not
it's
at all.
like, hey, look at here. This is how it happens, and look at the station here, and you know, we'll feel bad for him, but he's going to be much better, and it's like,
you know,
dude,
like having 3 children and being present at the birth of all of them.
I wouldn't fucking do it.
No, I'm not even talking about that, but like legitimately.
Me had one son, so we only had one. You only had to make that decision once.
Yes. But like every single time, every single time my children have been born, immediately
they try to do something.
They're taken away from me. They're immediately given shot, like, you know, a shot in their foot or something like that. It's like,
that ain't happening. With me,
it's like, dude, I didn't.
No, I know.
I didn't get a say. I did nothing.
Yeah.
Immediately they were just taken immediately out of their.
You gotta be like, hell no.
And given a shot, and it's like, all right, dude. I guess I can get down with that if that's you know what we're doing here. You know, I didn't have a fucking say in it, whatever. But I guess that's.
Well, it just happened so quick, dude.
But yeah, it's like.
Especially the first one, because you don't know what's going on, probably. You know what I mean?
No,
you know what I mean? You're just there.
Not at all. Yeah, Morg, dude, she was born like within like, it was less than a minute.
And most people have kids like early. You know what I mean? So.
Yeah.
So yeah, like you're like, dude.
Yeah. But they just.
This is crazy.
Yeah. The child.
This is great. I don't know.
Yeah, the child comes out. They're taken immediately to another little fucking tray over here. They're immediately given a shot.
Yeah.
And it's like
from station to station.
Yeah, all this shit just fucking happens, bro.
Yeah.
It's so fast and it's so fucking crazy. And it's like, all right, dude, I guess I can fucking get down with like the immediate, you know, Hep
immunization.
B, the immediate Hep B fucking, you know, shot.
Yeah.
It's like, all right, well, that's kind of quick, but
yeah.
All right, well, we'll say that's.
But that's like how much of a big deal it also isn't.
We'll say that's legit.
Because I mean, you're taking you turning the oven off.
Yes.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put this right here so you guys can just come.
Did you cut it?
Yeah.
Oh, well, just give me a piece.
Here, just take a plate. I put a brownie for each person too.
Where'd the brownies come from?
Oh,
those are the. Are these the fucking Luciano brownies?
Dude. Give Nick a brownie. Here, let's put another piece in as well right now. Greg. Do another piece?
Yeah, I guess I'll take two.
Might as well.
Fuck it. What do you just ate, bro?
I got the snack for
Could get some props to the Red Baron.
Was it Red Baron? What do you want? Oh.
There's chips right there.
Where the hell did this come from?
Supreme Pizza Break.
Yeah. I don't know. I could still record though.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not with that shit, bro.
No. Hell no.
It ain't happening in my.
Topic now.
Sure, but it ain't happening in my book.
I liked when we were talking about movies.
Movies?
You guys want any?
Movies.
Do you guys want any drinks like water or juice?
I'm alright now.
Greg?
No.
Like Sprite or anything?
What's Sprite in the fridge?
I mean, they're gonna hear us crunching, right?
Yeah, whatever.
So what?
Alright, so on the next topic, but don't chop your fucking.
Yeah, man, just leave your kid alone and be happy as they're alive and 10 toes. And
let them make that choice on their own.
Mm-hmm.
Baptize them all you want.
Yeah.
You can dunk them motherfuckers all day long. Just don't chop their dicks
Dude, I
off.
always said if I was gonna get baptized.
Hey guys, welcome back
Like, I
to
would,
Yellow with Susu.
Like I would go to one of those mega churches. Like I'd invite all you guys.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Do you want to get a second baptism?
They put me in the T-shirt.
Yeah.
It's like Righteous Gemstone.
You gotta wear your own thing. You do? We didn't have to. Like for my cousin's thing, they don't have to say nothing.
No, fuck that. I'm becoming a priest of anything. I'm good.
Anyways,
I look these rules up. You can be married in the Maronite Catholic Church. You just can't marry after you've been ordained.
How many years did it take?
But I mean, now it's tax-free money and everything, dude.
How many years?
Almost 9 years, right? It said he took him because he had a theology degree and a master's in what? There's a master's.
This liberal arts shit, dude.
Psychology,
it's like the
right?
easiest shit ever,
I mean,
dude.
does say he had a master's, something in psychology and theology.
They paid for it.
He probably originally didn't, and then he got like accepted into something.
They all
We
paid for
literally asked him.
I know, but when I looked it up, you gotta get accepted like earlier in the process, and then you.
Just so you guys know, we are on a food break
And then
right
they
now.
fund it, like they fund the masters and shit.
Does anybody want anything to drink?
So,
like a water? You want a water?
No, I'm not.
But you have to do it, because like if you don't, then.
You have to pay it all back.
I mean, I don't know. There's like.
Hey, did you guys hear about
basically.
like it was a while back, but there's that school that some millionaire paid. Like, can you go to school for free or something?
No.
Like some millionaire.
I mean, Ron Paul has a school.
No.
It's free.
This is like a legitimate, like.
It is legitimate.
Okay, I'm not talking about Ron
That's
Paul's
a lawyer
school.
and a doctor.
I got you, but that's not what I'm talking about. That's fun.
Started a fucking program.
I miss that guy, dude. I used to like Ron Paul.
Yeah, his son's kind of carrying the torch.
You think so?
A little bit. I mean, from what I've seen. He was grilling Fauci and shit. You're never gonna take away like the old timer shit though.
Yeah.
Like dying to eat fucking grit sandwiches. You know what I mean? It's never.
You know what I've kind of been digging lately is RFK, dude.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Got the brain worm from eating the booty.
But what's that?
Yeah, he loved the booty.
Yeah.
Alright, seriously, you know we're on.
Dude, people tweeted at him that
I
shit.
don't care. I don't.
And he responded.
It's whatever. This can be right.
You know, like he responded.
You eating the booty?
Yeah, like people responded to.
Damn.
Or he responded to that.
Well.
There was another one where, like his Instagram. I don't know if they claimed it was like a hack or whatever, but like his Instagram, people were like, you know, combing through his shit and like. He liked like this
some lady.
this, like fat ass girl, like she had a fat ass or something, you know.
Mm-hmm.
It's obviously that kind of picture, and he liked it, and like he commented, and it's like, girl, you look good, just something, you know. You could find it, but like he got caught for that one too. Yeah. But it's like, dude, that's the Kennedy, man. Yeah. It's always been the Kennedy dynasty.
Fair enough.
We all love that shit, dude.
Yeah.
You know.
Hard.
I don't know shit about John F. Kennedy, but I know that Marilyn Monroe stripped naked for him, and you know,
I know.
Dude loved to party.
I've since I've been able to vote, I've always voted third party, every single time.
Do you want to talk about that out live?
Fair
I don't
enough.
give a fuck.
Right.
Yeah, I don't mind. But
Don't say nothing weird, Greg.
I mean, I can tell you, I voted for him.
no, but
I voted for Trump the last 2 elections.
yeah.
All right.
Other than that, I vote for my friends.
All right. Well, we're about to do.
Everything else is like write-ins.
Welcome back to Yellow with Susu.
But that's only because like I feel like if you don't, they're just gonna take it anyway. Like they're probably not gonna count my
I
shit.
just want to stay out of politics. I just want to work. I don't even like to get
Yeah,
I don't really like to be involved in it.
Politics has always been bullshit.
This isn't necessarily political,
Right.
but I've always voted third party simply because.
Yeah, let's say if you're third party, you vote third party, though, just go straight to Democrats.
Well,
Does it really?
maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Oh wow, that's not fair.
But
No shit, none of it's fair, dude.
I hate the dichotomy of hey, it's this or this, and then you only get two choices. And
But
it's
that's all
like-
you get.
Yeah, but it's like I always
Because
thought
they're gonna kick everyone out.
because you remember, dude, even like back fucking 20 years ago on Steam, it was like, you know,
Oh yeah.
income tax is unconstitutional, vote
Dude,
third party. I like
That's
fucking-
why it's so funny watching the younger kids bitch about shit. Because I'm like, dude, this is like a circle that's never gonna end, dude.
No.
They bitched about doing taxes.
Yeah, but this shit's never gonna end, bro. It's cool that like they're on to the next level of shit. You know where it's like
Some things.
fuck Israel. It's like, well, okay, I mean finally you fucking see something,
But as far as I just always thought if you could get that third party level, like if voting is legitimate, first of all, if you could get that third party
Right, yeah.
level up to like 10%, 12%, 15%,
Oh, yeah. Just keep
to the
going.
point where it's like, oh shit, like there's like a chunk of people who are voting.
But that's what the Trump shit in 2016 was. That's what a lot like.
But he ran on a major ticket, dude.
Oh
You know?
yeah, because he got money and shit. But like, but he was like a last minute thing too.
Yeah.
The
And
thing
like
about-
everyone shat on him.
The thing about
And like I don't know, dude. If you take it anyone legit, like, because I remember like, dude, all the internet troll backings were behind Trump for that reason, dude.
this is the thing for me about
And it
Trump.
was like because like this, and that was like after the Occupy Wall Street shit, and like that was like a fuck you, dude. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
That was a fuck you.
Yeah, that was a fuck you, dude. Did it work? No, dude, it never does. It's never gonna be like,
the only
I'm killing everybody. Fucking, you know what I mean? Like, I'm taking over. But that was a version of it, you know? And like, at least in my lifetime, that's never happened.
So you guys know who you're voting for?
Yeah, I'm gonna
Oh,
Trump.
dude, are you okay with that? Saying that out loud?
Yeah, fuck yeah, dude. I got my MAGA hat, everything. In fact, the Trump shit's so late to the party, everybody else is late, dude.
Yeah.
Where were you guys like fucking 5 years ago, dude?
You know who you're voting for?
Well, I don't know, man. Like, this is my thing.
I do want to vote Biden though. Cause I'm like, fuck it, dude. Let's turn this bitch up.
Oh my god.
All right, let's turn this bitch up, dude. This already like, it's already pretty weird, and it's not even that like. Everyone I know is still
really
working their
bad.
jobs, and shit's getting made, and no one gives a fuck about politics. Okay.
Dude, everything's so wildly expensive. It's crazy. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
But that's a different thing. That's like that's like bleeding the middle class, bro. That's different.
Here's the
They
one,
want to squeeze the fuck out of you.
Here's one opinion that I do have.
Because normal people run the world.
The whole Free Palestine. Within 3 months, and this is one thing, people, they like Trump, they don't like Trump, whatever. For Middle Easterners, as a Middle Easterner, I don't think a lot of them foreseen this. When Donald Trump was in office, that was like the first time the Israeli and Palestinians, you know, they weren't, like, he put a stop to it. And the second, what was it, 2020? The new office got in. Within 3 months, the Palestinian and Israeli war. And now it's so unfortunate how many people have lost their lives. It's gotten to like a new extreme. it has gotten to, I mean, so it's sickening. And that's what I think with Donald Trump. And a lot of people, even Middle Easterns, like the people in Dearborn, I think they seem like, because they all voted, a lot of them did vote Democrat, and they went, and like the thing that's sad, it's like, honestly, it's like Arab lives don't matter, because it's like they're literally doing genocide on Middle Eastern people, and not even just Palestine, the Israelis too. So it's like innocent people are receiving it from both sides. But that's the sad thing. When Trump was in office, that was like the first time we really didn't go to war like that we didn't have like some major war like this. This is very bad. And like I said,
this isn't an American war though.
What do you mean? America's very involved in this.
Well,
Within 3 months,
we fund Israel.
I know, but
we always funded
Donald Trump literally helped set a peace treaty between the two. Like, that's the first time that they didn't fight. Like, that's what people don't understand. So as a Middle Eastern person, when Donald Trump wasn't in office, was in office, you weren't being genocide as a Palestinian. So
I don't know if that's ever not been going on since.
Yeah,
dude, them motherfuckers been fighting for thousands of years.
Yeah,
the first time they stopped fighting is during Trump. That's the
arguably though the people in Israel now.
That's not the first time.
The people occupying Israel now are kind of fake Jews.
Well, I mean, they had a I believe they had a peace treaty. They were getting ready to set up a two-state party system. This is Netanyahu back in the fucking 70s or 80s or something.
Yeah, but
shit
look
like
how
that,
long.
dude.
I mean, it's the first time in a long time.
I get it, but I mean...
Well, let's put it this way. The war in the Middle East, just with America, has been about 20 years.
Sadly.
No, yeah, I mean, like the Afghan
They need to
Iraq
just
war type shit.
leave Middle Easterners alone. Like, they have destroyed Iraq. The whole thing with, I don't know, man, I just, the politics these past 4 years, there's more food too if you want. The politics these past 4 years, and just in general, and this is my thing with the Trump thing. All the people who hate him, like those big politicians, they were all his friends, and they all accepted money from him. So the second, now this, you know what I'm saying? So that's like really fake within itself, so that's why I kind of don't buy it.
You know what else is weird?
It's weird.
Is you're Arabic, but...
Well, no, not Arabic, because Arabic is a language. I'm Middle Eastern, Mediterranean.
Sure.
But I'm mixed, which is not, it's very rare.
A lot of the, I work with a lot of, like,
Middle Eastern
dudes, Middle Easterners,
yeah.
and, like, every single one of them voted for Trump. Every single one of them loves Trump.
That's,
and none of them were born here.
Well, do you know why?
In Iraq.
Yeah, because they see what
like,
this shit leads to.
They were, like, trying to get here for, like, 10, 20 years.
Well, so Trump helped, here's the thing, when the previous people, they made it hard for Christian Chaldeans, especially Iraqis, to come here. So when Donald Trump came in, I mean, they were, I don't think people in the world, a lot of people don't even know what Chaldean is, or really, don't really know.
Oh, you got a viewer here, dude. Tell him to say something.
We have a viewer.
Yeah, tell him to say something, dude.
Hey, viewer.
What's he doing?
Shout out to our viewer.
What's that guy doing?
Who knows? He's listening to
CIA,
us.
dude.
It's not CIA. Oh,
whatever, dude. Hey, bro. Hey. Dude,
Sorry,
stop fucking with my boys, man. You know, just give us jobs and let us smoke weed, dude. I mean, that's really all it comes down to.
Join in on the chat. But if somebody's out there and you want to think about quit smoking
Every
weed,
fucking person I know who's been against the government
smoking.
loves their country, dude.
Dude, most foreigners who come here love.
I love this country, dude. You know, but I don't agree with a goddamn thing it does.
Who was the guy we were just talking about, dude? The Russian KGB guy.
Oh, Yuri Bezmenov?
Yes. And that's
part of that too.
That was like
it's like part of his core thing.
He's talking about the 4 steps to you know their
ideological subversion.
Yes, exactly.
Subverting your ideas.
And that's what they do is they destroy your sense of identity as a nation. And look at right now, it's like
dude, it's
everybody's fucking against each other.
Dude.
Nobody loves
Remember
the
when
fucking
we used to watch
United
the shit
States,
in like
dude?
07 was like the FEMA camps and they're gonna bring in the soldiers and no one's gonna fucking look out for each other. All the neighbors will be pitted against each other.
But whose
And
fault is that? It's the people's fault because no matter what's that word when you put something in front of someone's
it's
face?
just media too, man. Like the media is trying to push something that's not happening.
But even if you have the media,
like they constantly, even the Trump stuff, like he had that rally in the Bronx.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And-
Did
and,
you
like,
see that
it's
turnout?
packed, dude.
That's wild.
It's like fucking miles long, dude.
That's
You know,
crazy.
and like the media's like, Trump is moaning about his disgraceful Bronx event.
Oh, they
You know,
always
and it's
try to
like,
make him.
dude, that's crazy. And the most of the people at
But I
Trump
don't get
rallies
they
now,
talk so bad about him, but they don't talk
yeah, but
about bad about
most of the
Biden.
people,
Doesn't make sense.
well, it makes sense because
I know, yeah.
you know, for anyone who's been paying attention, you know it's bullshit.
Like, well,
Dude,
people don't have
the
a mind
people,
of their own.
dude, IRC people we hung out with were trolling the media in 08.
That's crazy.
Dude. I mean, come on, bro. These people have never had a fucking grasp on some shit, dude. And now it's like engagement farming. Everything's engagement farming because they lose traffic
What
to
did you put as
Twitter
the
and
title
Facebook
of
and
this?
shit. And whatever, dude.
What'd you
Well, it
put
doesn't
there?
let you set it on the thing. So
Why?
for YouTube, I say live. I say go live. Bro.
You're only live on this though.
I'm
right?
on live. We're on YouTube too.
Whatever. You're gonna get banned off of YouTube.
Nah.
Yeah.
No, you get banned for every ban on YouTube I've had is like copyright shit. Like I'm playing WoW in a raid back then. It was like streaming all my stuff because, dude, you'd hear these guys talking.
Look, they
They're
left.
just the biggest fucking dorks, man.
Scared them off.
Biggest fucking dorks, dude.
They heard Trump and they're like, fuck these people. But no, like the whole thing with the Chaldeans, you know, when Trump got into office, they made it a little bit, especially because, you know, don't forget there's refugees coming here. And they, like, you know, there are certain
I
parts
mean, now
of
you got them just flying across the border, dude.
Yeah.
And they ruled in some states they can own weapons.
Dude, we're talking about Middle Eastern. We're
I
not
know.
talking about other people. And most Middle Eastern people are coming here legally. They're not,
I
you know,
understand.
they're either coming in refugee status.
Yeah, now they're
or-
not though.
Okay.
You
I
know?
don't know who you know, but
Nobody, but
most
I'm
all
just
of
saying,
them.
like, is literally shit changing because people are flying across the border illegally.
How are you?
That's like
flying
the
across
biggest
the border
issue with
illegally?
like boomers and neocons and stuff like that is like the border shit, dude. Like the border shit has turned most Americans around
Where are
more
they?
than did you know these guys were hanging out with a guy named Jeffrey Epstein and fucking all this shit was going on? They're like, yeah, okay, but then you're like, oh, 20,000 illegals? Hell no! Like that. I mean, that's
Well,
you
I mean,
know, like,
people stand up for
that
the
shit
wrong
has gotten
thing
more traction than
other things.
yeah, man. That's where it's like you can also just like, yeah. I talked to Rick about that because Rick's into all this stuff, you know.
Yeah,
And Rick's like, but dude, he's like, dude, I gotta go work every day. The truck driver that shows up is fucking black, man. We don't. There's not a time in our fucking day where we're goddamn worrying about who the
'Cause-
fuck's voting for who and fucking, you know. I'm like, yeah, because like
But there goes to my point is where it also
normal
depends-
working people don't have.
Look, it
you know,
depends on the
they're not.
people. Are you the type of person who lets this take you every day, or do you have common
But
sense?
that's where they're driving it to.
Do you have common sense? And a lot of them seem, like you said, maybe there are people without jobs or come from certain.
I can tell you right now, the under 30 crowd is mad disenfranchised. Like, mad disenfranchised, dude.
Well, I mean, they don't want to work.
Like,
either,
there's
so.
too much commotion online about it to, like, not, like...
That's a whole nother thing.
There's, like,
online.
Zoomers... Yeah, no, yeah, but that's what I'm saying.
Living
like,
their
but
life
that's
on
the world
social
now,
media.
dude. That's the world now in terms of, like, that kind of...
I mean, so many women, especially women, it's kind of weird.
Yeah, like, Western young
they
people.
do things for clout. And look,
You
if
know.
some people want to show their skin, that's on them. But like a lot of women, let me put it this way: it's harder to keep your clothes on in social media than it is to keep your clothes off. All right. A lot of girls.
Yeah, I mean, like, the Twitch type shit to OnlyFans pipeline is, like, a real thing.
It's not that. It's like,
No, it's
dude,
a real
You
thing,
got
though.
girls
You know?
up in these.
You've got a decent amount of people
Every
thinking
girl
they can
thinks
do
she's
that.
a model. Every girl's out there.
Oh,
with
why
her-
not?
What do you mean? But you're not. But
Why
hey,
not?
to each your own. Because
I
you're
don't know.
not.
I think women are inherently beautiful.
I'm sure you're a man, so you fucking.
Yeah,
think
but
that.
like, dude, you're not.
But that
men.
doesn't mean that
Men
you
are, like,
need. That doesn't
disgusting
mean
and
that
we
you are.
fart and whatever the fuck, dude.
That doesn't make you a model.
Women are supposed to. No, it doesn't.
Okay, that doesn't mean that you and your ass
I
cheeks
agree
out
with you.
on every fucking post.
agree.
Or,
Not every woman
or
can be
you
Cindy
and
Crawford, my
like you know, like there is really a difference. Like Instagram gave people. girl now thinks she's a model. And like I said, it's harder to keep your clothes on because here's one thing about women, and maybe some of them don't agree. Most of them are followers. They want to just jump on this bandwagon thing. And it's
Women
not
want
even
validation.
that. It's hardcore validation. Because, like, you know, modesty, I don't...
They do it with
modesty
the,
is, like, looked down upon
the
nowadays.
game cameras all the time. They do it. You know, like, they'll show, like, the Kiss
Yeah, I
Me
know.
cams and stuff.
Or
And,
whatever.
like, some of them could be bullshit. Some of them do actually look like fake acting.
Right.
But, like, they'll do those, man. And it's like, some of them you can tell. Like, the girl was, like, she's like a 4, dude. You know, and someone's willing to kiss her.
There's
and
a
she's
lot of girls
on the
who-
camera, and it's like a psychological thing.
Dude, there's girls who it's like, dude, oh my god, like, just put
I mean,
it
it's
away.
a totally different world being
Every
a girl,
post, and like, here's the thing, it's weird. You're not a model, and you got your body parts all out in front of your dad, your brother, your
dude.
cousin.
Some
Like
of them
that's
care,
that's
though.
dude. Just because the girl doesn't care doesn't mean it's okay.
No, the family.
That's even weirder, dude.
The
That's
family.
so weird that your cousin is liking your bikini pics. That is like some weird shit. That
It's
is
not liking.
weird,
I'm not
dude.
going in terms of liking. I'm going in
That's
terms of
well
like,
weird.
I'm going in terms of being like, oh, well, my, you know, my
Or
daughter.
your dad. You
My,
know your
daughter, my
dad's
daughter's a
on it.
webcam model.
Yeah.
Look at what you're talking about. What's fucked up that we've normalized?
A lot of weird
shit.
Look at
things.
that. Look,
Yeah.
this shit you're talking about. Is like,
Circumcision
I
ain't no
cannot
goddamn
believe.
different.
I can't believe that we've normalized people liking their kids' risque Instagram pictures
Right.
or whatever the fuck. it
Or
is.
even allowing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But look at what we've already fucking normalized.
Yeah, man.
So many things.
You know?
In the last decade.
In the last 2,000 fucking years, you know, it's like
Yeah, but even just in the
Well,
last
like
10
the whole
years.
thing with the sports thing with the
Dude, if you go in the past
transgender.
10 years, it's already pretty wild.
I don't know how fair that is because it's not like it's against
Trannies
transgender.
were like
but,
a gag.
but I know, but some,
You know, it's
no,
never
but
like-
here's the thing though. Some people really do.
All this
go-
stuff was like gag stuff.
Listen, you can't say that because, well, you can say whatever you want, but some trans people are really going through something. They feel that way for a reason. We don't know why they feel that way. I don't know how they feel, but there's something going on. So there is something inside of them that they don't feel that. But here's my thing. Regardless what shape, whatever you're from, we're always taught to accept everything, right? Like you said, look at all the stuff that's been normalized.
What do you mean accept everything?
Accept all the weird, the
What do you mean we're taught to accept everything?
like,
well, that's like the progressive
like
way,
how do
right?
I say it? Like
I don't think we're taught to accept
just because
everything.
just because some things are common doesn't make it normal. And when I'm saying accept everything, like accept this, the Instagram life, accept the social media, accept all these new age types of things, where like the whole trans in the sports. And I think what we need to do is accept ourselves for who we are, regardless. Because whether you change
Who I am
your
is a woman
body,
inside, so
whether you
it's just
change,
fucking trying to get
yeah,
out, man.
look, I'm not saying some people are influenced in the wrong way, and maybe they're going through something,
Do you understand?
but they don't need to change. Maybe
Just
they
don't
do
get it,
want to
man.
change.
Just don't get it.
But regardless
I
of
love
what
looking
you
at
do,
heels and like. You know,
like here's my thing though. Regardless any physical thing
That's
that you
like-
change on a person, even girls, whether you're getting breast implants, dude, you know how many girls now, like a normal girl you think is normal.
the lip thing is crazy.
Dude, lip injections, Botox,
The lip thing is crazy.
BBLs. I
Yeah,
mean,
but the lip thing is crazy.
I mean, the
'Cause
plastic
people are doing that
surgery-
overseas, bro.
The common next door neighbor girl is now no problem surgery. Modified. But here's my thing. Before you do any of that, you have to accept yourself, because you gotta know, no matter how many lip fillers, Botox, dude, you're still that person inside. So you have to learn how to love yourself more than anything. Whether you feel like you're a guy and you're born in a woman's body, right? First, before any changes, you gotta learn to accept yourself. Because maybe you have that kind of energy going on, but
Now,
no
why you
matter
stop
what,
recording, dog?
I didn't stop anything.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? It's something else.
I didn't stop anything. The guy left.
No, not that.
I
My
didn't
bad.
stop anything.
My bad.
What are you talking about? It
No,
runs off
because I
like
had
a
it. Yeah, but I had it going internally for you.
I don't know. I get what you're saying. It sounds nice.
Not that it even matters.
I know, but there is a lot
I
of
know
weird
you want to
stuff.
fuck with it and practice and shit. So.
There's weird stuff. I don't like, somebody asked, would you let your daughter have an OnlyFans?
Why is
no.
that even a question?
Yeah, no. That's just a no.
What do you mean?
What if she was getting $2 million a week?
No.
You know how many people were like, oh yeah. I didn't really know what OnlyFans was. He just showed it to me. And I didn't know that that's what OnlyFans was.
That's the majority of it.
I thought it was.
Now
just
you
like,
could start like, like what's his face has a OnlyFans for his cat, and it's just
Yeah,
like,
but that's not the majority. Of what
no, I know,
OnlyFans
but I'm
is.
saying like people are like $5, and he's like memeing it. But yeah, like the majority of OnlyFans is subject.
But I
to
didn't know
porn.
that's what OnlyFans is. It's
porn.
wild. And
It's porn.
hey, like I said, I'm not God. I'm not gonna judge anybody. People need to make money, but
that's even another argument. It's like, well, sex work is work.
I mean,
Sex work is
somebody
work.
said that to me. So why do here it was not to me, but I watched it. So why is sex work
But
okay?
women are the only ones who
but
resort to
buying
sex work.
prostitutes is not. Isn't that
But
like a
that's sex work.
contradiction? It's a contradiction, right? Because who are the sex workers selling themselves to? As, right?
No,
So the
well,
guys who are
whatever.
buying them, and then the girls who.
I mean,
so
it
they're
depends. Like
supporting-
Australia.
I don't know. It's sad either way.
Australia and
It's
these places
sad.
have brothels and like they're pretty regulated and it works or whatever. You
Because
know,
people
but, like,
still, you know how many people still get diseases from those places?
no, yeah, but at the same time, like,
It's
yeah,
so sad that people
it
have
shouldn't
to.
even really be happening.
Yeah, none of it should because it's sad. It's like your body is precious. Not everybody.
They didn't understand that.
Not everybody sees it that way. Not everybody sees, like, because they're saying body counts. Who cares how many women a guy sleeps
Yeah, but
with?
but any like regular like person who's kind of paying attention to this shit just throughout life, like they've just flipped it. Like
Yeah.
when we were growing up, it was like, oh, a dude can be a player, bro. You fucking get all the girls.
But that's stupid.
And now they just flipped it. It's like, well, the girl can be the player and fucking. What you mean, fucking?
Hey, again.
You know, what do you mean I'm a slut because I slept with 10 guys? Remember that shit was going on in like high
Dude,
school, bro.
To each their own.
Like, oh, but a girl does it,
each
she's
their
a
own.
slut. Like,
To each
dude,
their own.
it's that
But even
age-old
a
dumb
guy,
shit.
even a guy who's been with 10 girls, oh my god, that is wild to me. It's like disgusting because it's like, when a man
I mean, I
does
get
that,
it.
oh, I'm just telling you from
No,
my
I know,
the way
I
I
get
get
it.
You don't respect your body enough that you're just throwing yourself.
But it's
at
also
all
kind of
these
been
people.
known with men to do that.
It doesn't make it okay. That's what I'm saying. Just because
Yeah, but
something
even in
is
the Bible,
common,
that's mentioned.
no, it's shown in the Bible. This is what a lot of people mess up. In the Bible,
You're
it
supposed
shows
to take
you,
care of it.
No, dude. In the
Yeah, the minute that you fuck a
listen?
girl, you gotta take care of it.
Dog. In the Bible,
the Bible, man.
it shows you stories of people who have messed up, so you don't make the same mistakes. And it shows you every single king, every warrior, every big time, big shot guy,
Big shot.
who's ever chased multiple women in those ways or they all fall. They all fall
Sure.
for it. So that's a lesson learned for a man because you know what I do think.
This is
one of a
another
man's.
thing with Disney
You know what I
movies
do
trying to
think
cancel
a
them.
man's biggest like
Is that like the woman has to seduce the man?
a man's biggest.
Why does Jasmine have to seduce Aladdin?
not
She's
seducing
better than
Aladdin.
that.
We were talking about this earlier before all this.
Tinkerbell.
Yeah,
But,
Tinkerbell. Oh yeah, with the Tinkerbell thing.
the biggest downfall of all dudes is always gonna be pussy.
Yeah.
Why? Because you know why?
Biology.
No, not biology. Because
Beautiful woman is great.
dude, you still have choice. That's where it all comes down to. The
Yeah.
great kings, they keep their shit in order.
Jeff Bezos hasn't even proved that one right. The richest men are literally, the richest women are literally from divorce. The richest
What does
men.
that have to do with body counts and sleeping
Well, a lot
around?
in a sense, because like even the richest men, who you claim are the smartest or whatever, dude, most
I just-
successful, are falling victim to that.
Here's what I think. I don't think
Jeff
and I'm
Bezos,
gonna-
$500 billion.
Here's why people.
Whatever,
Because
dude.
I read
Some
something.
made
and
up bullshit.
a guy was
amount.
like, a man needs to sleep with more than 10 women so he can have experience because women want men with experience. I was like, first off, just because a man has more than 10 partners doesn't make him good at that because I'm sure there's a lot of them who are lousy at that. Second of all, you learn with a person, you grow with a person. You can marry a person and grow with them, and then, you know, that will come
Hopefully.
with it. Then second of all, if that shit was true, people are not meant to be with multiple people, and I'm going to tell you why. Then disease wouldn't exist. The human body in science, disease wouldn't exist. That's why we have so much disease. Because everybody's sleeping with everybody.
So what STDs?
Yeah, just diseases in general. Like, dude, so that just puts an end to it.
Well,
Like,
you're
it's
just,
that
you're
simple.
just talking about STDs. You're not talking about disease in
Yeah.
general.
Dude, a lot of
I don't know if
diseases.
leprosy goes away. And that one's coming back.
Actually, there's quite a few. things that lead from one thing to the other just from.
Yeah, STDs are no fucking joke.
Yeah, it's like no joke.
I mean, like.
But I'm saying those
like
types of
real,
diseases,
no
those no, those types of diseases. wouldn't
Hindus
exist.
growing extra arms and shit.
Really?
Dude, let's not beat around the bush here, dude. I
I'm
mean, these
totally
motherfuckers got pictures left
find
and
that
right
shit out.
of people that like.
You're making me do so much extra work. It
Whatever,
sucks.
dude.
I have to edit so
listen,
much
dude.
now.
There's like motherfuckers growing tree trunks out there, dude. That shit's crazy, dude. That does not happen anywhere in the world except motherfucking Delhi. The fuck out of here. Now Goa, if you decide to go to India, I've been recommended Goa many times.
Why Goa?
I don't know. There's like a nice party city. It's it's normal. They're not like total like Indians there, like type of thing. Just because India is arguably one of the most people. So
yeah,
there's like Michigan
Did you
inside
know-
of India, and Goa is like Michigan basically or something, or whatever. You're going to Delhi is like going to New York.
Dude, we
Like, you're
filmed
gonna see all the
we
fucking
filmed
people.
like 5-6 episodes already.
Whatever, dude. You're gonna see a ton of people in fucking.
India.
And I watched the guy do that too, so it's like went to New Delhi and there was fucking regular hookah bars and shawarmas and shit. The other motherfuckers got cows eating out of dumpsters.
Shawarmas are good.
Biryani. If you like biryani, you'll be set in India.
I like Middle Eastern biryani though. Cause Indian biryani is like pretty spicy. I mean, you can order it non-spicy though.
I don't know. I think Indian food sucks.
I don't think I've ever had it.
You never had Indian food?
No.
People love it, but I think it sucks, man.
You just have to have the.
People talk about this shit. Oh, India.
Depends what you have to have. For me, Middle Eastern
Well,
food.
you only
to me
get
is the
chicken or
best.
fucking lamb. Or vegetarian.
Yeah, they do a lot of vegetarian stuff.
Damn,
Are you going
dude.
to bed, Nick?
I think I'm about to go to bed.
Alright.
I gotta pick up Morgan at 10.
Oh my god.
Oh shit! What time is it?
4 a.m.
Oh my god. That's crazy.
Maybe you can turn off the light.
Fuck.
We've been chilling.
Bullshit, dog.
We've been
Straight
bullshit.
bullshitting.
It's alright.
Yeah.
Man, it is a holiday.
Greg put me on so much extra editing work now.
Yeah, you'd be alright.
It's not that easy. It's not that easy.
Well, I mean, look.
Air that bitch.
Dude, yeah, real talk. I mean,
I'm not airing some of the
Air
things
that
he
bitch.
said.
Dude, Joe Rogan used to have the gun on a table and shit, dude.
Joe Rogan doesn't say half the things that you say.
I mean, what did we say? It was so bad.
Like, just some things you say.
I didn't say anything bad, dude. These are literally like all talking points.
But you say it purposely. That's the worst.
No, I don't, dude. I'm talking like along with the conversation. You know?
No more Coronas for you.
I'm literally giving you real like takes on shit.
It's all started.
Like you're mad about the circumcision thing.
Alright, can you just stop?
I'm a doctor.
Look, your follower came back.
What's up, bro?
Probably not even a real person.
Who knows? Who knows?
How do they find your shit?
Yeah, how do
this
they?
guy's talking. I'm just gonna plug in here.
Yeah, I guess so.
Oh yeah, because
I mean, it would have helped if we put some video, but it's whatever. I know nobody's watching it. Listen, these motherfuckers bot and shit, dude.
Yeah, it's probably.
It's not even like a.
If you're real, type
there's
in the
definitely
comments.
there's definitely like real people. I'm just saying, like most shit's inflated. You know.
Well, they're not real because they didn't type in the comment.
Like there's a famous Twitter guy who like exposed like some government shit a little bit, and they found out like later on through like one court case that he's actually like publicly testified in that he's been helping the government like for years. You know, he's been an asset, and like but like they were asking him about his Twitter, man, because he's got like 10 different Twitters, and he was saying like every month of his budget is allocated towards like buying like bots and shit.
Oh my god.
You know, so that like people, like you're psychologically more likely to hit something that has like a bunch of shit versus like maybe something that's only got like 10 people.
Right.
And the same goes for
Do you
like
want
liking
this?
a tweet or something. What is it? No.
Donut.
No.
Who eats donuts once a year?
I eat donuts, but I don't.
You like donuts. Donuts are really bad for you.
Yeah.
But I mean, once a
Also
year,
kinda
twice a
invented
year.
by the Polish
Did I tell you guys what happened today about the lady next to me who needed her car jumped?
Did you jump your car?
No, I thought I could, but anyway, so I opened the window.
Get her clips.
She did. It was like her and her 2 kids. Well, they were like grown people, but they must have been like in their 20s. So I was like, you know, they're like, hey, we don't know how to put the jumper cables. I don't want to put it the wrong way. I was like, well, I remember, but I don't want to make a mistake on somebody else's car.
Google it.
Well, no. While I was in the store, there was this guy who was a dad, dude. He had like 5 kids with him, so he had the whole little squad with him and just telling them what to do. No, he was telling me where stuff was. So I'm like, oh, this guy knows, this guy's alert. So I went back in the car and I was like, said something. I was like, you know what though? I think the guy inside might know how to do it. And she's like, no, we already asked. And we're like, no, the customer. He's like a dad. So like he walks out. I was like, hey, because like when I walked out, I was like, thank you and stuff. I was like, hey, you know how to use jumper cables, right? And he's like, yeah. I was like, yeah, I thought you would because you're a dad and you're running just kind of like he literally had like 4 or 5 of them with him, like a little like a team. And then he ended up like helping him. It was kind of like pretty cool, and it all just came together. Like it just all.
They fell in love right there.
No,
Yeah.
That's not what that was.
Fell in love.
No, they didn't fall in love. It was like a family event.
And it was like kind of like a rom-com after that.
No, it was not. It was like success.
Well, that's the overall message.
Well, the overall message of the show is supposed to be fueling the mind, body, and soul with uplifting conversations, talking about topics to help better yourself, doing good at life, giving life another try, trying again, lifting yourself back up, forgetting about people, focusing on
you
yourself.
shouldn't forget about all people.
Well, I mean, like, don't rely on people. I mean, that's a really good thing to learn.
You kind of have to rely on people.
Only
Aren't you relying on another person to get you paid if you are in life? Like, you're trying to work
that's
and stuff?
different. You're not relying on people for your personal,
Sure.
like, your personal confidence.
Yeah.
Or like, hey, I'm not going to rely on this person to make my life what it is. Just because somebody tells you no. Oh, this job told me no. Oh, this audition told me no. Oh, I'm going to quit. No.
Listen, if you
If I would have fully listened to my
if you don't make that audition, good.
It's not true.
All right, good. You better do 2 more auditions.
I have an audition coming
All
up.
right.
And I'm hoping. Yeah.
Huh. He's good. Odie's fucking
I'm pretty tired.
wondering what's going on. Show you this light.
Mm-hmm. How come they don't have food on podcasts?
I mean, there's no rule, you know?
Well, my podcast has food.
Like sometimes, if anything long form, they probably cut it and go eat, come back.
Oh, yeah.
You know. I don't like some radio shows are heavily edited. Because like sometimes you can tell there's like an abrupt thing between the 2 statements.
Alright. I'm gonna cut this off.
And then also a lot of podcasts are just like radio shows. Like they're just, you know.
Well, it's supposed to be a radio show. Can you turn your live off? This is over with for the night.
Yeah, just hit the button. It's all bullshit, you know, we're just bullshitting, dude. You know?
Listen.
You ain't getting famous overnight.
Who says fame? Like,
Whatever.
I don't.
Whatever, man.
I'm not searching fame. Big
I
difference,
understand. I'm
dude.
just saying whatever, dude.
I'm not one of those, bro. Alright, how do you do?
Hit their controls.
Where?
Right there in the bottom corner there.
Bottom corner, okay.
Controls.
What's where? Just tell
Right
me
in the corner
where.
there.
Man, you.
Down.
Okay.
Right there.
Audio.
Services controls.
Stop recording.